Hi, Pete Davidson.
All right. Hey, everybody. Pete's been... We decided not to wake you up. Was that a good move or a bad move?
No, thanks.
He was snoring. He was foghorn tugboat.
There's nothing scarier than waking up and not knowing where you are and then realizing you're in Roland's office.
And he's snoring.
You back there?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't hear him? He was sawing logs.
I didn't even tell you. 'Cause I was about to finally mention, and then I saw Pete walking like a zombie past the studio.
I had no idea you were back there.
No, I was like, thank you so much, Roland, for letting me sleep.
Well,
and he was like, really? And I was like, no, you fucking idiot, wake me up.
I'll tell you what happened. I thought Jimmy was out today, so I grabbed you two guys. And then I'm here, and then I find out Jimmy's coming in. And then I hear you're sleeping in the office, and I'm like, let the kids sleep for an hour. We got this.
Thank you so much.
I put my coat over him. That was my coat, by the way.
I don't know if it was a good move or a bad move, but that was my decision. I'm like, let him sleep. We got this.
I came in at 5.
Wow. So you never went home?
No.
Caught a nice nap?
No, I'm a little whore right now.
Yeah, apparently rubbed your sleeve all over a pussy. What happened?
Something white and crusty. Something white and crusty is all.
Looks like you gave a fist ride to a hooker.
Oh, my God. What is that?
Yeah, exactly. What is that, Pete?
Is it snot or...
It looks like the front of every one of my fucking black T-shirts.
I would love to be the coolest guy in the world, but I think I blew my nose in it at like 3:30. Yeah.
That makes you the coolest man, by the way, right there.
I think it's just my snot. Not any pussy at all.
That is not vaginal related at all, are you sure?
No, believe me, I would love to be the coolest guy in the world right now.
You are, Pete. You are.
But I think I fucking hocked a huge loogie into my shirt.
Oh, no.
Where were you last night? On Sunday.
I got steaks with my friend Mr. Beck Bennett.
Nice.
And then I hung out with Gerard. Gerard's in town.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's...
you should have brought him in with you.
Promoting the second season. I think he's coming in this week.
All right. I like Gerard. He's the best. He is the best.
But yeah. And then I met Roland at 4:30 in the morning, who walks around in shorts in fucking 9-degree weather.
Where did he meet you at 4:30?
Because only one side of this building's open in the morning.
Right.
That's right.
So I didn't know where he was. And then I saw a nice little man in basketball shorts. I was like, where are you? I was like, oh, there you are.
See, today it's almost normal because I think we're getting up to 60, but in the...
Are we really?
In the middle of single digits bullshit winter, that's how he walks around.
At 4:30 in the morning, it's pretty insane to see.
He doesn't have a winter coat. I've only seen him wear a winter coat maybe 2 days.
I feel like
tops.
something would be wrong if he's wearing a winter coat.
It's creepy when he does. It's really strange. I'm used to... He'll walk around with short sleeves in the middle of winter.
It's disgusting.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. I don't know what that means.
Oh, my God. It's in the 30s. How funny is this? It's going to be so hot, and I have a hat with Oh, Jim.
Why do you look like fat Danny Zuko right now? Asshole.
I was waiting to see how long it would take before he would shit on Justin.
I'm not getting sucked into your bullshit
waiting to
tonight.
see how long.
You're not getting sucked into anything with fucking Harry Connick Jr.'s fucking new show coming out.
That's right.
That fucking Jim.
That's right.
I knew it would be. I knew it would be
That's
5
right.
minutes maximum. I knew 5 minutes maximum before you were going to shit on him. I really
That's
knew.
fine. It's all
That jacket
good.
stinks.
That's right. You think you look like Danny Zuko? Grease on my hips is the... Sorry, Justin.
There's nothing wrong with my jacket. I haven't blown my nose in my clothes. I'm a perfect gentleman.
Ooh.
No, I'm all good, man.
All
Thank
right,
you.
man.
Fat Danny
Welcome back.
Zuko.
All right. Are you father of 7?
What?
Thank you for.
What does that even mean, father of 7?
I don't know. That's how run down you look.
That's right. You already said take it.
I'm tired.
Take it.
You got to take the coat off.
I'm freezing in here.
It's not cold.
You look
is
like
cold
a
in here.
fucking jerk off.
No.
You look ridiculous.
Thank you.
And I'm wearing leather pants.
Hey, really?
Yeah.
All right.
Are you really?
Thought it was a good idea.
That's great. Fucking Rob Halford and Danny Zuko.
I love I thought it was a good idea.
Rob Halford and Danny Zuko.
My camera stinks.
Leather pants make sense at night, not at 8 in the morning.
Not at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Right. Maybe at midnight they make sense.
Oh, God.
All right, lads, I got to go.
You really got to go,
I have
Jimmy?
to. Yeah, I got to be done there by 9.
All right, why don't we take a break then?
I just wanted to stop in and do a first hour. I don't like to take off unless I have to.
You're crazy. I'd be out of here in a second if I had something else going on.
Yeah, no, I figured the first hour.
It's your show. Your name is on the channel.
If I have a dentist appointment at 10 a.m., I'm out of here for the day. Teeth cleaning guys can't make it. I'm sorry. All right, JimNorton.com for all his tour dates, but it's Indianapolis this weekend.
Yes.
And Cleveland, which is sold out.
And then Grand Rapids,
Is that all this weekend? I guess
That's
so.
all Thursday, Friday, Saturday, yeah.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
A wonderful
shit.
run of gigs.
All right, JimNorton.com, and the animation thing is up there, too.
Chip Chipperson,
Chip
yes.
Chipperson. Or is it ChipChipperson.com?
I think either one will redirect
Right?
you to it, yes.
Okay. All right. I'll see you tomorrow, Jimmy.
Yes, sir. Bye, guys. Bye,
See you.
Pete. Bye, Vic.
Oh,
Justin.
bye, Jim.
Goodbye, Paul and Roland and Eric.
Goodbye. Goodbye, Tiny Tim.
It's been really a fun day, I think.
All right, we're going to take a break and continue with Pete Davidson and Vic Henley live from Lou's Cruise on the old iTunes.
That's right.
Download that shit if you like them on the show. Stay there. Back with Vic Henley and Pete Davidson.
Yay.
And Justin still has his coat on.
I'm cold, man.
You're not cold.
I am cold.
Fat Danny Zuko.
Yeah, I won't be hearing about that all day on Twitter.
You do it. You shaved your head, too. You got a
I shave
haircut.
that was like 2 times ago you were in.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, it's growing out already.
You should notice.
I've been nice to you for a while.
You have been. I've been nice to you, too.
Yeah, but why wouldn't you be?
I don't need you. I don't need you at all.
Okay.
He doesn't need any of us.
You can't wait to get the fuck out of here.
I was going to point that out.
I don't need you. I don't need anybody at all. I am Fat Daddy Zuko.
That's right.
Go Grease Lightning. Want Supreme?
I think out of the two brothers, I think we're losing Justin before Eric.
I like Eric. Eric's useful.
Eric's still hanging in there, but I think Justin's already dreaming of
Justin's
of
ready
the
to
Harry Connick
fucking-
Jr. show.
Oh, yeah, he's totally. He gave up. He gave up months ago.
You gave up on me, you
He
son
gave
of a
up months
bitch.
ago.
No. I mean, I know a lot of people like to tell you that behind the scenes, but that's not true.
Honey, I'm
That's
just
not
picturing
true.
you doing like
You're the one that won.
doing the whole entire dance, but with knee pads because you're fat.
Thank you. Thank you, Pete. It's a pleasure having you back.
Yeah, go Grease Lightning, go Grease Lightning.
It's a pleasure
with knee
having you
pads
back.
and elbow pads on.
Yeah.
Get over here, Sandy.
It's all good.
Hey, Sandy, you want to fuck?
Yeah, it's all good.
It's never good when you say it's all
Yeah,
good.
it's all good. It's gonna get canceled after 7 episodes. Fucking Harry Connick. Who's gonna watch that fucking shit? Why don't you get Malcolm Jamal Warner to do a fucking talk show, you fucking retard?
Yeah. Now, Opie, later today, later,
Let's get the 4th most interesting judge for American Idol to do a fucking talk show. Who's gonna watch that?
Opie, when you text us later and you say, once this show starts, you have to stay on the show, and I say it's going to be hard to juggle, this is why. This
9 episodes and
This is
canceled.
why. This is why
fucking
NBC
idiot.
is not going to want
I
it.
am trying to get these guys to stay around.
Yeah.
Harry Connick, dude, you better fucking stay.
No,
it's
I'm not
gonna
staying.
go right down the tube.
He's a lovely
I'm not
man.
staying.
He's a national treasure.
Who's gonna
I'm not
watch
staying.
that?
What do you
He's
mean
a
you're
net-
not staying?
No, I'm not staying.
You better stay.
There's no reason to stay.
Why aren't you staying?
Because
Stay?
I'm not going to do that in this.
Why?
What, did you
This?
get picked on
I'm
by
not
a
gonna do this.
20-year-old? Fucking wiener.
I am fine to get picked on by a 20-year-old.
I'm not going to do this.
He's only a couple years older than your daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should be able to handle a kid like
Sure,
him.
Your daughter must,
No,
you
I
must
can.
come home and your daughter must be like, oh, Dad.
No, I can, but as I pointed out to you, I'm more behind the scenes, so I'm not. I don't
Yeah,
really
with
wanna-
that fucking jacket.
Yeah.
Did you get that jacket to impress Harry Connick?
It's not.
You're like, hey, baby, season 2 already, right, baby? Hey, Harry, baby, how are you, baby?
Yeah, it's
I think
all
the show's going to be wonderful.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
good. It is going to be. It's going to be a pretty big show.
I have never even heard Harry Connick say words. How is this going to be a good fucking show?
It's going to be.
What's it about?
Harry Connick.
Unless
He's
it's
wonderful.
him going up to 75-year-old ladies and kissing them on the cheek, I don't think
No.
anybody's going to watch it.
No, that's not at all.
What is it?
It's a talk show.
It's a variety.
It's a talk show?
It's a
Like
talk
an
show.
afternoon.
We're a little variety.
God.
It's like Ellen.
Oh, boy.
Right,
I better
exactly.
call
What's
my
his move?
grandmother. Better let her know there's a new show in town.
Yeah.
There's a new show in town, Grandma.
Yeah.
What's his move going to be?
Set your alarms.
Now again,
set your alarms for Harry Connick Jr.
So again, when Eric and I leave here and go to our NBC meeting after this, and then later you text saying, why can't you guys stay? Just remember this moment.
Oh, you said that 3 times, you fucking
but I'm
babbling
talking
jackass.
specifically, it's going to be because of this.
That's all it takes?
Because of me.
That's all it takes.
I mean, you agree,
Because
right?
of a rusty Pete Davidson?
I just want to point out, Pete, that our show is on many NBC affiliates.
Oh, what? I don't give a shit.
I know.
I'm so surprised I haven't been fired yet.
Really?
Yeah.
You've been killing it lately.
Yeah. To who? According to other 22-year-olds on SNL?
Yeah, how many 22-year-olds are on SNL?
It's just me right now.
You're the youngest by far.
I think so. I think like the oldest is maybe Jay. Besides me, Jay's like 29. 28.
Yeah. Well, that's a bit of a difference. What's Harry's move going to be? Ellen's got the dance.
There's no move. There's no move.
And there is a promo out.
His move is he does a huge line of cocaine and stares at himself in the mirror before every show.
Clean living.
He goes, "This is for Stangel, baby.
That's exactly
This is
right.
for the Stangel."
Yeah.
Clean living for Harry.
Clean living. It's all clean living.
Clean living.
Maybe he'll do some Cajun recipes or something like that.
There might be Cajun recipes.
Yeah.
I know he loves his Cajun food.
He loves his Cajun food.
I'm totally kidding. Harry Connick's going to be a hit.
It's going to be
Justin won't look up.
It's going to be...
I'm looking
You
like
know,
a
he's
kid.
right.
I'm
He's
not-
actually, Pete has beaten him into submission.
I just
haven't looked up the whole show.
No, I just know that if I engage, I will be hearing about it in later meetings.
What would they say to you?
What do you think they say?
I'm telling you, I've told you this off the air, that stuff that happens here can impact other stuff, and that could impact our future. So then they have advised us not to engage in various things.
Opie!
They don't know that all publicity is
It
good
might
publicity.
impact his future.
They're not buying into the all publicity is good publicity.
That's fine. We can all laugh, but then we're going to be getting these panic texts later. Guys, you got to stay on the show.
I like, well, I want you around.
I know, but I'm telling you.
Of course I want you guys to stay.
Yeah.
I think you're
We
great
are
for the show.
We are trying to figure that out.
I like him better.
hope you guys-
I love
Yeah, he's wonderful.
so
He is
useful and
absolutely
cool.
fabulous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to put up the next topic on your screen.
Eric knows how to be invisible you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he's very productive, too,
I never
though.
said a word.
I feel like here's the difference between
I'll tell you
Eric.
the difference between you two.
Yeah, that jacket.
Thank you. Eric. Like
Eric will walk right by that jacket and get something
Eric has the
normal.
same jacket.
But he's smart enough not
owns
to
the
wear
same
it in here.
Yeah, but he wouldn't wear it in here.
They own the same clothes. It's very strange, their relationship.
Oh,
but
it's so weird.
Eric knows how to be invisible. He really does. You come in here with outfits.
Come in with
I'm
Yeah,
wearing
look.
jeans,
It's
a
a look.
t-shirt,
You're fucking
and a leather
dying.
jacket.
You
It's
come in with a
freezing in here.
There's always a
And that's
look.
always the jumping off point for a comic. They're like, they'll notice a jacket or whatever.
Some of his man jewelry, one of his bracelets.
Yeah.
You don't even know.
No,
Yeah. With your man bracelets.
Have a rope bracelet.
And your fucking lug nut ring.
Yeah, I have a lug nut.
Why are you wearing a fucking lug nut on your fucking ring?
I like my ring.
Lug nut, that was funny. Lug nut.
I gotta acknowledge that's funny, but I'm still laughing over man jewelry. What's man jewelry?
Jewelry?
Moolery.
I have a watch, I have a rope bracelet, and I have a ring.
Yeah.
What's man jewelry? Just like ropey things?
Anything. Yeah, lots of rings and silver and
But
bracelets.
if you wear a watch, it's not considered the man jewelry.
I don't. Yeah,
A
a
watch
watch
does
is a
not
watch.
count.
Or a
A
wedding
watch
ring
is
is
a
not
watch.
man
No,
jewelry.
correct.
No.
That's it. Anything
That's why
else.
that's hilarious. 'cause
Anything else is.
But if it's a rope
Oh, yeah. He has to decide to put that on.
or it was some
Well, it
kind
doesn't come off.
Okay.
So it's fun.
Oh, even better.
I see old pictures of me with like necklaces on. I go,
What do you have, puka shells?
Yeah, exactly.
Little
shark teeth?
Yes,
Shark teeth, though?
Yes. I went down that road.
Shark teeth ope is maybe my favorite.
I never officially had a shark tooth.
Oh, okay.
But
I had
one
It was
in
sort of that
8th grade.
same type of shit, though.
Yeah. The
But
puka shell.
I had the puka shell.
Who did it?
And a St. Christopher. I had a
did
St.
it?
Christopher, too.
I wouldn't leave the house without that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't leave the
Wear-
house without
wear
one of my
deep Vs?
Without one of, no, never went deep V.
Never deep V neck?
No. But I would make sure you could see my necklace.
Nice.
And then I went, I'm dating myself now. He's too young to understand the next one.
What's the next one?
The Greek rings on multiple fingers.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know that one.
Yeah,
either.
Yes, you do, Vic.
No.
Maybe you didn't do it, but you know it.
No, it might have been a northern thing.
I'll tell you who might be able to have an hour conversation about that.
I've never heard of a Greek ring.
I call them Greek
right.
rings because maybe I got them when I was over there in Athens, but they were selling them everywhere, and then you just didn't wear one or two. Yeah, you had a bunch.
Oh, those things. I've seen those, yeah. I
What are
remember
they
that.
officially? Yeah, all right. It comes up as Greek rings on Google.
Oh, okay. I had what is the Irish one?
The Celtic knots, yeah, the symbol.
Claddig.
Clatter ring.
Yeah.
But you wore one, probably.
I had one.
There was a time you wore multiple.
Yeah.
You would probably do at least 3.
See, that's a lot. I can't imagine leaving my house every day and going, all right, hang on, you're in front of your dresser and you're fucking putting on a bracelet and rings on every finger.
Look, I'm clean now. Look, nothing.
That's
no
what I tell everybody.
I'm clean.
No, that's what I've told everybody. Why would you hang? You don't hang a gold chain on a Mercedes, do you, motherfucker? It's a Mercedes. You just enjoy it.
That's one thing about getting older. You finally do not have to deal with fads anymore. I went with the fucking earrings. I went 3.
No,
I went 3.
You
in the
had
left.
3, really 3 in one ear. Wow.
And I come from the land where you left the right one alone.
Oh, you had the earrings?
That's in 3.
You can only have it on the left side.
But then something happened, and then some guy said, "Yeah, right. Fuck this," and then would be both ears.
I had both ears.
Did you? When you were young.
Up until high school.
See,
then I got to high school.
There was a time, man, you only went left.
Oh yeah,
if you went right, you were.
I had this weird moment where I caught myself in the mirror. And, I didn't have any friends, but I had 2 earrings. And I was like, I should take these out.
Yes, more earrings. When you have more earrings than friends, that's a bad
I was
sign.
like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I said things like, yo, what's good?
Yo, what's good?
Yo, what's good? You like my earrings?
Right.
The day I looked at my man jewelry and said no was a good day.
Oh, yeah.
And then I never looked back.
I was on the road with a dude one time, and my brother happened to be there, and he got his ear pierced that day, and he made the mistake of asking my brother, what do you think? My brother's like, it's a crutch! It's a crutch! It's a crutch! It's a crutch? It's a cry for help! That's what he said. The first 2 things he said was, it's a crutch and it's a cry for help.
When I see dudes in their 50s that still have their ear pierced, it creeps me out.
Yeah.
I feel like it's dirty and smelly. I feel like it's been in there.
How do you feel about the old gray-haired ponytail dude? What about the gray-haired ponytail dude? Is that also odd for you?
Ponytails are also very fucking weird.
It is strange when you're like 70.
When I see a grown man wearing a ponytail, I get very uncomfortable.
Yeah, I
also want to know all the stories you have.
I'll tell you right now, the latest fad, and if I was younger, I probably would have tried it.
That's fucking weird.
Is the man bonnet?
The man bun?
The man bun, I guess, officially.
The
right?
man bun?
You haven't seen the man bun yet? This is the dumbest thing ever.
It's everywhere.
Fucking awful.
But if I was younger, I probably would have been influenced and done it. No, they're putting it on
fucking jerk-offs.
They're putting it on top of their head.
They look like ridiculous people.
They're putting it totally on the top, like that guy.
Yeah,
and girls want to fuck that dude, so bad. I know so many chicks that love that.
The man bun?
It makes no sense.
It looks kind of
Unless you're an 18th century samurai, you shouldn't be fucking wearing a man bun.
I agree.
But I know my young self. I would have fucking done it.
You would have tried it. I like your honesty.
Comes in with a man bun.
Actually, before I cut my hair, Opie was trying to convince me to do the man bun.
Well, that was more of a goof, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wasn't doing that. Look at that.
Well, I mean, these guys are like Hollywood stars and models.
Gyllenhaal.
Of course they could pull that shit off.
Fucking awful.
It's when you see the regular dude walking around Manhattan, you want to go, what are you doing?
It's
don't do
weird.
That to yourself.
It's weird, but if you're beautiful, you can get away with it.
I'm going to chop off your top knot. That's why. It's so bizarre.
I hate the man bun.
You all right, Justin? Let's bring everyone back together.
I'm busy.
Let's bring everyone back together.
I'm busy with
the next
something
hour
else.
and a half.
I'm busy
What, another show?
No.
It's got another.
Well, they have a big number at the carnival at the end, so he has to prepare for it. Boo.
No, I'm dealing with something down the hall.
What's down the hall?
Executives.
Well, what's the problem?
Why do you always act like you're cracking into some crazy Gotham City thing? He's always just he's just emails and executives so busy. It's Harry Connick Jr.
That's not what I'm
fucking
doing.
relax. Relax, superstar stud.
That's exactly right. Exactly right.
I'm just trying to get everyone back together.
Yeah, you're doing a good job of it. You're doing a very good job.
I feel like Justin has 2 phones for no reason. Like he's just like, so many calls from Harry Connick and Opie. I need to get 2 phones.
That's right. That's right.
I can't believe you really are wearing leather pants. I thought you were lying.
And
earlier.
they're brown and shitty.
My older brother used to have a pair of chocolate brown leather pants. And he had to quit wearing them because every time he wore them, he was getting in a fight. Every fucking time.
Like a fucking idiot.
Same thing.
I went leather pants once.
Yeah,
That just sounds funny.
It definitely does. Sounds really funny.
But I was smart enough to know that the leather pants were not for me.
He had on the chocolate brown leather pants and a pink shirt, and this biker dude was screwing with him, and he did the old the dude was on payphone back in the day, and my brother walked over to him and took the payphone and just beat the shit out of him with the phone.
Really?
Yes, for making fun of his chocolate brown leather pants and his pink
chocolate
shirt.
brown leather pants.
It's almost impossible to pull off leather pants if you're a guy. Almost impossible. I didn't even look at you.
Don't.
It's odd. Yeah,
it's
so especially this early.
It is. That's what the strange part is. I
it's
think
just too early for leather. I think that's what it is.
Wait, but what? All right. So why did you pick the leather pants for last night?
I figured it was a special steak occasion.
All right.
Figured,
break out the chocolate leather.
Break out the chocolate leather.
Eat
brown.
cow, wear cow.
Right. He was in a bovine mood.
Right.
You know what's really sad? My mom got these for me for Christmas.
No.
And she said, I think you would look very good in them.
Right. I think that's you might be a redneck if your mother buys you leather pants for Christmas.
Leather brown pants.
That was Morrison. Morrison wore the brown, didn't he?
Did he?
I think he wore brown.
Who's that? Who's Morrison?
Morrison can wear anything and make it look good.
Tell me of this guy.
When you're Jim Morrison, you can do anything you want.
And I don't think, sorry ladies, but I don't think ladies can pull off the leather pants. In
Leather jogging pants.
No, my girl had on leather pants.
Jogging pants yet?
My girl had on leather pants a couple weeks ago and was rocking them. Black leather pants. She looked great in them.
But I do want to
look at you sweetheart. Tell you who doesn't look good in black leather pants. Oh, bang, bang.
Do you have leather pants, Justin?
I do not have leather.
Justin.
Eric, does he have leather pants?
No, I don't think he'd do
Justin.
I do not have leather.
Oh, thank you so much.
Sure?
Thank you so much.
He's knee deep.
He's so fucking checked out.
He's knee deep. Yeah, he's not listening to anything. He's not paying attention. He's not paying anything at all.
It was a silly little joke.
He's knee deep in making believe he has something to do.
Oh yeah, he's hunkering down, man. He's changing the world right now. He's hitting this laptop like he's writing code.
Yeah. But you see, this is like on air Opie, where he's like, "Oh, he's so checked out." And then later it's like,
being that bad.
And then later it's like, "You guys have to come back."
We're being so nice. He's been saying he wants you to stay the
kind
whole
of like
time.
redirecting.
No, he hasn't. He's clear. I'm with you, but he's exactly.
It's sort of redirecting. It's all fun.
Maybe what are you talking about? I'm being so mean. Vic's being reasonable, and he's being so nice.
But it's sort of redirecting it back.
Well, it's a little fun. I'm not going to lie. But I'm not being the mean one.
No, it is a little fun.
So
no one would think I'm being the mean one.
I'm not saying you are.
Every single time he has said he wants you to say, he has meant it.
And I am trying to get everyone back on the same page.
Yeah, come on. It's just a playful time. We're all kidding around.
Your show is on the same network that Pizza.
Yeah, congratulations. It's going to get fucking canceled so hard.
I'll take that bet. I'll take that bet right now.
I will bet you $100 it doesn't make it to the third season.
I'll take that bet.
All you got to do is get to 2, and then you're on Easy Street.
We certainly hope it's successful.
That Harry Connick Jr. money.
That's right.
We certainly hope it's successful.
Bringing joy to 47-year-old women across the country.
I know these guys really enjoy doing TV.
With Harry Connick Jr.
So I'm hoping it's successful.
He's a good guy.
He's an American treasure.
Yeah.
And then hopefully we keep you guys around a little bit over here, too.
Yeah, we will.
So what's mean about that, you son of a bitch?
A little dabbling.
Can I see your T-shirt? What is it?
Indian motorcycle.
I'm surprised it's not a Deadpool T-shirt.
No, nice.
I have a Deadpool.
That's even cooler.
Deadpool.
That's even more
great
hip.
movie.
It's so fucking good. Did you fucking
haven't
see
seen it.
Deadpool?
Yeah, we did.
We
got to see it before anyone else.
way
We saw it
behind.
like a month early.
You haven't seen it?
No, is it good?
Oh
Opie.
my God, it's great.
Opie, we must watch Fuller House episodes. We have to watch
It's
it.
terrible.
It's fucking garbage.
Oh, someone told me you hate it to the point where you're watching it.
I've been watching it, ironically, and it's maybe my favorite thing to do.
I purposely didn't watch it because we had Dave Coulier and Sagan in here last week.
Yeah.
And I just didn't want to...
Yeah, I love those guys. I love Stamos.
No, but I thought if I saw Fuller House beforehand, I wouldn't be able to help myself.
They know it's trash.
Yeah, Saget said, he sort of admitted the reviews were bad, was his way of acknowledging that
it's
it
doing
wasn't.
stupid numbers.
Well, good.
It's doing stupid numbers, but it's so fucking...
What makes it so bad?
It's just a lot of like
Justin, you're good for a while.
They're
Relax.
just
Wake up from your laptop.
I'm all good.
Stop that making believe.
There's no making believe.
There's just like a lot of like looks to camera and them going like, cut it out, or like they're the first 10 minutes is all them walking in and saying their most wacky quotes.
Oh, their famous
just being like, have mercy. And then the new fucking kid, his new tagline is, holy chalupas.
No.
Yeah, and I've never wanted a kid to get cancer more in my life. I was like, I hope by the season finale we find out that this little boy has to go get chemo.
It's not holy chalupas. It's not holy chalupas.
Shit you not.
It can't be.
Everything stops and they zoom in on him and he goes, holy chalupas.
We got the official trailer we can watch. I want actual clips, but let's
if you could
try the
log
trailer
into your Netflix account and just watch this shit. It's so fucking bad.
How long's the episode? We should just watch one full episode.
No,
about 30 minutes.
22 minutes.
22
minutes.
minutes.
Dude, there's that many stops where you can.
How about we watch one episode until it gets really
If
bad?
you watch the pilot, I guarantee you we won't be able to get through it with how much bullshit there is.
How many holy chalupas?
There's so many holy chalupa moments. Yeah, it's fucking abominable.
And they picked it up for a second season.
Of course they did. It's fucking garbage.
Good word, Pete. Abominable.
Let me see the trailer.
Dude,
Let's see the
watch the
official
trailer and say that you don't want to see this first episode.
I had no desire to see it.
Crazy? I wound up living back in my old bedroom. I moved in here when I was 5. Now here we are again.
Tits.
It's a circle of life. Oh, look, and there's Simba.
I don't even know what was said.
Simba. There's Simba.
Joe.
Oh,
She held up the baby.
For one, baby. Killing it.
I feel like they went with the laugh track before the line even hit.
Oh, there's
Her
a sick
boobs.
laugh
Did you
track.
see her boobs?
Well, that's Jodie Sweetin.
Yeah. Oh, by the
God.
way, there's a lot of slutty little references.
Jodie Sweetin is showing off her boob job.
Yeah.
And she was in here once, and
They're magnificent.
yeah. And she was wearing a sweater that day.
Are they? Ooh.
They're good boobs.
All right, continue.
It's a circle of life.
There's
Oh,
Simba.
look, and there's Simba. Hola, Tannerinos! There's my baby boy.
Live it up now, because the next thing you know, they turn into that. Hi, Mom.
Before we eat, it's something very important to say, okay? Damn, we all still look good.
No, just you.
Yeah.
Just you, John Stamos. Only you look really good.
He looks amazing.
He looks so good. I'd fuck him at this point.
He hasn't aged whatsoever.
Okay, Tommy, Mommy's here. I'm having a tough day, too. I have 3 boys who count on me for everything. For the first time, we're gonna be all on our own.
Please, sit down. We're gonna have a little talk. You guys did your share for us. I am clearing my schedule, and I'm moving in with my sister.
Steph, you need me right now.
And you need me.
So I'm moving in, too. Kimmy, you do not need to do this.
I agree with DJ. You do not need to do this.
Moving in with DJ and those boys is a terrible idea. I've waited my whole life to say this. Home sweet home! Whatever. Stop. Hammer time.
Do you hear the little slutty new theme song?
In the 90s.
You know
My
what
moves
sings
are all that.
Yeah, Carly Rae Jepsen. The little whore.
What the hell's going on?
Fucking theme song. Do you hear how they slutted up my childhood, Opie? Do you hear this fucking bullshit? Whatever happened to predictability? That's not how it happened! Dude, if you...
Oh, you are for the Full House.
Dude, if we could put one
generation.
episode... I love fucking Full House. This is fucking for the birds.
All right, why don't we get our Netflix going?
You will fucking
We'll
love
try to
it.
get through the first scene.
I want to hear Holy
You can't.
Chalupas.
You have to hear Holy Chalupas.
I want to hear Holy Chalupas.
Holy
If they really
Chalupas.
zoom in on him, if it's exactly like you say.
It's a fucking freeze frame.
You know, it's like, it's a what you talking about, Willis?
It's almost like they were like, "Hey, kid, just want to let you ready for the chalupa scene?" They were like, "Kid, this is your big moment." Like, you could tell his mom was helping him, like in the.
Is Harry Connick going to have like a holy chalupa catchphrase?
There will not be.
I didn't bring it back up, Justin.
There will not be a catchphrase.
Did I bring that up?
You did not bring that up.
Is that what you said when you bought that jacket? You were like, "Holy chalupas!
That's what happened.
It'll be perfect on me." There's nothing wrong with your fatted jacket. Sorry.
There's already a Fuller House porn parody.
Your facket.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
There's already, there it is.
It's called Full Holes. Get it?
Oh, God.
Let's look at Full Holes.
BJ, what are you doing?
I think you may have just answered your own question.
Hey, Rocky. You want to see me pull my dick out of my pants?
I'm
That's hilarious.
And this is Mandy Tanner, and welcome to our show.
That's hilarious.
San Francisco.
Next person to walk through that door is getting banged.
Kimmy Gobbler?
Yeah, Uncle Jizzy.
Have pussy.
How rude.
You know what cheers me up when I'm feeling blue?
World? You're cool as ice.
And looser than a pair of hammer pants.
Have you ever seen such lifelike standalone twerking buttocks in your life, Fucky?
Wow. Are you going to tell Fucky that you sprayed me with your Greek yogurt?
Your long-lost cousin is in town from Greece.
Another lesson out. Nice.
Wait, hold on. What's the hell? What am I going to do?
My sister BJ told me to get fucked.
Well, I'm no Uber driver, but I'd be glad to touch you.
Badass. Thanks for the dick, you greasy monkey.
Hey, you're the Biatch Boys.
Cover me in your love juice?
That's so bizarre.
That was fucking rad.
It's funnier than Fuller House.
Yeah.
Dude, you have to see the first episode, and you have to see just all of their little fucking...
Should we, should we do this?
It's the best.
Want to pop Netflix
I wish
on?
Jimmy was here.
So have you seen them all? Have you?
Yes, I have.
How many episodes so far?
I've watched 9 out of the 12 episodes so far.
Jesus.
That's dedication.
You're in.
Are a doozy.
Holy chalupa.
Everywhere you look.
Oh, man.
It's so fucking... There's just so many, like... if you didn't see the Full House, you're not gonna get it. That's how many inside jokes there are. Like, I was watching with my little cousin. He's like, why are they all laughing?
Were you laughing at any of them?
No, I was going, ooh, oh boy, ooh, wow.
That's a doozy.
Jeez.
Are we allowed to broadcast Netflix on air? That's a very good question. But if we're doing like maybe one scene, I think we can do it.
Oh,
no?
dude. There's the scene where
we're selling the show. I bet you more people will check out Fuller House.
Dude, yeah, you should watch it ironically.
What do they say about the Olsen? Do they acknowledge one of the Olsen?
Yeah, they do. There's, if you could find the scene, there's a clip where they all go, "Where's Michelle?" And then Danny goes, "She's a little busy running her empire in New York." And then they all stare at the camera, and then the crowd goes, "Ooh."
You know what that stare was? Yeah, they don't need to be doing this shit.
Correct.
Yeah, was the stare.
Correct, Mundo.
Yeah,
they are well off. We're looking for a fucking paycheck.
Yep.
Yeah, there's no need. They could buy the goddamn Netflix.
There's
network.
a joke in the show where it goes, "I miss Michelle. It's almost like there were 2 of them." And I go, ooh.
Again, you went, ooh.
There's a lot of those moments.
Are you smoking a lot of pot while watching Fuller House?
No, that's the thing, you don't need to. You could watch it ironically and just enjoy how shitty it is.
Yeah.
And there's
God damn you got me watching this thing.
Oh yeah. Oh, also there's a dancing scene, and because Candace Cameron was on Dancing with the Stars, of course.
So
she has a little number.
And the other Jodie's about to be on, I believe. Jodie, she's about to be on.
And they do.
Yeah. She's
there's
on this
even
season.
a couple jokes where she's like, "Wow, you should do Dancing with the Stars," and she's like, "I've heard that before." And I'm like, "Oh, I hope you snap both your fucking ankles."
What's the new cast of Dancing with the Stars?
We're going to announce it. I thought they've only said one or
We're
two
going to
so
announce
far.
it?
I said they're going to announce it.
Vic runs Dancing with the Stars now. Yeah, we're going to announce it soon. We got Jodie Sweetin, Von Miller, the Super Bowl MVP.
Right. Secretly behind Dancing with the Stars.
I would love him to be the scout.
I would love to be the scout.
Just coming in and being like, hey, listen, I love what you do, baby.
Who do we got? Which washed up celebrities do we got for this season?
They've only announced one or two, and then they're going to have a big reveal somewhere. Misha Barton.
All right.
Niall DeMarco.
I don't know Niall
Who that
DeMarco.
Is, some sort of model winner.
They're going with
something.
Kim Fields.
Yeah, right. There's Tootie.
She's on the Housewives of Atlanta.
Former Donald Trump wife, Marla Maples.
She was the one that gave birth to the dud.
Oh, yeah?
Dud Trump?
Is one of them...
Not a dud.
I feel bad for his son. His son's actually cool.
Donald Trump Jr.? He's awesome. He was in here last week.
Yeah, he was in here last week.
I think someday he's going to be a politician that's going to be a little more on the normal side.
He's trying to, distance himself from... A little bit. Because, he's a fucking monster.
Because he's got his mom's blood in there. It looks like the mom really did the right thing.
Geraldo.
Wait, I want to go back to Marla Maples, though. So then Donald Trump introduces all his kids, and there's one in there that's kind of like an airhead. And that was the one I think he had with Marla Maples.
I didn't know they had one together. I don't know enough about it.
Look her up. What's her name? I want to say it's Melanie.
It said Tiffany. It looked like Tiffany.
Yeah.
I'm getting that line for you.
He goes with the rich names. Yeah, it might be Tiffany.
They had one child, Tiffany Trump, during their marriage.
All right. I mean, she's all right, but she doesn't look like she's running any part of the businesses like the rest of the kids.
Well, yeah, everybody else is on. Yeah, every time you turn around, there they are.
She probably buys the napkins for the for the hotels.
Oh,
and
she's
the
good looking.
She's very good looking. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, Tiffany's a looker.
That's kind of a weird.
Here
picture.
it is.
What accent? Oh, Dadams, don't be daft. Now, where's my little sis?
Well, Michelle sends her love, but she's busy in New York running her fashion empire.
They go crazy for that.
They're still staring at the camera. Still staring. Just stop staring.
Wow. That killed.
They went crazy for it.
Oh, yeah, we got it. Yeah, that one didn't fly over anybody's head. Nobody saw that joke and was like, what are they talking about?
So here's the question. SNL going to do it or what?
What, Fuller House?
They got to go down that road.
Oh, I'm doing something.
Yeah, you got to.
I'm writing something for that.
You got to.
Absolutely.
You have your own version of Holy Chalupas. You got to come up with something.
Yes.
Holy shit. My catchphrase would be like, oh, what a cunt. I'd be like, oh.
I don't think they're going to let you
really
say that
on a
SNL. I don't think they're going to allow
You
that
don't think
on
so?
SNL.
Nobody ever likes my ideas. I come in, I go, how about I'm this guy in Fuller House that just yells, oh, I'm a cunt.
Can you give me one of your ideas that they didn't like?
Oh, I have so many. Oh, this is last week. Dick Funnel. Dick Funnel. It's when you come and you have to pee, you put a little funnel on the tip of your dick so it doesn't spray everywhere.
There you go.
It's actually a great idea.
And they just stared at you?
Everybody was like, how did you get this job? I've never seen, people more disgusted with anything than my pitches. Every time I pitch, I feel like people are just like, you should just not talk.
Those are two funny words.
Right? Dick Funnel. But off the top, you should be invested.
Exactly. You're immediately paying attention.
How do they put that on NBC?
How not?
They did my dick in a box.
Yeah, they did
Dick in a box.
They did Dick in the box. It is weird.
Dick Funnel, right?
Dick Funnel.
You immediately have my attention.
It's fucking hilarious.
It's weird after sex that your pee hole is
Sure.
It's like some.
It's weird. And you get the
crazy
little,
glue or whatever.
The excess dribbly. The little dribbly jizz.
So Dick Funnel. What else didn't go? Anything else?
It was a dick funnel.
Dick funnel.
And you could put it on when you have an erection or after sex. So
and it was going to be
pee, it doesn't spray
a fake commercial.
And
one of those.
And they just stared.
And they all were just staring. Not one giggle. I pitched this in a room of 40.
But why?
40
to silence. And I went, no, guys, the dick funnel?
Right.
I was like, dick funnel.
But you should at least got someone laughing.
Right?
You would think.
Even if you're a guy, you would just laugh.
I would giggle, like I said, I would giggle at the word
Even if
dick
I'm in that
funnel.
world, I'm thinking, well, obviously we could never do dick funnel or whatever, but you would have to laugh as a man, oh, fuck, that's hilarious.
Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, because I've been there.
You're the new JB Schmoove. JB Schmoove's always had the great ideas.
At least people laughed at his shit. Like, people knew they couldn't do that, but at least they laughed.
Yeah, but this is
all
just
mine
nothing.
are just like, ugh.
What does Lauren do when you come up with dick funnel?
He usually just looks at his computer. He'll do that.
He pulls Justin Stangel.
He pulls a Justin Stangel.
Yeah. Oh, come on, Justin.
It's all good.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, when you say it's all good, it's not good.
It's not good.
It's all good.
What part got you?
Nothing.
No, something got you.
Nothing got me.
Why are
I
you
just
so
like
upset?
being part of it.
I don't understand. We tease you.
Yeah, we have fun.
Don't you guys get along?
You
Yeah,
used to take it.
But this is now the rest of my day on Twitter.
Yeah, but then turn off your Twitter.
Turn off your fucking Twitter. What are you, 5? But then people are going to believe me online.
Let's see, Pete, you deleted your Twitter,
Yes,
right?
you deleted your Twitter and you delete your Instagram.
Yeah, so I don't have to fucking read shit.
Wait, why did you delete your Instagram now?
I still have it. It's still up there.
Yeah, no, you're deleting pictures off.
Oh, yeah. I go to pictures.
Dude, look.
Whatever.
I don't go that way, but fuck, your gym shop was all right.
Oh, yeah, right?
I didn't think you had that going on under those shirts.
Oh, you working out? There's like a little hot bod Pete shop?
Yeah,
He's got youth on his side, though.
No
too.
shit.
He's got a washboard fucking gut.
No.
Yes, he
We're
does.
working out pretty hard, you guys.
And then
Thank you for noticing.
and then he deleted the. Why did you delete the picture? People were
Because
just being
I
assholes?
don't want too many people to come at once.
Get everybody all excited.
Because you know why? It's not hot girls looking at that. It's like 52-year-old men. That's why I was like, I think I'm going to delete those.
It was all right, though.
No, yeah, I'm shredded wheat now.
All right.
Shredded wheat.
Shredded wheat, baby.
Shredded wheat, baby.
Look, if I know it's going to be a bad day on Twitter, you just don't look.
Yeah, I just don't go on.
I just say, fuck
just don't go on. It's like...
I love the bad day. It cracks my ass up. It doesn't bother me in the slightest.
Yeah, Justin, and you ever hear the thing? If the people are talking, you're doing something right.
Yeah, you're doing something right.
That is true.
Yeah. Well, no, like if the Twitter then turns into other stuff and turns into other stuff, it just becomes annoying. I know no one else in this studio ever has to deal with that, but it becomes a pain in the ass.
We have to deal with
what?
All sorts of horse shit.
What do you have to deal with that we don't?
No, I know you do. I was being...
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll never make fun of you
I'm saying
again.
it happens here a lot.
I'm so sorry, Justin.
No, it happens here a lot.
I hope you have a really nice day.
Thank you.
See? Oh, great.
It's all good.
Okay.
It's all good. See, I'm supposed to be running stuff in the background.
Yeah.
That's really what I'm supposed to
You're
do.
good on the air, though.
You're great,
Thank
Justin.
you.
You're a class act, and anybody would be lucky, especially Harry Connick Jr.
Yeah, that's good.
You're a horrible
That's just
actor.
good, yeah.
You're a horrible actor.
Yeah, I wish you nothing but the best. I hope you crash and burn so bad.
Thank you. Thank you.
I hope Eric is fine, but I hope you are driving a 92 Civic after this is all said and done.
That divided cocker will not work with the
It
Stangel.
will not work with the Stangles.
Not with the Stangles.
You see, because Eric and I walk in together, we walk out
look at
together.
Pete.
There's Pete.
That's what's up.
Wow.
Ready for some fucking UFC?
That's what's up.
Look at Pete. Wow.
Yeah. Not bad. That's right.
He goes, that's what's up.
Yeah,
That's what's
look
up.
at him.
See, we still got the picture for
I'm
you.
trying very hard to get a Calvin Klein little.
Well, you should. Yeah, you're on your way.
That's what I want.
All right, we're going to take a break. We're going to get everyone back on the same page.
I was going to be an underwear model, but my dick is too big.
You got a big one?
It would be distracting.
That's a good joke.
It's not a joke.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like they would have to take some dick out.
Too much dick.
Usually people have the problem of adding. I would have to subtract some of my dick.
There's your SNL skit, taking some dick out.
Yeah.
Right. There you go.
Yeah.
Too much dick underwear model.
I'm going to pitch that today and record it in my phone and then send you the silence.
Okay.
Please.
Oh, my God.
Too much dick underwear model. That's what it's
Yeah,
got to
so
be.
like I'm a model and my dick's too big, so I can't be a model.
Dude, but they should at least laugh at Dick Funnel.
No,
right.
Just laugh.
Silence.
And go, all right, but we're not going to do that, but that's fucking...
It could not have been, like, unfunnier to them.
Wow, why?
I don't know.
Not even jokes.
It's like, is it the dick part or is it the funnel part? Because it seems like a pretty good idea.
When did you finally have to give up on your idea? I love that part.
Midway through, like, as I was like, so it's like a dick funnel, silence, and I was like, okay, here's shot number 2. I was like, it's like a funnel that you put on your dick after you come, and then it was like dead silent. And then I was like, all right, this is the last shot at it. It's like, so you put it on your pee tip, like if you pee with an erection. Just like watching someone scramble and nobody's laughing at you. It's so embarrassing.
Gosh. Oh, I love it.
Yeah. I would love to be a fly on the wall.
Oh my God. I should just record all my pitches bomb. They're so bad. They're all just like swinging misses.
Even Jay doesn't give you the courtesy. Jay's nice.
No,
He's a
Jay's
sweetheart.
nice. Even Jay would be like, huh. Like, you know, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, are you? You got some dates, Pete?
Yeah, I have a bunch.
Where's your? Here it is. Pete Davidson, April. Well, it's a little ways.
Well,
down the
yeah,
road.
I have like anyway, April like 20th through the 28th. I'm doing like a bunch. It's Philly.
I got you. So, where do they go for all the tickets? Do you have a website?
No. You can just look at my Instagram.
Comedy Connection, Providence, Rhode Island, April 21st. The Wilbur Theater, great place up there in Boston. 2 shows, April 23rd. And then the 24th at Vinny's Club, The Stress Factory.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll go to that one. Nice and local.
That'll be fun. And then we shoot the special on the 30th of April.
At the Skirt Ball.
At the Skirt Ball.
I'm going to that fucking thing.
Right.
I know that, right?
I'm opening.
Can't wait.
I'm opening.
Are you really?
No.
Yeah.
No, I'm not opening.
Justin is going to be there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. It's real. It is real.
Why is this more real than usual?
Because I'm telling you, this is going to cause larger problems.
Problems for your Harry Connick Jr.
I know I'm serious, but like when we don't come in tomorrow and you text why, it's going to be larger problems because of this. That's what I keep telling you off the air.
What are they going to say?
What are they going to say?
I'm telling you.
Stop associating with such filth.
They're gonna say, hey Justin, next time don't wear the fucking jacket.
It's good. It's really good, man.
I think that's what NBC's gonna say. Hey Justin, take off the jacket and stop being a douchebag.
Yeah.
Stop being a baby.
Just because I want to say man jewelry again.
Jewelry.
Lug nut.
He's wearing a lug nut on his finger.
Yeah.
That's
good. Wow.
Fucking Stangel over here.
Your fucking pitches are hilarious.
Oh my God.
Good.
I had to stand up. It's getting uncomfortable.
It's getting heated in here, you guys.
No, but seriously, I have to go.
Look, he's standing up now.
I have to go.
What?
I'm telling you, I gotta go.
Why?
Because this is going to be a problem.
What is?
This is absolutely going to be a problem.
What's a problem?
Yeah,
I called you?
Davidson.
Eric's texting you too, but you're not reading it.
Uh-oh.
Eric's the quiet one.
What, it's a problem because
we
I
gotta
called you
go.
Fat Danny Zuko?
But you actually have to go now?
Yeah, this is going to be a problem.
For
This
who?
is going to be a problem. This is what I've told you off the air. This is why I was staying like an hour ago. So it's all good, man.
Not enjoying it.
What's a problem?
It's all good.
We're too filthy for afternoon television.
No,
Oh,
it's
my
not too
God.
filthy for that, but it's just, I'm supposed to be in the background. I'm a consultant.
Oh, okay.
It's
Oh,
all
look.
good.
He's Tom Hagen. He's
It's all
consigliere.
good.
Please shut him up. Oh, okay, I get it. I'll stop talking now.
No, it's all good.
That's somebody that didn't like you. That was like an hour ago, though.
Oh, it was an hour ago. In that case, I'm going to keep going.
An hour ago, someone really didn't like Pete.
Yeah, it's all good.
And this one was about a half hour ago. This guy didn't like Pete.
How much longer until Pete follows in the footsteps of SNL's Belushi and Farley?
Oh.
Probably soon.
Why?
I don't know. If I make it like to 30, I'll be pretty happy about that.
Are you going to pull that shit, really?
No. No, it's just whenever things are not going my way, I just
say that.
I just throw the 9/11 card out there.
Right. Well,
hey,
yeah,
you guys
exactly.
know my dad died 9/11, right?
Let's just go to.
Use it with Justin because he's not having it right now.
You fucking grow up, you old fuck. Stop being a pussy and sit down. I'm serious. I'm serious. I'll fucking punch you in the throat. Sit down. Because now I'm getting mad.
You're wrong.
Now I'm getting mad. I will fucking kick your ass. It would not even be close. I'll put you through that fucking wall. I swear to God.
You saw what good shape he's in.
I'm in very good shape, and I'm
was
a
at the
big
gym
dick.
when that picture was being
That's
taken.
all good.
Stop. Sit down. Who's in trouble?
I'm telling you,
Really?
as soon as we go to break, I'm leaving. That's what it is.
Then go already. You're being fucking annoying.
I'm going to go get a coffee. This
How
is
about
getting
we
creepy.
just try to smooth it out then?
You know?
I'm telling you, I have meetings that are like
Ooh, I have
going to be
meetings.
affected by all this. That's what I'm telling you.
All
Off
right.
the air.
Just go already.
Okay, Pete. Thank you.
Please leave. It's so annoying now.
I feel bad.
Fucking
I'm
making
in the middle.
everybody uncomfortable.
I'm in the middle. I'm stuck here.
God.
You know.
And take that camera off, Paul.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God.
Why?
Yeah, everybody's on camera.
Yeah.
You gonna go to break? You gonna stay?
Oh my God.
I mean, it's so juicy. I mean, how are we gonna?
Vic Henley's here
go
too.
away?
Live from Lou's Cruise.
Live from Lou's Cruise. Come see me. And Magooby's in North Baltimore, April 20th.
Oh, nice. That's a good joint.
That's a great joint. I love that place.
Were you going to sit back down?
No, I'm waiting for you to go to break.
Why?
Well,
just go. Stop being
He's got to go
weird.
put out fires. He's got fires. He's got to go put them out.
So fucking weird.
Got to get the fire extinguisher.
I'm sure that NBC will know that it was a joke. Nobody fucking cares. I guarantee if me making fun of your show was going to derail that show, then it was never going to fucking be good anyway.
That has nothing to do with what I'm talking about.
Okay, then you're acting weird and you creep me out. And can you please leave the studio?
You got it.
Because you're making everybody uncomfortable, and it's fucking weird. It's so weird. If you leave, it'll be better. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Pitch that.
I've never seen Mean Pete Davidson.
No, it was just like so uncomfortable.
I've never seen.
I said you could have stopped it.
Could have stopped what? What was so wrong with
He's
that?
saying get off him. You know, he's like, yeah, you stayed on him too long.
What off? I compared to what I usually say.
I'm with you. I don't care. I'm a comic, so I don't care.
All
about
I said
anything.
was Fat Danny Zuko.
I know. It's you know.
I could have made fun of his haircut. I didn't even make fun of his haircut.
I'm sure this. Oh God! All right.
Interesting.
I think they have a sense of humor though over there.
You would hope. I don't see how. Well, I mean, he would know. I can't. It is. You see it. He's correct. It is unusual that you would get yelled at for this. I don't see why.
I don't get it at all.
Is it literally?
You haven't been part of the conversations. Like Opie's been. You know about all this.
I didn't think we were in a.
But they're like, you can't be. Da, 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 da. You know, that's a little big brotherish.
I'm happy to talk to you guys about it off the air.
Okay. All right. See.
All right. That's all right. That's logical.
No, fine.
That's fair.
Right.
I'm going to go get a coffee.
But Pete's also making fun of himself and SNL and his bad pitches.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I make fun of myself all the time.
We're comedians, right?
I let everybody. It's open.
Correct.
It's open.
Absolutely.
It's open.
There's nobody that would. We both will tell you we're giant pieces of shit in a second.
Giant pieces of shit. And in the history of the show, that's what you do
Of
here.
course, exactly.
You're supposed to break balls.
Well, that's why I started laughing immediately.
Stop acting like this isn't what we do every single fucking day.
Well, that's why I laughed immediately, because in my head I'm sitting here going, the minute you started it on him, I'm like, okay, because in my head I'm like, it will be within 5 minutes and Pete's going to make fun of him. And the minute you laid out the first joke, I was like, all right.
But like, don't act like we don't do that every day, or if I wasn't in here, it would be Norman doing it, or fucking
Now I
Jimmy.
feel like a piece of shit because
you were lovely. No, he's correct. First of all, you were completely lovely the whole time. So you were completely lovely the whole time.
It was the weirdest fucking thing. E-Rock, was that not the weirdest thing ever?
Yeah.
That was weird.
I'll just say this much. I feel like a piece of shit now because I love the Stangels.
I love the Stangels, yeah.
I don't want to get them in trouble with anything,
No.
but I definitely feel like he acted weirder than he should have.
I just felt like we were within our, within range of just being.
Well, like you said, that's what we do.
We were just fooling
That's
around.
Like,
what
if
we
he was
fuck-
just
yeah.
like this,
Yeah.
like if he just was like, hey, you shouldn't, I would have been like, oh, my bad.
He was sort of saying that to us.
Oh, he was?
His own way.
No, I just do it. Oh,
Eric's
man.
not leaving.
Friday here.
fuck.
Just have fat people get emotional. Like I do too.
Yeah?
Yeah, but oh my God, I swear
That was
you
funny,
like.
Roland. That was funny.
Now I feel like a piece of shit.
You were
I feel
great.
so upset. You didn't do anything.
Yeah,
It
you were
was
great.
really-
You shouldn't feel bad. You're doing a radio show.
Yeah, it's what we do here. He was
Like,
great.
and
This is
also,
what
like,
we
if you
do.
have
That's
other
correct.
stuff,
Yeah.
don't be here.
I like.
Yeah.
I like.
If you have other stuff and you keep talking about how you can't wait to get the fuck out of here, then don't fucking be here.
I like the Stangels a lot.
I love
I
the
do too.
Stangels.
I love them. They're wonderful.
And when I realized I had to reinvent myself about a year and a half ago, I leaned on these guys heavy, and then I got them involved officially.
Yeah, they do a great job.
And they also have told me, there's like it's two different entities and all that, and like the Harry Connick Jr. show is a very, very serious. They're taking it
Sure.
but I just feel like we were in range of just busting balls.
Hey, man.
We're comics.
I've
God
said it.
damn it, we're fucking
Their
comedians.
other things can't affect the way that you're doing your radio show.
Right. But I've said it on air and off air that I hope the show's successful.
I'm sure it'll be amazing. He's Harry Connick Jr. Everybody loves him.
It'll be great.
Everybody
That's
loves him.
why it's so ridiculous that we're making fun of it. Fucking idiot. I'm serious. No, because
That's why I'm
he's going to make me look like a jerk off, and that's not fucking fair for him being a fucking 50-year-old baby.
But if you want to be behind your scenes, don't sit right at the console with everybody else. You become a target then.
Are you
put
filming
himself in
me?
that
Yeah, you
position.
take up half the studio, you fucking idiot. Are you filming me? Yeah, you take up half the fucking lens. You jerk off. Am I in the shot? No. Your fucking giant fat body is not in the shot. Fucking idiot. No, that makes me mad. I don't like when people act like babies and can't take it.
I've never enjoyed knowing you more than right now.
Everybody thinks I'm gonna die. They make fun of me, make fun of my dad all the time, make fun of everything. And we call him Fat Danny Zuko, and his show's gonna suck, and he fucking walks.
I feel like a dick now.
But you shouldn't.
Great.
You didn't.
Yeah.
None of us did anything wrong.
We've talked about this off air. We have talked about this off air because it's two very different entities that they like doing both.
Yeah.
But I swear to you, I thought we were well within our range of we're just busting balls.
I mean,
not once did I feel like we were putting them in a bad spot with their other job.
And
but then again, I'm not over in that world, so I don't know for sure.
Don't do this job.
Yeah, and none of us would try to be like, oh, let's get Justin fired from the Harry Connick. I was like, I'm wearing my leather pants today, and we're going to fucking get Justin Stangel removed from the Harry Connick Jr. project. That's what I want. I was like, I'm going to take a nap in the office, get all charged up, and then I'm going to walk in and fucking drop bombs, baby.
But with everything that's went on the last hour, I thought you were in more danger of losing your SNL gig.
Why? Well, he wouldn't. No, I thought it was all what we did.
They never liked my ideas over there.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's all
funny.
jokes. And then he's coming up with Dick Funnel.
Dick Funnel's genius, by the way, and I stand by it.
I'm with you.
I stand by it.
The only reason every guy should laugh at that because they know exactly what you're talking about. You go to the bathroom after sex, a couple hours later, you go for the leak, and next thing it's going in 5 different fucking directions.
Wishbone.
On the day of remembrance for Nancy Reagan. Come on, Justin Stangel.
I did not think we were putting anyone's fucking job in.
I really think he made it weird.
He said, we've told you this. We've talked about this off air. Yeah, I understand the difference between everything that's going on.
Is it like what we were saying earlier? It was what we were saying earlier about when people come to Norton's comedy show and they're not used to, they're kind of looking, I don't see how you could taint what we're doing here, could taint that, because they are separated and shouldn't be affected at all.
This is not what we do here every fucking time we're here.
I'm completely with you there.
It's crazy.
No, it was really funny when you said you're going to punch him in the throat.
Oh, dude, no, it was making me very angry. I was like, I'll fucking punch you in the throat.
No, I love Mean Pete Davidson.
No, I was like, there's no way I'm getting brought down on this one. I was like, no way. No fucking way.
I love Mean Pete Davidson.
I'll fight you. Really?
Yeah. I don't think any of that was based on actual reality.
No,
where it would actually hurt another show.
No, that's what I mean. That's why I'm curious to hear the explanation.
All right. Well,
coffee.
Well, Eric went to go find Justin.
I heard that they've left.
They've left the building.
They've completely left.
They've left the building.
Both of them?
Yeah. Good for you. Well done, Pete Davidson. You have single-handedly ruined it. You've ruined the show. It's not even on the air yet, and you have ruined the Harry
biggest
Connick
babies
Jr.
I've ever met. If that's true that they left the building, biggest fucking pussies I've ever met in my life. I don't fucking care. That's the girliest thing I've ever heard in my life. Ugh.
It's not like you watched the promo.
Would he fucking zip up his jacket and walk out of here? It's cute. It's fucking zipped all the way up, and it breaks, so both jacket sides are fucking going. Hey, man, brother.
What?
I like how he had to find the one tweet that said Pete Davidson sucks. It's to tell me to stop talking. He had to look through fucking 20 hours of tweets to find the one person.
I got a text that said, took a bad turn, there's going to be a problem now. But I swear to you, I don't know where the problem is.
Fucking way.
They're going to get yelled at. I guess he's saying that later on, that when they get down there, they're going to go again. How can you associate with such filth? We're Harry Connick Jr. We're clean and wholesome, goddammit.
How dare you promote our show every fucking day?
12 seconds. How many times have we said the show, and it's going to be good, and we're just teasing him individually. So they shouldn't be able to get penalized down at their job. I believe it's true if they're saying it. I just find that it's odd.
It's so odd.
That's all I'm saying. I don't work for a living.
You know he's going to come in here to promote the show. So how is it a fucking problem?
I would love to have him in here.
Oh, my God.
Apparently not.
Why are they mad at me?
They shouldn't be mad at you. They should be mad at me.
You let him go crazy. You didn't reel in the pit bull, goddammit, oh.
But I wasn't like...
But then I was moving on to other things. When you said man jewelry, I thought that was hilarious because I could relate to that. And then I threw myself out of the bus.
I'm fine with all of it.
I did half those things.
I'm fine. I love both those guys. They both know I like them.
I like Eric. I don't like Justin. Justin could suck my dick, to be honest with you. But Eric's a good guy, and I don't want anything to happen to that kid. He has a promising future, that guy, Eric.
Just the one.
Yeah. Just the Eric one is cool.
Yeah. They've really helped me out a lot.
They're great.
Now I'm in a bad spot.
Eric
I
has
saw the
helped
look
you
in
out.
their eyes like you could have stopped this. I'm like, I didn't feel like there was anything to stop. I thought we were just having fun.
They're really
What
good.
did I really even say? Can you even replay what I said? I'm pretty sure all I said was it's going to get canceled.
Yeah, you were betting him. You kept bringing up that it was going to get canceled.
Is it already canceled?
You were going to bet him $100 how long if they made it to season 2.
Yeah, playful shenanigans.
It was lovely, fun, whimsical Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
And then it went to mean Pete Davidson for a minute.
Oh, yeah, because he couldn't take it.
So then now we're back to regular.
That's all it was me being playful saying, hey, it's going to get fired. I'll bet you $100.
Yeah.
To think I was going to take today off.
Oh, man. For you.
Yes.
Oh, wow. This all could have been avoided, is what I'm saying.
I think this becomes more of a problem than just now, too, unfortunately.
I hope not. I really hope not. Like I said,
Eric, comment, thoughts?
Want to take tomorrow off?
No.
Oh, no, we'll be right back, baby. Better than ever. We'll find some other fat twins to control the studio. We don't need those fucking jerk-offs. I got you, Hope. I'll fucking show up and type in things on Google Alerts. All he does is fucking Google shit. Helping you out, fucking losers. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, Stangels.
Wanted to wake Pete Davidson up. That's what I'm thinking now, too.
You poked him with a pointy stick.
What a fucking weird day. What happened to Jimmy? Jimmy left. Everyone's leaving me.
Norton got out.
Get the hit. Everyone leaves you.
Jeez. I'm so sorry.
And Pete was snoozing in an office 2 hours ago.
I was being very playful and nicer than usual to Justin Stangel.
I swear to you, because this will come back on me, I really thought we were within our range.
Thought we were being playful.
Just fooling around.
Yeah.
I really did. I really thought we were just fooling around.
Here he comes.
Wait a minute. Let's see.
GH, you don't have to make any excuses for your show.
There you go.
It's your show.
Yeah.
If we replay the tape, in one breath he's telling you how loyal he is to you, then the next breath he's calling you out, and then he walks out.
Nice. See?
All right?
Brevity. No, that's a summation. That's all. No, that's perfect. Right there.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
To sum it up, exactly.
I would like to know what was actually said. That would be a problem, though.
The only thing I could think of was me betting him that it would get canceled.
But that's just busting balls between friends, right?
Yeah.
I did that to my friends.
It's called Monday. It's called fucking Monday.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
When your friends get shows, you pretend that they're going to get canceled. That's like the go-to thing.
And the thing I've learned about you comedians, you're not happy for anyone's success, so that plays into that, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, am I joking about it getting canceled? No, I really do want it to get canceled. But don't fucking walk out like a baby. It's fucking ridiculous. Now I really hope it gets canceled, and I hope his wife divorces him. That's how fucking mad I am. Fucking asshole.
And we'll be back after these messages.
Fucking making me look like a dick.
Now Pete's gonna leave.
Goodbye, everybody.
What a day, what a day, what a day. Used to this shit. Good morning, Pete Davidson. How are you?
I'm good, man. I just saw a really good promo for the Harry Connick Jr. show. And I would just like to say I think it's going to be great, and it's not going to get canceled.
It's going to be a hit.
It's going to be a hit for sure. And I know the showrunners. I hear they're really good people, too. And they never leave. They're always by your side, I heard. I heard they never leave. All right?
Vic, you?
Stand-up guys.
I think it's going to be amazing. He's an American treasure.
Yeah, he's an American treasure. He's a really swell guy. He looks like he helps women cross the street.
Looks good. His wife's good looking.
Yeah, great. It's going to be amazing.
Sure, he's got a beautiful family.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out what I did. I know what Pete did.
I
know
didn't
what
do
Pete
anything.
did.
I didn't think he did
Here's
anything.
the thing, though. When
You didn't stop it. You didn't stop it.
And you were laughing too hard.
I was
so
screaming because I laughed. Yeah,
so I know what you did.
I know what I did. Absolutely, yes. I'm in trouble for enjoying it too much. What we do here. Sorry.
Sorry for having a great time.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I won't come on here anymore and enjoy myself. I apologize. I'll stop coming. If we're going to be all fun and laughing down here, I'm not coming.
I think he is just having a bad day.
Gotta be.
Because if it just doesn't make any sense.
Well, I don't see how. I believe that it's true that they can get yelled at. I just don't see how or why. That's bizarre to me. It should be in relation.
I don't think anything was serious.
Nothing was affected.
No.
He just had a bad day.
Right.
What the fuck was the naked girl?
And what was the fucking...
Yeah.
And why was I up there before that from 80 million years ago?
The only person
Where was
happy
that shit?
that Justin is gone is that chair.
There you go. There's me and... Look at this picture.
That's Rick James.
Rick James from back in the day.
Oh, wow.
Look
at Jimmy.
Jimmy was big.
Look at your hair. Look at your hair. That's absolutely wonderful.
Well, that's when I was wearing the beads and stuff. Don't make fun of me. I'll fucking leave.
It's just me and Pete. It's just me and Pete.
I will punch you in the throat.
That was my favorite line.
Yeah.
That was my favorite line.
I will knock you silly, boy.
That's a brilliant strategy, though. Now you get to just hang and eat breakfast somewhere. I got to remember this one.
I've had enough.
Although I've walked out a few times over the years.
I've been run out. I've never walked out, but I've been run out before.
This room does get uncomfortable at times.
I wish Mike Buschetti was here. Just
his fingers
being all silly.
You guys, you think Justin's okay? You guys? I hope so. Oh my God!
Okay.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm promoting a weekend with Bob Levy at a pizza place. I am opening for him. Me and Bob are doing the pizza places of New Jersey.
The best Mike Buschetti story is him booking 2 theaters in Pittsburgh a week apart. I've never seen anything more amazing in my life from you guys.
That's good.
2 theaters, Pittsburgh.
Sure.
Maybe 2 weeks apart.
How'd he do,
Maybe
Ope?
2 weeks. He canceled both of them. We were looking at him like, what the fuck are you doing?
That's so good.
We had to actually sit him down and talk to him.
Sure.
Oh man,
I'm
poor
like, what
Mikey.
are you fucking doing?
I know.
He really.
There's
what
not
he
a
did-
comic that comes on this show that could get 2 theater shows in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
A week apart.
That's really hard to do.
There was, there was a time where I really felt really bad when he was on Artie's show because, he thought he was really famous.
Yeah.
And I, felt so terrible because,
He's lovely. He's really sweet.
he's the sweetest guy in the world.
guy.
But he would be like, yeah, I'm going to audition for this new Marvel movie, see if I could be a superhero. And I'd
see if he could be a Well, he did a superhero thing online.
Yeah, Tubby Man.
Tubby Man.
I was in that.
Oh, you were in Tubby Man?
Yeah, I was 17 when we shot that.
Oh,
and I
that makes
love
sense.
Mikey. I've known him forever, but
I try to watch Tubby
he
Man.
has nobody. Somebody has to be honest to him and be like, dude.
I know. He's so sweet. It's hard to do.
He's so sweet, but he doesn't have that one guy.
Well, the guys that were honest with me have left the building.
Yeah,
So
hopefully forever.
I'm back to doing Tubby Man.
Oh man.
I don't know if
I mean, you
they're
can
coming back.
find someone else to type into Google,
That's it.
right?
That's it. Really. That's going to be it.
I don't know if they're coming
it's
back.
really over.
I don't
That's
know.
it. Yeah.
What a fucking exit, huh?
I don't know.
He zipped up his leather jacket and hit the road.
Nothing worse than dramatically leaving after you put a laptop in a laptop bag.
Right?
He slammed it kind of hard.
He did slam it kind of hard.
There was the little. I wasn't sure if that was us.
He wanted you to go to break so bad so he could snap on all of us, and I love that you didn't give him the satisfaction of that. I was like, no, you have to leave.
You
Well,
waited
at that
him
point,
out.
I mean, what do you do?
Well, he was making it uncomfortable for
But he made it-
everybody.
I don't know. I've sat in this seat way too many years, but I think he made it worse because I
He
don't
made it
think
worse.
we were doing anything.
We weren't even talking about
we
it.
couldn't really just
We were a half
back out
hour
of.
down the road at that
I was
point.
just enjoying. I was just laughing.
Did you see the chick that got Sports Illustrated, the heavier one that was hosting the red carpet?
The plus size model.
The plus
I
size
didn't see
model
it.
that
I heard about
everybody
it.
here that were saying was too big and we wouldn't
thank
fuck her?
you.
Oh, there she is.
Yeah, her. Okay, can you please look her up?
Yeah, but she lost weight.
No, maybe.
No, she lost weight. That's the
Look her
difference. She's got a great face, and of course she's got a really
her
nice...
face is amazing.
Her face is amazing. Her boobs are amazing, but the fucking bottom half is
If you could
rough.
see what she wore for the Oscars red carpet, if you could find that, she looked bananas.
She's just too big.
Oh my god! Look at that.
That's too big in the hips.
No.
I can't.
I don't know. I think I'm with Pete. Look, she looks great.
Fucking
Yeah,
awesome.
That's a good
Over
looking woman.
200 pounds. Will you guys wake up?
You know, whatever.
I mean, the face tricks you a little bit, but I like
that's
the
a thickness. You don't like the thick?
It's a big girl, man. I'm not.
I like it.
I'm with
It's not
Pete.
for me.
Yeah,
I like it.
What's wrong with that?
What? She's got a gun.
There's nothing wrong with that. Who cares? Right. Rub it.
Look how
Kiss it.
fucking hot she
Kiss
is.
it. Love it. Lick it. You know, what's wrong with that?
The boobs are nice, though. The face is beautiful in the face.
Looks
well, not
bananas.
So you're in.
I'm all in with her.
You can't tell he's got a boner now, but he's wearing leather pants. You can't tell.
Yeah.
But then you're not allowed to say that the fat thing is not your thing. You're not allowed to say shit anymore.
It's not
so stupid.
Yeah, it's so.
I don't
Like,
want anything to happen to her. That's the difference. If when you start going down the road, the hate road, then that's different. But you're not even allowed to say that she's too fucking big.
yeah, it's like it's so.
For me,
it's
I mean, there's
fucking,
guys.
No,
that'll
it's
line
rough
up,
out there.
There's guys that'll line up and say, "No way, man, I'm in."
You can't say shit anymore.
But you're not allowed to say that no. And,
Can't
and,
say-
and then you're not allowed to say that she shouldn't be on Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue.
Yeah, you can't even say that Harry Connick Jr. show's going to get canceled, and you're a fat piece of shit, Justin Stangel. You just can't fucking say stuff like that, you know? You fucking fat piece of shit. Walking out, letting a little toddler bully you.
How old are you?
22, isn't that sad? He has to walk home into his wife and kids and go, I got bullied by a 22-year-old boy today, and he made me leave the studio.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see the Trump protest video we made?
No.
That shit was awesome. We basically called everybody a racist.
Oh, let me see this.
Yeah, this is I
haven't seen
this. Is old SNL. This is
old school.
Yeah, I like that they did this.
The media's been saying some pretty negative things about Donald Trump. But what are real Americans saying?
The guy's a winner.
He's authentic.
He's the only one who's actually created jobs.
He literally wrote the book on negotiating.
Trump's an outsider. Washington needs that.
I think he can make this country great again.
So when people ask why you support Donald Trump, you just tell them.
He's going to take our economy from here to here.
They went swastika? I didn't see this.
Bro, it gets worse.
But I didn't see this.
I didn't see that. I didn't know this. This is wonderful, Pete.
I didn't even know this went down.
No, this is awesome. This makes
I
me
should have
happy.
seen this by now.
That is very old school.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's not some cautious politician. He says what I'm thinking.
I don't know what it is. I just like the guy.
Some of his ideas seem a little out there, but I like that he's looking towards solutions.
He's definitely not PC.
This is my favorite part.
Burning books, baby.
Burning books.
Burning books.
Why do I support Trump? 3 words. Good at business.
Burning a
A
cross.
message from
Holy
racists
shit.
for Donald Trump.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's old school. You're
They're
right.
killing
That's
it.
really
Doing old
great.
school SNL.
From the same network that will have the Harry Connick Jr. show.
Holy chalupas!
God, it's gonna be a long day for the Opster.
You're right.
What
I'm
depression?
already getting some text messages.
sure.
What depression
I can't
meal you think
remember.
Justin's eating right now? Is it number 1 or 2 of the day? Fuck. Is he really texting you right now?
Yeah.
Is he like what could possibly happen?
I mean, eventually.
I mean, we all know that show's going to be doomed.
Pete Davidson has single-handedly derailed the entire Harry Connick
Oh, you know how
project.
happy that would make me?
Don't you wish you were that powerful?
Oh my god, I would love to fucking. Did he just tweet it?
I swear to you that I thought we were in range of fine there.
We were. He was just being a
The
baby.
looks I got on the way out, I'm like, oh.
Nah, yeah, I knew when he yelled at Paul, I knew something was
They've
up
been
there
great
for a
for me.
second. They're great guys.
They've been great for me
They
for the
are.
last year and a half.
We love them.
Great for
They
me.
just act like a bunch of fucking pussies. A bunch of 45-year-old fucking pussies. That's okay.
Just jokes.
Just acting like a fucking baby.
It's what we do. They know that.
It's just jokes.
They know what
we do it
here.
all the time.
They know what we do here. This is what we
do it all the time, and I haven't given him a shellacking in a really long time. And he wore that fucking dumb jacket.
Right.
That's what started it.
That's when I knew he was going to go there too. That's why I was just sitting here ready to giggle because I knew that you were not.
I can't wait.
I'm just going to be mumbling to myself on the way home. Why did I wake up Pete? This day started with Pete.
I'm
out
gonna
cold
ask,
in our office.
I'm going to ask my guys if I could be a guest on Harry Connick Jr.'s show right now.
That'd be great.
How fucking funny would
that would really be good. They'd be happy to have you, I'm sure.
Yeah. I think that would be really funny, and then just wink at Justin the whole entire time.
Oh, yeah, right. Oh, yeah.
Just be like, hey, Justin, don't leave. What, are you going to leave this place, too? Fucking penis.
You just show up and go, I'm fucking everywhere, bitch.
I'm everywhere. Don't you see this face? Don't you forget? That's what happens when you play ball with the big boys.
What's going on, Travis?
Just having a talk.
Oh, yeah?
Who are you talking with?
What does Kenny think?
Kenny and I are just discussing certain elements of the show.
Oh, does it rhyme with bangles?
It could.
Kenny summed it up flawlessly.
Yeah, Kenny was
three
great.
sentences. No, like 3 sentences.
I would like Kenny to handle all of my affairs.
That was perfectly said.
Have your fun, because I'll be the guy on fucking phone calls for the next 8 hours. So you know what? Enjoy your lops.
You should shut your phone off. Really piss them off.
Turn the phone off.
Don't even answer.
Your lops, guys.
Turn the phone off.
Because
they could act like they don't
will be
need
something
this
that'll be
place.
dealt with for pretty much most of my day now. Enjoy your lops.
Here comes the voice of reason.
Hi, Kenny.
Jeez, don't even take their calls. They walked out on you.
All right.
Once again, there you go. Boom.
Them walking out was definitely worse than.
But I like those. But I like those guys.
I like those guys too.
But they made their bed. Now let them lie in it.
So,
yeah,
that's what my mom would say. That's old school. My mom. That's one of her favorites.
The wackest episode of a mob show. They left.
Yeah.
Now they sit in it.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see what happens. We'll see how this plays out.
Dude, you not answering your phone all day is giving me so much happiness.
Yes, please.
Just like seeing your phone ring and then just putting it down, face down.
Strike it where they'll know you did it.
Strike
let
them know.
Don't just let it go. Just
can you just send them back a K? Just send back K.
I love that. Smiley face. Just an emoji.
You know what would really piss them off? Be like, word.
I
feel you. Can you write back? I feel you. I feel you,
I like
bro.
K. I'm with you more.
If you just send a K, I will literally kiss you on the back right now.
Wait, you think that's how to handle this?
If you just say K,
you sure this will help the situation?
Just say K.
You really think
just a K?
Nothing but K.
You really think this will help?
Oh my God!
Maybe you should call them. A message from Justin. Maybe you should call them.
Oh, can we read it?
Yes, it says, "Me want food."
Look at this fucking guy.
Roland.
Roland, fucker.
Can I read it? I won't read it.
Huh?
I won't read it.
But I did reply.
I like Mean Roland too. It's nothing better than Mean Roland.
I did reply.
We got Mean Roland and Mean Pete Davidson today. It's a good day on the show.
Oh wow!
I replied with a K.
Yeah, that's great. That's great.
I believe you. That's great. Thanks.
I thought I was going to get my kiss.
For someone that
you said,
"Oh no," yeah, I was really hoping that you wouldn't do it for the kiss, but no, for like. It's so babyish to send a text to, like as he left the studio, he's like, "Ooh, I'm gonna tell him how I really feel now with my thumbs."
Damn it, you know.
Can I see the John Kasich clip real fast?
Is he still in it?
Pete will like this.
Apparently he is. Yeah.
Well, he's in it because he's going to win Ohio, so he wants to win Ohio at least. When is that? This week?
I'm with Harry Potter? What?
He's with Harry Potter.
And does he really say that?
Reporters? Can I tell you why Mitt Romney's hateable? You know, tell me why Mitt Romney's hateable.
I don't know. He just seems so fake and plasticky to me. He's just
he went
epitome.
after Trump, which whatever. You have your right, but then they were pressing him. Well, if not Trump, who?
Yeah.
He would not give his fucking answer. And then he's like, well, I want
surprised
Rubio.
he didn't run.
I want Rubio to win Florida. I want Ted Cruz to win his home state of Texas. And I want Kasich to win Ohio.
Yeah, way to fucking...
What a fucking pussy.
He's hateable because he's named after mittens.
See, we don't need Justin.
We just need Kenny.
You know what? Stangel who?
Yeah, I deliver. What have they done for 10 months?
I love Kenny so much.
Oh, right. It's great.
They have done a lot.
It's so great.
I do have to say that. They have done
They know exactly what they're doing. They are ace-high pros. We never said that. But you can't,
They're amazing.
You can't be the sensitive.
We wish them luck on all their future endeavors.
All right, y'all. I think you've done enough damage here today.
I'm so sorry. You guys, really. I'm sorry that I got rid of... We really need the Stangels here.
Pete came in with a gas can and a match.
I hope you had a nice piss.
Yeah. Could you play this loud? This is what I have to say to the Stangels.
So you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Look how happy he is. He's just grinning. He's
I
so
got
happy.
a grown man to leave. I got a grown tax-paying man with children and a wife.
And a career. Very successful.
Both very successful brothers to leave.
Yes.
Very proud of myself, Hope.
And now you get to just skip home.
Yep. I get to skip home. Like it never happened. I'm going to jerk off and go right to sleep after this. I'm not even going to think about this again. Like, this will never cross my mind ever again.
This has been my nightmare on this show forever. I was always the guy that had to take care of all the fucking bullshit that happens in here. Always. That was always on my shoulders. Every little fucking thing. Everyone else would be laughing and whistling and skipping.
Laughing?
Right.
And the Opester would have to spend hours and hours in
shoveling up elephant shit.
In meetings and phone calls and executive offices.
I really think he just overreacted. I think he made it a thing.
I felt maybe he was in a bad mood today. I don't know. Who knows? We'll see how it plays out.
Who fucking cares? Find somebody else to type into Google.
Now you're making fun of Paul.
No, not at all. Paul actually,
because that's his actual job.
He serves a purpose. You see that video he edited? It was fucking beautiful. You'll never see fucking any of those fat asses do anything like that. The fucking Stangels. Ugh.
Were you really going to punch him in the throat?
I was.
He seemed,
I was really angry.
I
was really mad.
Angry.
I was very mad.
That was my favorite part.
When he started making it not the show and started making it too real, I was like, nah, I want to beat you.
Yeah, and I knew you meant that. That's why I started laughing
was like,
really hard.
come on, man.
Were you angry because you felt like...
I was angry because he made me look like I'm a dick when we do this every fucking
comics.
day.
We're comics. That's how it goes.
That's what we do.
I'm signing a release right now that says it's okay.
Yeah. We shit on each other all the time.
There's nothing worse than the comedian with no sense of humor. There's just nothing fucking worse than that. I can't stand it.
Yeah, I don't think we were blowing up anyone's spot in the end.
No.
I thought
We
everyone would
literally
understand
did
that we're
exactly what you do when someone has a show coming out. I bet you it gets canceled. As a joke. As a fucking joke. Now, I really hope it gets canceled.
I've seen you guys do that over the years, so... All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Pete Davidson, thank you, buddy.
So sorry for everything.
It's fine.
Don't worry about it, Pete.
I will be at the funny bone. And
I go see
The
Pete.
stocks just went up on White Castle, I was told.
You're bigger than him. How does that work?
It's easy.
How does that work?
It's easy. Fat shames fat.
Yeah, and Roland's still here.
Yeah, Roland doesn't
We
care.
call Roland fat all the time, and he doesn't care.
How are you a bigger guy that can make the fat jokes than the other guy?
Because he doesn't walk away.
Right, he doesn't care.
It's brilliant.
And there were jackets that fit me.
He said I wear jackets that fit me. You hear that, Justin? Hey, we're live from Opie and Jimmy. It's a bloodbath out here.
Roland,
what do you have to say to Justin Stangel?
And Seth Fonzie would go, are you?
Oh, are you going to take that? Oh, that's right, you are, because you are not here. You fucking laugh, you fucking baby.
Holy shit.
Brutal.
I would pay to see a WWF match between Justin and Roland. And it's just Roland poking him in the stomach going, tee.
Come back tomorrow then.
Okay.
I'm in. I'll never come back. I'm really sorry.
I'm fucking around.
You know what? I'm done. I'm going to go produce Malcolm Jamal Warner's talk show now.
That was me fucking around. Of course you can come back.
I would love to. I hope the Stangels will be back.
But I was staring right at Vic when I said come back tomorrow.
No. Come back.
We'll see if they're here tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see how that plays
I'm
out.
gonna send them a nice, package of fats.
Of food. Dick funnels.
Yeah. Oh, I should make a dick funnel.
Make a dick
and
funnel
use
and
it and give it to them.
I'm sure that'll
I use it
smooth
so I know it works.
That'll smooth everything over.
All right. We should go now.
Yeah, we should go.
I think that's it.
All right. Thank you for having me, guys. I really had a great time. And please tune into Harry Connick Jr. This has actually been a promo for Harry Connick Jr.'s new show. So make sure you watch it.
All right. With that, we'll see you tomorrow. Somebody will be here.
Yeah, somebody will be here.
Yeah, somebody will be here.
We'll have a few guys in front of me. Wow. Still to be determined. I know Jimmy will be.
I was going to say
tomorrow.
Norton's coming back, right?
Boy, is he sad he missed us.
Oh, Jimmy would have a lot to say. All right. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
A lot more room in the studio today.
Oh, dude. It was fucking...
I'm stretching out.
It was fucking nuts yesterday. It was nuts.
I'm getting blown up on Twitter. I saw it like later. I'm like, what the fuck happened?
I'm sad today. I'm not going to lie to you. I really like those guys a lot.
I like them too.
I've known them for a really long time. And, when it was obvious I kind of had to reinvent myself and the show had to change, I looked toward those guys immediately. And I was talking to them pretty much right after the whole Anthony thing went down. And then they were helping me behind the scenes. And then I was able to finally get them hired last May, I guess.
Well, are they gone for good or they just leave for the day?
I don't think they're coming back.
Maybe at the end
it doesn't look good.
At the end of my last message, he sounded a little upset, but just sort of tired. But it also said he may be, that might be it. They may be gone. So.
What happened? I mean, on Twitter I heard Pete was teasing him.
Pete started teasing him, and I'm laughing, and we're all laughing, and I guess it just
they're really mad at me that I didn't stop it. And I don't know when you're in this environment, like the time me and Jimmy were fighting, and then Justin was trying to stop us.
Right.
I know, right or wrong, I just know you got to let it play out.
You have to let it play out.
That's how I feel and always have felt. Yeah. And they were trying to stop me and Jimmy from fighting, and I'm sitting there like, no, you got to let this go.
I actually was very rude to Justin in that moment. I apologized to him after because I didn't mean to snap at him.
Right.
But I was like, you got to let it go. Because two men are arguing. You have to let two men argue.
That's what I'll tell
them.
them.
And then make love and fix it.
Well, I mean, we've been very close to them. Now I got guilt because I'm like, but I felt like it would have been worse if I stopped it. I really did.
I don't know what you could have done. I probably could
have went to commercial sooner. But then it was so weird. I was just seeing how it was just going to play out.
I don't know.
Was he saying something horrible? Or
well,
was it...
I mean,
he just doing the old comedian thing where he's like telling him
let's start from the beginning, Vic, and then I could certainly need your help here. It's Pete coming in, and he bashes Justin.
Yes.
And he hasn't done that in a little while, but Pete, started down that road again yesterday. And, then he sort of attacked their TV project, which is very, very important to those guys.
Sure.
They're TV guys first, and this was...
What did he say about the TV? I mean, it's not like it's out there and you can really attack it. It's not out there.
I mean, it's like we've done with everybody. Like, it's going to fail, this and that. But no one really thought at the time, and I swear this is how I feel, and they're mad that I just didn't see it differently, that I didn't think anyone was taking it actually seriously. Like, like Pete was really, truly hoping that the show would fail. The show's not even on the air yet.
No, I thought it was
more just busting balls and throwing someone under the bus, and it's uncomfortable. And I understand how that's not a fun place to be. We've all been there numerous times. Then Pete did get mad at one point, and then said, "Well, now I really do hope the show fails." And then I think he said, "I want to punch you in the throat."
Yeah, he said, "I'll hit you in the throat." I think he said, "I will hit you in the throat." It was something he was arguing with him back.
And then Justin's telling me, like, he's texting me or whatever, basically saying this is going to cause major, major problems. And I don't understand who would be really bothered by that on the other side, the TV side of this, knowing that this is a comedy show where we bust balls and stuff.
Here's what I think, and again, just from knowing the history of those guys, I think Justin probably he probably got his feelings hurt. Like they're good guys, but they're not used to that. They don't mind being teased, but I think that ferocious environment of when comedians are fucking on you, like the way we brutalize everyone, after a while might get to you, and it's like you probably get your feelings hurt or you're embarrassed. And you like want to be away, and I know he'll say, "No, that wasn't it." But I mean, he's human, and even like, look, no matter what there's times with me, like me and Patrice argued one time because he thought I was fucking with him on Tough Crowd to make him look bad,
right?
And I said to him after, like, "You're my friend. You think I would really try to make you look bad on television, like for real, stupid?" Like it was, and I got mad at him one time, thinking he was fucking. Even guys who do that all the time get mad at each other once in a while. You get your feelings hurt, or you get offended, or you think another guy's doing something that he's not doing. So I could see that happening.
Right.
Where, you know, all of a sudden this young guy is here fucking bashing you.
Yeah.
You know.
But it's not true. I love those guys. And I love what they've done for me, you know, personally, for the radio show, and just help build this fucking thing. Well, that's why I would never, you know, want them to get really hurt in the end, and leave here like really pissed off to the point that they're not going to come back.
But Pete's one of those guys. Pete's a really funny dude. Pete's a guy who just fucking comes in, and when he teases people, he has no fucking gloves on, and he's just throwing haymakers. Yeah, and he's funny. But he's also a guy who makes fun of his dad dying on 9/11. He makes fun of guys fucking his mom. He's not like a baby. Anything you throw at him, he's fine with.
Yesterday, he was making fun of the fact that he's going to get fired from SNL because he sucks and his ideas aren't going through. And he talked about the dick funnel idea where everyone just stared at him and no one laughed.
Bad pitches. He was telling us some bad pitch ideas that were. No, he's always very self-deprecating. Everything.
Yeah. So but he's a guy who's like that. Like even when he makes fun of himself, it's very harsh. So he doesn't fucking. He's not cute about it. He's very funny, and he fucking throws giant punches, which make him very amusing.
Well, I was texting with Justin, and that's what he was trying. He was letting me know. I kept saying, "But we're comics. When we realized they had sort of went south a little bit, and they were genuinely mad. I kept saying on the air that we're comics, and then later on in the day, he's like, "We're not comics. I'm reminding you, we're not." And I'm like, "Okay, dude, but I have so much fun with you, and I know your history in show business and Letterman and everything. I assume we're all comedians in here. Anybody comes through the door when we're doing our shtick in here, whatever you want to call it, that's what it is." And so I'm like, I got it if we went too far and bothered you, but it's in a way I was upgrading you. I'm just we're all the same shitty people, but never busting each other's balls when we're in here.
Yeah, but never for the life of me. I'm thinking it's actually going to hurt their TV show that they're putting together with Harry Connick Jr.
Who's yelling at them because we're making fun of them down here? That's what I didn't
really
understand.
Mad at me that I don't fully get it. I get the anger. I get that they're pissed off, all that, and I get that it should be said they were trying to keep the two very separate. They didn't want the two worlds to meet. And
understandable.
And they met yesterday, but I didn't feel like they met in a way where it was nuclear. I really didn't.
Jesus Christ! I mean, you know.
I couldn't sit there and just go, stop it, because that makes it worse.
That looks bad.
Yeah, you can't do
that. You got to be able to. To defend yourself in those situations, and just maybe on the break go, look, could you not?
Well, they did say, in all fairness, we'll explain during the break, but we never got to that.
Why did Eric leave?
They're brothers.
No, I know, but if one brother has an argument, the other brother doesn't have to go too.
I thought he might have just been looking to see if Justin actually left. I didn't know if he went looking for him.
He said, "I'm going to go see what's going on with Justin," but I knew he was leaving too. That was pretty obvious. Yeah, they're tight, man.
Being tight is awesome, but one guy leaves, the other guy can finish out the day, and then just go, look, we'll see what's going on.
They're tight.
He did say he was going to explain to me, because I was the one that kept saying, if it's your TV deal and you're the executive producer or whatever, how do you go from here down there and someone yells at you about something that happened here? And he goes, I'll explain to you off there. And he kept saying, I was okay.
Wasn't Letterman like a really difficult guy? Like,
I've heard
he tolerated that environment for a long time.
Oh, I agree.
Well, I mean, let's just put it this way. I've been told things that I've been sworn to, whatever, but it's safe to say he was not the easiest guy to work for. All right.
I genuinely like those guys, and I don't want them to have any bad feelings. I really mean that.
I agree 1,000,000%.
I think they're, I think they're done here, which doesn't make me happy. I was really, really digging working with those guys, and I knew their contract's up in May, and I knew around that time, they were probably going to have to drop their hours drastically, but I was hoping they would still be a piece of this. But now it looks like this might just be the jumping off point. And I don't want any fucking hard feelings. I literally love those guys. I was talking to them every day for hours.
There won't be any hard feelings. Those guys will be annoyed for a while because they're easygoing dudes. There won't be any lasting. They might not come back, but they'll come around and talk to you about it. That's not something that they're going to hold it like a fuck you forever. They know what happened. I mean, Pete's just I would be if I was Pete was teasing me relentlessly and I wasn't hitting back really, I would probably be like, fuck man, this is. Yeah, but Pete's a funny dude. You can't ever say to a funny guy, don't tease another guy in studio.
I get all that, but
you can't do that.
He always does it too. One of the things that set me off crazy laughing was as soon as Pete walked in my head in comedy insane land, I thought, okay, I'm going to put him on the clock and I bet it'll be 45 seconds before he starts fucking with Justin. And so when he started teasing him, I started extra giggling, not because of what he was saying, but because in my brain, I'm like, he's going to do what he always does, and it's funny.
You never need to justify why you laugh either. No, it's so funny, it's funny. A guy's getting teased. I've been brutalized. But I understand not wanting your other project trashed you. But then again, Pete's trashing his own other project.
Right.
I've watched him read the Steven Singer ads and the most fucking brutal beatdown ever.
He does the best he can.
All that horrible stuff I say.
I love it.
It didn't hurt his business.
No, and I've sent you texts later in the day going, I love it when you do the commercials that way because it's just more fun and it's what we do here. So how can that? They've never gotten angry one time, have they ever? No,
not at all.
Exactly.
He basically
likes it.
Writes me during the day going, oh my God, that was awesome.
Exactly.
He basically says more of that.
Yeah.
He's too encouraging. I'm like, you really don't want to tell me that. But I mean, I feel guilty because I know they wanted the two worlds to be separate, and yesterday they sort of collided. But I didn't think in a way where it couldn't be, fixed on the other side. I mean, it's entertainment. Like they can't explain, that's the type of show they do, and they get a little ugly from time to time. But I've said great things about the Harry Connick show. Just happy for them that they got it, and they're the executive producers on it.
It's because
I know that's what they really want to be doing is TV.
I think I left it, as far as I could tell from text. There's no tone in text. That's why it's always weird for me. But I tried to leave it with like, hey, we love you, we miss you. I don't know. I'm sorry if things went south. If I wouldn't want something blowing up my TV show if I had one. So I understand that.
Oh, the tone was loud and clear on my text. Fuck you.
Oh, really? Yours were a little harsher. I couldn't figure out if mine were harsh or not. So I was trying to deflect.
I think they really neaded me to step up there, but
I don't know what you could have done.
I didn't think it was that bad.
What could you have done?
He was taking a beating. Yeah, that's bad, but a lot of us have done that, and you walk it off.
Do you want you just yank up the emergency brake and put us in a goddamn tailspin and we go swirling off that way? I don't know what you could have done.
I took a huge beating after our fight. Huge beating. I had to walk that off for a while.
Sure.
For a while.
Of course.
Had to let some things heal.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
I got a whole pile of shirts at my house I can't wear anymore in here because I get abused for that.
What shirts?
One of my favorite shirts. I think Bob Kelly said, why are you coming to work in pajamas? I want to wear my favorite shirt. I can't wear it anymore.
Yeah, it's just an environment of being teased like that would get to you after a while. And Justin sat right there, so it's like Eric didn't get it as bad because he was behind. Once in a while he'd pipe up, but Justin is right here, like chatting, and so it's like if you're at the console and you're kind of talking and you're there, you're one of the guys. Yeah. You're right there.
In all fairness, when I got together with those guys when they got hired, Justin truly didn't want to be on mic. And then he was on mic a few times. I'm like, hey, you're pretty good on mic, but, I don't mind you piping in.
Yeah.
So he was sort of reluctant to do that.
Yeah, he mentioned that to me.
And that needs to be said. But I thought, he wasn't killing it with amazing jokes or anything, but he would help conversations, continue and things like that. He did a lot of little things that I liked from someone on microphone. So it was more me going, no, you sit there and when you can, you pipe in, but I don't need you talking the whole time, that's for sure. We got that part of it. But pipe in when it helps our subject.
No, I thought they both were great contributors. I really thought they were both great.
They did a lot for me in the show, and I'm fucking extremely bummed that I didn't sleep at all last night.
Somebody was busting my chops. They were saying we were kissing Pete's ass too much, and he's too young to be getting praised that much. I'm like, that makes no sense at all.
He's not too young. He's
a good comic. He's been working hard at it for 5 or 6 years now. At least he started,
and he bashes himself very hard. That's important.
You're totally right.
There's guys who can dish it and can't take it. That's a guy who you'd fucking. But he's not one of those guys, dude. He's a guy who he's very funny. He's ferocious, but he also he makes fun of his fucking his Wasn't his dick have a thing like his fucking?
He said something
like a rash or some shit.
No, psoriasis.
Psoriasis. The guy does nothing but fuck. He basically backs him with his asshole open, and it's all out there. It's all out there. So you got to kind of respect a guy like that, who's not. He's not like he's throwing big punches and doesn't want you to hit him back.
And then we're all a bit crazy because when that shit's going down, it's kind of funny in a weird way.
Why do you think I'm calling my new special "Nutty and Loving It"?
I like it. Nutty and loving it. You're nutty. Yeah, you're very nutty.
But not once did I think it was nuclear.
Never.
And they're really mad that
until it was over. I didn't know either. I did
not know. I'm like, he'll be fine. He'll get over that. But I mean, as the day went on, I mean, I promise I wouldn't read any of the text messages.
I texted with him briefly, but I got no detail. Like I just saw on Twitter something happened. He wasn't.
It just no. And then he Justin was throwing the kitchen sink at me. You know, when you're mad, then you really.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Yes, I didn't get any of that.
For him to throw the kitchen sink, I mean,
it's like Chief in Cuckoo's Nest.
Well, you know what?
And then Roland's making fun of how big he is. Roland, I'm like, Roland, you're much bigger than him. How do you get away with that shit?
Well, that's the beauty of Roland. He's a fat man with a thin man's humor.
I love Roland.
How is Pete being racist to the Stangels? What did I miss?
I'd like to know about. He's not being racist.
I don't remember any of that.
What did I miss?
Justin, you're on the phone. Oh.
Let me say hi to Matt in Boston. Go ahead, Matt.
Hey guys, what's happening?
All right.
Basically, I heard some things that really made me laugh that Pete was throwing out there. Like, I heard him yelling, "Because it was true."
No, that was me. That was me, yeah.
What were you saying?
That was somewhere in the middle of all that, and we were like, I can't believe it got that angry. How did it escalate so badly? And I'm like, because he's a Jew.
That's just...
What about when you guys play the Donald Trump clip that was, it was extremely funny, but it had, some swastika stuff and all that. You think that hurt their feelings?
No, God, no.
I don't think it's about. I don't think it's about that type of stuff.
No, I think they can separate the two.
Oh yeah, that's got nothing to do. Yeah, that's yeah.
No, I could. I gotta defend the Stangers on that.
No, they were really worried that
Whoa, they're Jewish.
One of them, only one of them. Guess which one?
It was the SNL commercial that got a lot of play yesterday. That Pete turned us on to. I didn't see it when it aired. I'm like, wow, is that good? Really funny. Crazy.
No, it was old school good.
Old school SNL edgy good.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Do you think he had any motives behind it with knowing they had that in there? Like, hey, toward the Stangels or...
No.
You don't think you're feeling...
No racism. No. I think that wouldn't even occur to me.
No, not at all.
No, they understand that.
No. They understand.
They understand the humor part of it.
It was trashing the show. It was trashing their TV project that has him.
What did everybody say about that? If it hasn't aired, there's nothing to go on.
He was just hoping it,
He just did the automatic. You're getting canceled. Just right off the bat.
Which was explain that every time one of you guys gets a TV see, you're laughing because you've heard this a million fucking times. Among your friends, but they're not used to that.
He said he was working on one with Malcolm Jamal Warner, and he thought it was going to be more successful. Pete was going to produce one, and he went straight to them, and he goes, "Oh, you got a thing?" And I got this thing. That's not going to work. And he just went right to the taking it down.
Travis has the audio. You want to hear it, Jimmy?
Sure. Yeah.
Jimmy was not here. So.
It basically starts when we came back from break because that's when it starts.
Everybody's grieving when I'm gone, so everyone just fucking fight. I understand.
We don't know what to do with ourselves.
Is this the really bad part where it really gets ugly, or
this is the beginning?
Beginning, all right.
But I mean, it starts.
Packers.
Now keep in mind, I mean, it's got to be said again. Their line was always, "Don't mess with the TV show."
Right. And he didn't want to really be dragged onto the mic a lot either.
And in fairness, I don't. I never had that conversation with Pete or anybody else that comes in here because
right.
I don't know. Maybe I should have. Now that I'm thinking about it,
no, it's not what we do. In a way.
But so Pete didn't know that was their line.
Justin
so then
I
know the line, so I'm supposed to jump in there, but then it's like...
Why didn't Justin ask him? Didn't they have a meeting one time? Pete came in and met with Justin for something.
I'm not sure.
I thought they were... I didn't know what that was about, but why wouldn't he just ask him, hey, dude, you can do anything you want, just stay away. If you can, just not mention the TV show.
I'm not sure.
You could have asked him. And then if he doesn't honor it, then you could go hey, man, come on.
But then the stuff he was saying, I didn't think it was anything nuclear. I really didn't think it was nuclear.
It was just smart ass.
Smart alecky. Let's keep it clean.
Sorry, Kirk.
Go ahead, Travis. Yay. And Justin still has his coat on.
I'm cold, man.
You're not cold.
I am cold.
Fat Danny Zuko.
Danny Zuko. Yeah. I won't be hearing about that all day on Twitter.
You do it. You shaved your head, too. You got a haircut.
That was like 2 times ago you were in.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, it's growing out already.
You should notice.
I've been nice to you for a while.
You have been. I've been nice to you, too.
Yeah, but why wouldn't you be?
I don't need you. I don't need you at all.
Okay.
He doesn't need any of us.
He can't wait to get the fuck out of here.
Thank you. I was going to point that out.
I don't need you. I don't need anybody at all. I am Fat Daddy Zuko.
That's right.
Go Grease Lightning. Want Supreme?
I think out of the 2 brothers, I think we're losing Justin before Eric.
I like Eric. Eric's useful.
Eric's still hanging in there, but I think Justin's already dreaming of
Justin's ready
the Harry
to
Connick
fucking...
Jr. show.
Oh, yeah, he's totally. He gave up. He gave up months ago.
You gave up on me, you son of a bitch.
No. I mean, I know a lot of people like to tell you that behind the scenes, but that's not true.
Honey, I'm just picturing you.
See, right there, can you pause real quick? I'm just hearing that. It sounds like Justin's getting real. Like, I know a lot of people tell you that behind the scenes. Like, he's bothered already for real. Like, there's something that he's...
Yeah, he was bothered by the first joke.
Yeah, maybe. I think he got his feelings hurt, and I don't know if it's hard to admit that. Like, yeah, my feelings got hurt, and I'm sure they're concerned about the show.
Yeah, I get that.
But he probably feels like it's humiliating just to get teased publicly by a young 22-year-old with a giant penis.
Or like you said, Patrice was genuinely upset with you that one time. That one time he thought something weird was going on.
Yeah,
right,
sometimes when a guy hits you wrong, you think that there's something else going on with his motives, and 99% of the time there's not. It's just being comedy, silly, and being a dick like comics are.
And we had just a Danny Zuko line.
Yeah,
literally all it was.
Yeah, but then again, Travolta likes massage.
I remember Rich Voss. There was a time.
God, I wish we were saying that for real.
I mean, I remember he sort of taught me a valuable lesson. We would beat the shit out of him, and we continue to beat the shit out of him on this radio show. But then it started moving into his actual stand-up.
Okay.
And he sat me down and said, look, I don't care what you say about me, but now you're fucking with my livelihood, because a lot of people now, believe that I'm a horrible stand-up comic, and I'm not.
Okay.
And no one would think he's a bad comic whatsoever. And I got his point that day. I'm like that. He goes, that's my livelihood in the end. You can't fucking, fuck with that.
Okay.
And I feel like that's sort of what their mindset is.
Yes.
And it's more when he's not here, he wouldn't want, like if he's here, you could say anything to him. But when he's not here, I think he didn't want that to be like the running thing.
And that sort of was what was happening. We threw everything at him. And it got crazy with Rich Voss and how we abused him over the years. But I remember, he goes, dude, anything but that. Because I am a really good comic, and that's how I make my fucking living. And I got it. I really understood that point. You want go back to the tape there, Travis.
You're the one that want
doing the whole entire dance, but with knee pads because you're fat.
Thank you, Pete.
Knee pads.
It's a pleasure having you back.
Yeah, go Grease Lightning, go Grease Lightning.
It's a pleasure
with knee pads and elbow pads on.
Yeah.
Get over here, Sandy.
Yeah. It's all good.
Hey, Sandy, you want to fuck?
Yeah, it's all good.
It's never good when you say it's all good.
It's all good. I got canceled after 7 episodes. Fucking Harry Connick. Who's gonna watch that fucking shit? Why don't you get Malcolm Jamal Warner to do a fucking talk show, you fucking retard?
Yeah.
That's me.
Now, Opie, later today. Later,
let's get the 4th most interesting judge for American Idol to do a fucking talk show. Who's gonna watch that?
Opie, when you
all
text
right, you
us
know
later,
what?
and
Pause this for a second.
I could see why Justin would go like, this could get me in trouble. I'm not saying Pete shouldn't have teased him about it, but I could see why Justin would go, all right, this is going to get me in trouble.
It went a little too far.
Well, it didn't go too far, but I could see why he was. It's like
I can see where he's nervous about what's being said.
I can see why he'd be nervous about that, but I don't think that Pete shouldn't tease him if he didn't take him aside off the air and go, look, man, you can't.
Shows up.
But if you're doing a project and someone's just, all right, I can see why you get nervous or defend it.
Right. All right.
do a fucking talk show, you fucking retard.
Yeah. Now, Opie, later today. Later,
let's get the fourth most interesting judge for American Idol to do a fucking talk show. Who's gonna watch that?
Opie, when you text us later and you say, once this show starts, you have to stay on the show, and I say it's going to be hard to juggle, this is why.
This 9 episodes.
This is why. This is why NBC is not going to want it.
I am trying to get these guys to stay around.
Yeah. Harry Connick, dude, you better fucking stay.
No,
it's gonna go right down the tube.
He's a lovely man. He's a national treasure.
Who's gonna watch that?
What do you mean you're not staying?
No, I'm not staying.
You better stay.
There's no reason to stay.
Why aren't you staying?
Because I'm not going to do that in this.
Why?
What, did get picked on by a 20-year-old? Fucking wiener.
I am fine to get picked on by a 20-year-old.
I'm not going to do this.
He's only a couple years older than your daughter.
Yeah.
You should be able to handle a kid like him.
Your daughter must come home and your daughter must be like, oh, Dad.
No, I can, but as I pointed out to you, I'm more behind the scenes, so I'm not.
With that fucking jacket.
Yeah.
Did you get that jacket to impress Harry Connick?
It's not.
You're like, hey, baby, season 2 already, right, baby?
Yeah.
Hey, Harry, baby, how are you, baby?
Yeah,
I think the show's going to be wonderful.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
It's going to be. It's going to be a pretty big show.
I have never even heard Harry Connick say words. How is this going to be a good fucking show?
It's going to be a
What's
good
it
show.
about?
Harry Connick.
Unless it's him going up to 75-year-old ladies and kissing them on the cheek, I don't think anybody's going to watch it.
No, that's not at all.
What is it?
It's a talk show.
It's a variety
It's a talk show?
It's a
Like an afternoon.
We're a little variety.
It's like Ellen.
Oh, boy.
Right,
I better
exactly.
call
What's his
my
move?
grandmother. Better let her know there's a new show in town.
Yeah.
There's a new show in town, Grandma.
Yeah.
What's his move going to be?
Set your alarms.
Now again,
set your alarms for Harry Connick Jr.
So again, when Eric and I leave here, go to our NBC meeting after this, and then later you text saying, "Why can't you guys stay?" Just remember this moment.
Oh, you said that 3 times. You fucking.
It's a collision of two worlds in that thing where Pete's being very funny and he's breaking balls.
Yeah, you were laughing a lot during that whole thing.
Yeah, and you can't ask Pete not to do
that.
But
it was brutal. And
but I get why if you're executive producing a show, that would freak you out. You have to say that. I get why.
Well, that's what I said.
If
to
you
him,
were if you're doing
that
to him. and it's like you're going out to do that. I get why that would freak you out.
I get it too, but do you think it's nuclear though? That's what I was toying with all afternoon yesterday. I'm like, isn't this fixable? It sucks. We put you in a bad spot, but
no, it's not.
Isn't
nuclear,
this fixable?
Nuclear is. I get why it would be very hard for you sitting on the air as the executive producer to go to your new boss,
right?
Who you're working with,
right?
Who, if he hears that and go, what are you doing?
Right.
Like if you're in the other room, like E-Rock is, and it's happening, that's a little different. But when you're right here, he might go like, "Come on, guys, you're hurting the." So yeah, it's a collision of two worlds. They probably can't do both. And that's what it comes down to. It's like, because you can't ask Pete not to be funny and not to break ball. He's 20 and he's a fucking, again, he's a funny dude.
Yeah.
So you can never say to him, hey man, keep the reins on. Because that's what makes him great, is that he's fucking not. And that's why he's funny on SNL. And that's why he's funny when he comes in here. Because he fucking talks about Trump. Remember he made fun of Trump that day right after Trump was the guest host? Like, he doesn't give a fuck.
He said Trump can't read.
But he doesn't give a fuck.
Right.
So it's one of those things where sometimes two worlds are just not going to meet properly.
But that wasn't.
But I get why Justin's a little nervous about that.
But that also
he was saying that to me in the I got that too in the text. I fully got
that.
But
it also wasn't a regular occurrence. But then Justin said that was the 5th time it happened. He was keeping track. I don't really remember 5 times where it was. Maybe there was a little shot here and there. But,
I'm not here all the time, but
that was way more than it was done before that.
The 5th time, what happened?
That I guess we
dragged it through the mud.
I guess that Harry got brought up or whatever, or negatively.
Or something,
Never
maybe
heard that before.
I'm surprised when
maybe that Pete made fun of him.
I don't know. He said
that's a go-to. That's not what he meant. He did not mean that.
He said the 5th time.
Breaching the line.
He's not here to explain himself, but I didn't really understand that. I'm like, I don't think went up to the TV show 5 times.
I would assume he meant that's the 5th time Pete's made fun of him.
Right.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know. But I get why he's nervous about that. But it's not like anybody is wrong. It's not like Pete shouldn't tease him, or it's not like Justin shouldn't be nervous. It's like, all right, you know what? If these worlds are colliding too fucking horribly, then you might just have to back out. And that's not even, you know what I mean? It's like, I get it.
Yeah. Well,
just because if it's an established show, But can you imagine if, like, if you're on another show and he hears that, he's like, why are they saying I'm not good, or I'm only for old ladies, and why are you just sitting there on mic,
Yeah.
But can we hear more?
Yeah, if you want.
No, I mean, I want to hear how it resolves.
All I'm learning is I need to move the microphone, or my screaming idiotic cackle is driving me insane listening to some.
Why? You're perfect.
Well, that's just because all I hear is my loud, just because we're crazy, and all I hear is through.
I heard you were in the car with Brian Johnson for 10 minutes.
You certainly had a good laugh there, Mr. Henley.
Well, I really.
Well, why don't you laugh your goddamn brains out? Enjoy yourself.
I do. I really like being here.
Because like I said yesterday, everyone was having a good old time with this. And I said, Pete, you're going to leave here and you're going to skip home whistling a happy tune. Yep. Vic's going to go walk home. And I did. And I know this is going to be my day.
You told me, yep.
It wasn't your day, was it?
No, I had a great
Except
time.
for a couple text messages?
Yeah, I had a wonderful time. I just felt a little bad that if I hurt his feelings, I wanted to let him know I wasn't trying to hurt his feelings, and we're all in here the same.
Yeah, I didn't. When you all feel like you're on the same page,
we're the
too,
same.
You don't even, that thought of actually thinking you're actually hurting their feelings.
No, I know.
Doesn't cross your mind.
I agree.
It really doesn't.
I'm a grown ass stupid man, but exactly.
And I asked Justin, I go, did you reach out to Pete? And he said, why? Why would I?
Oh, God.
But I'm like, all right, but he was the one that was taking the shots. Right. We were sort of laughing, and like I said, I guess I could have stopped it, but I felt like that would have made it worse.
It would have been it would have been a more awkward, weird moment if you would have snatched up the emergency brake, as I said before. I believe.
So did it get ugly past this?
Pete
threatened violence.
Oh, yeah,
when he realized Justin was really
joking.
mad.
I still think he's joking.
You think that part was?
I'm playing the show file, so just give me a minute. I'll skip to that, and then we can play that.
All right.
Are you continuing where we were at? Because that was
show file.
Well, I can do either or. I can continue where we are, or
continue where we are because we're kind of in the middle of that.
No, but I'm talking specifically, it's going to be because of this.
That's all it takes? Because of me?
That's all it takes.
Right,
I mean, you agree,
because of a rusty Pete Davidson?
I just want to point out, Pete, that our show is on many NBC affiliates.
Oh, what? I don't give a shit.
I know.
I'm so surprised I haven't been fired yet.
Really?
Yeah.
You've been killing it lately.
Yeah. To who?
See?
According to other 22-year-olds on SNL?
Yeah, how many 22-year-olds are on SNL?
It's just me right now.
You're the youngest by far.
I think so. I think like the oldest is maybe Jay. Besides me, Jay's like 29.
Yeah. Well, that's a bit of a difference. What's Harry's move going to be? Ellen's got the dance.
There's no move. There's no move.
And there is a promo out.
His move is he does a huge line of cocaine and stares at himself in the mirror before every show.
Clean living.
He goes, "This is for Stangel, baby."
That's exactly
this is for the Stangel.
Now they may feel you were responsible because it was they were talking about Pete, and then you're like, "So what's Harry's move going to be?"
Christ, thanks, Jimmy.
But I'm saying that's why.
Because other people said they heard me trying to move on too. I don't know. I think I was trying to keep.
I thought it was a legitimate. Yeah,
I was trying to keep it like fun. Like, all right, maybe we could just keep this.
Because Pete has a suggestion as to what the move is going to be, and that probably wasn't what they wanted to hear.
Fuck.
Do a lot of coke.
Stare yourself.
Yeah, that's not the move anyone wants to hear.
You don't think that was a serious suggestion?
No, I don't. I think that was done with jocularity. Or in jocularity. In jest.
For Harry.
Clean living. It's all clean
living.
Maybe he'll do some Cajun recipes or something.
Yeah, there might be Cajun recipes.
Yeah. I know he loves his Cajun food.
He loves his Cajun food.
Totally
he's not even.
Harry Connick. It's going to be a hit.
It's going to be.
Justin won't look up.
It's going to be.
He's right. He's actually Pete has beaten him into submission.
You haven't looked up Justin.
I just know that if I engage, I will be hearing about it in later meetings.
What would they say to you?
What do you think they're going to say?
I'm telling you, I've told you this off the air. That stuff that happens here can impact other stuff, and that could impact our future. So then they have advised us not to engage in various things.
Opie.
They don't know that all publicity is good publicity.
No.
They're not buying into the all publicity is good publicity.
That's fine. We can all laugh, but then we're going to be getting these panic texts later. Guys, you got to stay on the show.
I like. Well, I want you around.
I know, but I'm telling you.
Of course, I want you guys to stay.
Yeah.
I think you're great for the show.
We are trying to figure that out.
I like him better.
I love.
Yeah, he's wonderful.
So
he's absolutely
cool.
fabulous.
Yeah.
I'm pointing it at him.
You know what? I'm going to put up the next topic on your screen.
Eric knows how to be invisible. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he's very productive, too,
I never said a word.
I feel like here's the difference between
I'll tell
Eric.
you the difference between you two.
Yeah, that jacket.
Thank you. Like
Eric will walk right by that jacket and get something
Eric
normal.
has the same jacket.
But he's smart enough not to wear it in here.
Yeah, but he wouldn't wear it in here.
They own the same clothes. It's very strange, their relationship.
That's so weird.
Eric knows how to be invisible. He really does. You come in here with outfits.
You come in with
I'm wearing jeans, a t-shirt, and a leather jacket.
You're
It's freezing in here.
There's always
and
a
that's
look.
always the jumping off point for a comic. They're like, they'll notice a jacket or whatever.
Some of his man jewelry, one of his bracelets.
Yeah. You even know.
No,
with your man bracelets.
Have a rope bracelet.
And your fucking lug nut ring.
Yeah, have a lug nut.
Why are you wearing a fucking lug nut on your fucking ring?
I like my ring.
Lug nut, that was funny. Lug nut.
I gotta acknowledge that's funny, but I'm still laughing over man jewelry. What's man jewelry? Jewelry? So then we try to move on to man jewelry and other things. I've seen way worse beatings in here, but I get why this would be scary for them.
Yeah, why it would freak them out. You know, they'll go like, oof, this could get us.
Well, especially, I think Harry Connick is, and I don't mean this any negative. He's a clean-cut, wholesome dude. So, you know, it's like
which makes the two worlds a little strange.
It's a weird combo.
So, Travis is finding another part of it if you want.
Travis.
I just feel horrible today because I mean they've been great for the last 18 months. And if this is it, it's just a horrible way to end.
It's not. It's not a good way to end, but it's one of those things where if these two worlds have to be separated, you know, when were they up in May? It would be hard for them to re-sign and go, yeah, we'll keep going. But just the tone of the show, because eventually, once his show's on the air, and if it becomes successful, and it may become very successful, then they're in a position where we're executive producing this show. We're getting A-list celebrities. It's hard for us to come in here in the morning, especially when this could be said about any of these celebrity guests. Like, something else would have interfered if that show started to actually pick up momentum and go.
And I hope it's successful because I know they're TV guys first. Although they really fell in love with radio, being here for the last year in studio, but they're TV guys. Of course, I hope the Harry Connick Jr. show is a success. And I know that's what they want.
You couldn't be more disparate. You couldn't be more, you know, the Harry Connick Jr. show and then us. there's like, you know, I don't want to say high or low, but they're different ends of the spectrum, that's for sure.
Right. So, you find the other part, Travis?
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, this is going to cause larger problems.
Problems for your Harry Connick Jr.
I know I'm serious, but like when we don't come in tomorrow and you text why, it's going to be larger problems because of this. That's what I keep telling you off the air.
What are they going to say?
What are they going to say?
I'm telling you.
Stop associating with such filth.
They're gonna say, hey Justin, next time don't wear the fucking jacket.
It's good. It's really good, man.
I think that's what NBC's gonna say. Hey Justin, take off the jacket and stop being a douchebag. And stop being a baby.
Just because I want to say man jewelry again.
Jewelry.
Lug nut.
He's wearing a lug nut on his finger.
Yeah.
Fucking Stangel over here.
Your fucking pitches are hilarious.
Oh my God.
Good.
I had to stand up. It's getting uncomfortable.
It's getting heated in here, you guys.
No, but seriously, I have to go.
Look, he's standing up now.
I have to go.
What?
I'm telling you, I gotta go.
Why?
Because this is going to be a problem.
What is?
This is absolutely going to be a problem.
What's a problem?
Yeah, Davidson.
Eric's texting you too, but you're not reading it.
Uh-oh.
Eric's the quiet one.
What? It's a problem because I called you Fat Danny Zuko?
But you actually have to go now?
Yeah, this is going to be a problem.
For who?
This is going to be a problem. This is what I've told you off the air. This is why I was staying like an hour ago. So it's all good, man.
Not enjoying it.
What's a problem?
It's all good.
We're too filthy for afternoon television.
No, it's
my
not too
God.
filthy for that, but it's just, I'm supposed to be in the background. I'm a consultant.
Oh, okay.
It's
Oh,
all
look.
good.
He's Tom Hagen. He's concierge.
Please shut him up. Oh, okay, I get it. I'll stop talking now.
That's all good.
That's somebody that didn't like you. That was like an hour ago, though.
Oh, it was an hour ago. In that case, I'm going to keep going.
An hour ago, someone really didn't like Pete.
That's me luring him back in.
It's all good.
And this one was about a half hour ago. This guy didn't like Pete.
How much longer until Pete follows in the footsteps of SNL's Belushi and Farley? Probably soon.
Why?
I don't know. If I make it like to 30, I'll be pretty happy about that.
Are you going to pull that shit, really?
No. No, it's just whenever things are not going my way, I just
say that.
I just throw the 9/11 card out there.
Right. Well,
hey, you guys know my dad died 9/11.
See how he like for anybody to deconstruct himself like that?
Yeah.
That's how he thinks. Like no other fucking person, like or 9/11 victim deconstructs themselves. Like that's a pretty brutal, honest thing.
It's lovely.
Yeah.
If you're making fun of your dead dad, it's tough to tell this guy
dead hero dad
to put to put a filter in when you're doing your comedy. It just put us. I don't know. It was a tough spot yesterday.
I stood up. You could hear me get up and back away because
it was a tough spot. And Eric was texting me saying this is going to be a problem, but stupid me, I'm like, but how bad could this be in the end?
I'd love to be a fly on the wall.
I understand
and listen
it
to
could
how
be like.
I mean, in a way, just to I would love to hear how they're going to get chastised. Just somebody in a suit that's too conservative and worrisome is going to be yelling at them that this is, like I said, you can't associate with that trash. Is it really?
I feel like there's another piece to this that I don't get because for it to be nuclear, I keep going back to that. I understand it was a bad spot and it's uncomfortable and he's going to have to hear from it from the other side, but to the point where it would mess up his career, I don't see that.
There's they probably have had discussions where somebody has said to them, hey, you're on this show, like we know the reputation of the show or the things that have happened. Or what are you on the air with this shit? No. We're just kind of behind the scenes consultants.
Right.
We help them. We do a little producing. We do a little bit of whatever it is they said. And they went, all right, cool. And then they'd hear them on the air once in a while asking questions. Or they said they probably told them that the role is not too involved. And then to hear him on the air at all, and then to hear that, they're probably like going to get... I get why he'd be nervous and just have to walk away and go, look, I have to make a decision.
Right.
And I'm going to choose Harry Connick. Okay.
Yeah, I understand. I understand all that, but in the end I thought, okay, we could work this out, can't we? But it doesn't sound like it. Doesn't seem like it.
No. I don't think that's Justin being a twat, though. Like, after hearing that, like, if he didn't have another project... Like, if you were just teasing Letterman and he got mad, I'd be like, well, fuck, he's being a baby. But
I absolutely would.
Future project he's going into, yeah.
I'm going to go on record and say I don't think he was being a baby whatsoever.
I know.
No.
He's worried. But he's legitimate worried.
Then again, if you're going to come with those dog shit jackets, don't expect that to get fucking murdered.
Well, but I said that. For you guys, if you wear the wrong fucking shirt, whether it's here or the Comedy Cellar or many other places, that's the jumping off point. It begins with that, and then it gets ugly.
I saw Patrice bark Kevin Hart to the door one night from the table at the Cellar, and Kevin, he was halfway through the restaurant, and he had on something a little too multicolored, baggy pants, hip-hoppy, and Patrice started it on him, and every time Kevin would take one more step forward, Patrice like, no, motherfucker, I'm not kidding. You better start moving in the other goddamn direction. And he barked him to the door until you come back in here with some fucking regular clothes on. You're not in the Wu-Tang Clan. And he just jumped his shit, and it was goddamn hilarious. Yeah, and that's comedy, you know. But that's an arm of comedy.
But he's not here to defend himself. He said, I'm not in that world.
Yeah,
I'm not a comic.
No, he's right, correct. Right. That's, you know.
I don't know, but this atmosphere, we kind of bust balls.
You're guilty by association if you come in here.
So,
in a way. And I mean that with love.
That's why the name of this show should be changed to Josh and Hard.
Josh and Hard.
So what was the other? He didn't really threaten him with violence. He's probably just
coming up.
Oh,
if you want me to keep going.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's Justin because he's not having it right now.
You fucking grow up, you old fuck. Stop being a pussy and sit down. I'm serious. I'll fucking punch you in the throat. Sit down. Because now I'm getting mad.
You're wrong.
Now I'm getting mad. I will fucking kick your ass. It would not even be close. I'll put you through that fucking wall. I swear to God.
You saw what good shape he's in.
I'm in very good shape, and I'm a big dick.
When that picture was being taken.
That's all good.
Stop. Sit down. Who's in trouble? Really?
I'm telling you, as soon as we go to break, I'm leaving. That's what it is.
Then go already. You're being fucking annoying.
I'm going to go get a coffee. This
How
is
about
getting
we
creepy.
just try to smooth it out then?
You know?
I'm telling you, I have meetings that are like...
Ooh,
I won't be
meetings.
affected by all this. That's what I'm telling you.
All right.
Yeah.
Just go already.
Okay, Pete. Thank you.
Please leave. This is so annoying now.
I feel bad. I'm
making
in the middle.
everybody uncomfortable.
I'm in the middle. I'm stuck here.
God.
You know.
And take that camera off, Paul.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's on camera.
Yeah.
You gonna go to break? You gonna stay?
Oh, my God. I mean, it's so juicy. I mean, how are we gonna... Vic Henley's here,
Go
too.
away.
Live from Lou's Cruise. Live from Lou's Cruise. Come see me. And Magooby's in North Baltimore, April 20th.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
That's a good joint.
That's a great joint. I love that place.
Are you going to sit back down?
No, I'm waiting for you to go to break.
Why? Well, just go. Stop being
He's got to
weird.
go put out fires. He's got fires. He's got to go put them out.
Fucking weird.
Got to get the fire extinguisher.
I'm sure that NBC will know that it was a joke. Nobody fucking cares. Okay, I guarantee if me making fun of your show was going to derail that show, then it was never going to fucking be good anyway.
That has nothing to do with what I'm talking about.
Okay, then you're acting weird and you creep me out. And can you please leave the studio?
You got it.
Because you're making everybody uncomfortable and it's fucking weird. It's so weird. If you leave, it'll be better. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Pitch that.
I've never seen Mean Pete Davidson.
No, it was just like so uncomfortable.
I've never seen.
I said you could have stopped it.
Could have stopped what? What was so wrong with
He's
that?
saying get off him. You know, he's like, yeah, you stayed on him too long.
What off? I compared to what I usually say.
I'm with you. I don't care. I'm a comic, so I don't care.
All
about
I said
anything.
was Fat Danny Zuko.
I know. It's you know.
I could have made fun of his haircut. I didn't even make fun of his haircut. I'm sure this. Oh God! All right.
Interesting.
I think they have a sense of humor though over there.
You would hope. I don't see how. Well, I mean, he would know. I can't. It is. You see it. He's correct. It is unusual that you would get yelled at for this.
And it goes on, and then Eric left a few minutes later.
Oh, okay.
And that was pretty much it.
Was Eric saying you could have stopped it to you?
Yeah, to me.
They both would get. Yeah.
But then, I mean. But then Pete realized how serious it was, and he was trying to talk to him about it. Like, oh, come on. In the end, they're not going to care about this. But then Justin's saying that has nothing to do with that. So I don't understand the missing piece.
Yeah.
I think he had his feelings hurt, but he's also concerned.
Yeah, I understand the concern, but to the point where it's over and then, that's it?
Yeah.
Fuck. Sucks. This place is exhausting. It's fucking exhausting.
I know that.
There's no reason to do this anymore. It's stupid.
Well, I don't know if we should give up our lives because Stangel left. That's a bit of a fucking defeatist attitude.
Let's reel it in here,
But, I mean, you wake up going, what the fuck? It's exhausting. No, I'm not going to leave, but fuck. I mean, come on. We could have figured that out. Pete was being real, all right, well, sit down. Let's figure this out. This isn't going to, fuck your TV show in the end. And it won't.
I was oblivious till the last.
Only time will tell that it won't affect the TV show, and I feel bad. His feelings were hurt, and it was a rough fucking morning for him.
Sure,
but I don't think he was being a baby, and I understand to a point what was going on. But in the end, you'll see the show. They'll be rolling in the credits, and hopefully they have a nice, successful run.
But if they're executive producing a show and they're sitting through that, even though it's like for comedians, it's not a big deal. I get why an executive producer who's not a stand-up comic would get nervous and then go. Again, you can't tell Pete to not be Pete, so that's where you just got to go. I have to make a decision. I mean, I keep saying that, but that's all it is. But after hearing that.
So you're saying this was supposed to happen, I guess, in the end?
It was one of those things where how do you, with that type of teasing going back and forth, because if it wasn't this, eventually it would have been something else. It might have been 6 months from now.
Right.
But let's just say that they had a guest on the air who's a good thing, or something happened on Harry's show, or a guest said something stupid. They would have collided anyway.
But, I mean, how does it, but then...
He seemed to think there were boundaries and guidelines that had been established, and somehow or another, like you said, they got breached for the fourth or fifth time.
Well, that's what they're hitting me with.
That's the main...
They're hitting me with that a lot, saying, look, know that we've been trying to keep the two separate.
But I'm with Jimmy. There's no way possible that this was not going to happen sooner or later anyway.
Yeah, it would have been might have been something else. Again, it might have just been after all the harshness or us attacking someone who was going on that show.
Yeah,
not even for that, but all of a sudden, like, well, now we have and they might not have said stop it. They might have went like, we just can't do both.
But they're just too different. These two shows are completely different. You're not going to keep that separate forever.
But I mean, this isn't some kind of shitty radio show. We have a lot of lot of A-listers, and it's, you know, we do a very good job over here. So I don't want to think that we're just some crappy shock jock.
No, I'm not saying that at all. But there's R-rated movies and there's G-rated movies. They're doing
I like PG-13. Little something in the middle. Go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, but it's an afternoon television show. That's the most wholesome time of the day. Right. You really got to watch your P's and Q's if you're on from 2 to 6 in the afternoon. And we don't have to watch our P's and Q's in here.
Say P's and Q's again, and you're going to be wearing hot coffee.
P's and Q's.
I always understood they were in a tough spot, but I didn't think it would get to this point. But that's how it went down, Jimmy.
Yeah,
when you left.
All right.
Yeah, you walk out of here, Gandhi, and all hell breaks loose.
That's what happens. Everybody's grieving my loss. They don't know what to do.
Peaceful influence.
There's a sweet boy gone.
Yes.
Everyone's worried. Is he okay?
P wrote me yesterday. He simply wrote, let me see. Sorry.
One word.
What did they say to you after?
He just wrote, I love you.
What did they say to you after?
A lot of stuff.
Oh, okay.
A lot of stuff. They asked me not to read it on there, so I respect that.
Yeah.
I mean, if I didn't like those guys, I'd read it in a second. But, I mean, the fact is we've been very close for a really long time. It's just a weird fucking spot to be in today. They're upset. They're very fucking mad. Extremely mad.
Yeah, I would say they're done.
And then they're begging Paul to put the video up, and I'm like, no, we don't have to do that. You know, I mean, when me and Jimmy fought, there's video of that. I just said, don't put the video up. Maybe someday we will, whatever. But at the time, I'm like, just leave it alone. But they're like, put the video up. Paul was filming it, and I explained. I said, look, Paul also filmed me and Jimmy fighting and never put the cameras down. And then after the fact, you're like, well, what do I do with this? Do we make a video? And at the time, I just said, nah, just let it be. The audio's out there. People need to fucking hear that shit.
It's radio, so that should be good.
I was trying to explain it to Justin because it wasn't like we were just, shooting you. We literally shoot everything that's going on in the studio, and then we make our decisions on what we're going to put up on the YouTube channel or whatever. So, but he kept going, put it up. And I'm like,
who's saying that?
Justin. No, because he's so mad. He's like, why don't you fucking put it up?
Oh, he wants it up?
No, he doesn't. I don't think so.
That's probably reverse psychology.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
He was so mad. He's like, well, you hurt me this much. Why don't you keep continuing?
Oh,
put it up. I'm like,
right.
we're not putting it up.
Right.
Tell Del Griffith it's not going up. He's a good boy. It's two worlds not meant to coexist. It's okay. Can you picture Ellen's executive producer coming on this show? It just doesn't work.
Right.
It doesn't work, dude.
Yeah, or when Rosie O'Donnell was doing that was her whole angle because television was filled with, all the screaming Jerry Springer stuff, and she wanted to be the nice lady in the afternoon. And it's the afternoon. It's nice TV. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, let them, that's what they're doing and moving on to it, and they'll probably be good at it, and good for them. I mean, it is what it is, man. It had to happen one way or the other. It didn't have to end that way, with betrayal and ugliness, but I could have ended it. It could have, but it had to sooner or later. That was one of those things that wasn't going to get. Those worlds wouldn't have existed for long. When's the show coming on?
Not till like the fall.
Yeah, they're usually September.
Oh, there was plenty of time. That ended way before it should have.
There's no way we would have made it in September.
They could have hung out for a while longer.
Yeah.
This guy's saying I need to own this. This is his show, and this is what he does.
All right, let's see what Justin has to say.
We owned it to a point. I mean, what do you want?
No, this is a fair assessment, I believe.
I think it's pretty fair.
We're replaying the fucking audio.
Go ahead, Jack.
You're the destroyer, man. It's your show. This is what you do. You destroy everything in your path, and I think it's great. That's what makes this show. You are the destroyer.
What's your favorite Kiss album?
Rock and Roll Over, probably. Or you're just joking.
Snowy in Michigan. All right, let's skip Snowy on. He hasn't been on in a while. Go ahead, Snowy.
Hey, thanks for taking my call, guys.
Hey, buddy.
Isn't it a bit hypocritical when they're worried about, and I understand they're worried about their other career, and they should be. And it's a serious show, and I understand that. But it's a Justin always makes those, when Dennis Falcone's in there, and he drops his own lines, like make it almost play. Sometimes like he's a child molester. Don't they think that might hurt his career?
Oh, he's saying when Eric does the, all the Falcone creepy stuff.
No, I know why you're saying that, but no, I don't. The difference is Denny works here, and Denny's a radio guy.
Yeah, it's a very funny bit, and Denny's okay with it. Yeah, too.
Yeah, he takes it better than Justin is then.
Well, I mean, obviously Justin's not okay with you making fun of the TV show. I don't think that makes him a baby.
No, I don't think he's being a hypocrite, dude. He just had to go. Like they have to. Sometimes when something's like this is not going to work, this is going to fuck me up, you just go.
I think if Dennis said, I feel very uncomfortable with the pedo humor and all that, then I'm not sure what we would have done, but I guarantee Justin and Eric would have tapped down and said, okay, I'm not going to be a part of that then.
I know what I'd have done.
So
you're probably right there. I mean, I don't think. I don't think there's anything you could have done. I mean, it didn't seem any worse than any other kind of time that Pete attacks him. I mean, maybe a couple of things we started attacking the show a little bit too much, like saying, his things would be doing cocaine. I mean, I'm going to be, okay, that's kind of like attacking.
I feel really bad because Eric just kept saying, you could have stopped this, you could have stopped this.
But I don't know.
And I'm like,
how?
I don't think of anything to, I mean,
all right.
I also say out here, looking up from the outside looking in, I understand that.
All right. Let me go over one more because we got guests backing up now. Thank you, Snowy. Let me say hi to Steven in New York. Steven.
Yes.
Hey, is there a line, like, is busting balls and being an asshole, is there any line for you guys?
Sure. There always is.
Well, you thought, finish your statement. You thought Pete Davidson was being a dick. There is some funny lines in there, though.
Oh, yeah, Pete Davidson is hilarious. I wouldn't take that away from him at all. But he's never showed 1 ounce of respect to any of the... It's ridiculous to me that he can be completely relentless. He has no shame and no filter. So you can't really come back at him. What's he going to do? Fight him? Like, I don't see. That's the piece you're missing, is that he's being an absolute, total asshole to the guy.
But he's also like that again. It does matter where he's totally open to you being that way to him, and he's also shitting on some really. He gets his mom on the phone.
Really,
he's
dark
saying, "Hey
stuff.
guys, I'm trying to find someone who wants to bang my mom." Like that's who Pete is. And I'm not saying people have to love it or but it's not like he's inconsistent. I mean, that's who the guy is.
He's not sensitive by any stretch.
Right. It's not like he expects you to respect his sacred cows or whatever. He's going after the fucking most personal stuff in his own life.
Yeah, he's shitting on himself before we can even shit on him. He's almost coming back for us.
He's like Rabbit Run. Do you remember that rap? Listen to that and then call back.
He's pretty brutal with his humor, and he takes some big shots.
Yes, but that's the point. He's punching down. He can't go toe to toe.
Jimmy's
no, he's not punching.
He's
not punching.
Dude, punching. First of all, punching down is an expression that people think means something and it doesn't. When you're trying to be funny, you're trying to be funny. If you're trying to be hurtful, you're trying to be hurtful. Punching down in comedy is nonsense. It's a silly term and it doesn't have any place in comedy. But that's not what he's doing.
Okay, but would you relentlessly go after a member of your audience for no reason and just continually beat on him until he had to leave?
I'm not going to say I would never do it. I'm not going to say I've never been a total dick. But that's not the point. The point is that Pete does do that, but Pete makes fun of himself too, and he's harsh on himself. He's not punching down when he makes fun of his own dad's death or people trying to bang his mom or anything, or his dick having flakes on. He makes fun of very, very personal things. So it's not like he sits there like
a coat of armor. He has a coat of armor.
I'm just telling you, that's why punching down is not relevant.
Okay, fine, fair enough. But what I'm saying is that Stangel has no recourse. What can he do? He just has to be his whipping boy.
No,
he can make fun of them back.
No, we would have moved on.
He can't. Pete's a young, up and coming, cute, full of talent. I agree. He's absolutely hilarious.
All right, well,
it is funny, but there's nothing in there that makes you think that Pete is being plain mean. Like there's no. It blows my mind that doesn't factor in at all.
That's just what he likes. He's just teasing him. I know what you're saying. Is he harsher on Justin? But I don't think he realizes that it's affecting Justin for real.
Yeah, Jimmy's absolutely right. Because it became the bit for him to come in and beat up Justin a little bit.
That's why I started laughing right off the bat.
He grew up listening to this show.
And then what ends up happening is we move on to other things, and that sort of in a weird way makes it okay. And then we're done with that, and then we move on to the next thing. Not saying it's right, but that's sort of been the philosophy over the years.
He grew up listening to the show, he said, and just the way people brutalize each other in here, when you listen to that for years on end, and then you come in and you're brutalizing someone, it's not a fucking foreigner, mean-feeling thing.
But that's not how Stangel feels.
No,
I know, but I'm talking about why Pete probably does what he does.
But that's okay, I guess.
Yes, it is.
I couldn't wait to come down here for the first time years ago, and I'm like, I knew coming in, I'm like, I'm about to get my ass chewed out for something. I don't know what it's going to be, but I know how this show goes, and I was really excited about it. 'Cause I like, it's what you do.
Sometimes before you come in, you got to say, come on, guys, don't break my stones.
We do a little prayer circle outside on some mornings and talk about what's on base and off base.
Let's see. No one likes to have their manhood challenged. Jordan in Jersey. Pete was bullying the Stangels yesterday.
I'll stop with the term bullying, for fucking Christ's sake.
Mike on Long Island. Everyone's being gay today. Yesterday was so funny.
Yeah, I don't think we're being gay. We're just talking about it.
Oh, there was definitely laughs to be had yesterday, but I'm kind of fucking bummed out
today. That's what I'm saying. We can't have a realistic, true conversation about the good and bad parts of yesterday without being called wussies now for, just talking about our feelings and being honest.
Yeah, well, bummed out that they're not here today.
No, they're good guys, right?
They're probably done. Most likely they're done. That sucks. I'm not happy about that.
Right. And there's no way you're being insincere.
What mic are you?
Okay.
You're one of the old Stangels microphones. I'm going to have to relabel it Paul's microphone.
Yeah.
It was Peter Dinklage's debut movie.
Okay. He was in Living in Oblivion, huh? And what, they dressed him up? All silly? You don't know.
No, I don't remember it.
Well, they don't make fools of dwarves anymore.
Have you talked to those guys or no?
No, I have not talked to the Stangels, but I believe I know they are officially moving on.
Okay.
Moving on. I tried to talk to them. I tried to talk to them that day because I knew it was a serious problem. And they made some excuse that they were in a NBC meeting. And then I said, sorry, a million fucking times. And then I tried to talk to him again. And then Justin said there's nothing to talk about. And then over the weekend, they were trying to finally get a hold of me to make it a formality that they were leaving. And at that point, I'm like, I'm not taking a phone call from you guys so you could tell me you're leaving.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't supposed to end like that. So,
things have ended worse. Give it some time. You talk to them again.
Yeah, I mean, I'm bummed. I mean, I've known the guys for 10, 12 years, and for the last 18 months, they certainly helped me, the show, and the channel tremendously. I wish them nothing but the best, but it just sucks how the whole fucking thing ended. I really don't know what I was supposed to do that day. They're mad that I didn't go to break and stop the whole fucking thing. But as soon as Pete started in, I think whatever they were worried about, it was too late. I really do. And you get caught up in what's going on in this room sometimes.
It's a tough spot to be in, because if you stop it, then people get on you like, what the fuck, dude? It's a ball-breaking room. It's a very hard situation.
Right. I know they're very mad, and I understand that they're mad, and, they were very scared that this gig was going to fuck up the TV gig. I just don't see that being the case, but, I don't live in their world.
Right.
So, I mean, I always knew I was like the mistress. I was the mistress, and Harry Connick Jr. was the wife. And boy, did the mistress get kicked to the curb.
Once in a while, it happens,
boy,
though.
did the mistress get kicked to the fucking curb.
Yeah, but what happened was...
And here's your stuff!
The mistress got drunk in the Vegas casino and made a big scene, so the husband had to do something.
Right, exactly.
That happens once in a while.
Exactly.
The mistress acted up and acted like Fredo's wife in fucking Godfather 2. Yeah. And then the husband had to fucking do something.
I always understood I was the mistress. They told me from day one. They're TV guys, but they're big fans of me personally and the show. But I knew eventually I would be kicked to the curb. I didn't think I'd be kicked to the curb with fucking cum all over my face. They didn't even give me a washcloth. Holy shit! I knew Harry was their wife the whole time. I just knew, but I was hoping they'll see it my way.
Yeah, that's understandable, though.
Fucking Pete Davidson. He's coming in today, right?
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, good old Pete. But Pete was supposed to do that.
I mean,
that's what comics do.
Yeah.
And I mean, I listened to the tape a couple times. I didn't make any fat jokes or anything like that. I was making fun of, Justin wearing costumes and his man jewelry, and I was trying to spin out of it a little bit here and there carefully. But they were very mad that I didn't just go to break, and I don't know what that would have helped. It was too late.
Yeah, it's hard in those moments. It's hard to do just because then people get pissed at you if you do. Yeah, that's kind of a damned if you. I hate to say damned if you do, damned if you don't, but that's a rough spot to be in.
I think so. So I mean, I still love those guys. I'm fucking, I'm kind of sad, kind of mad, but They'll do fine with Harry Connick Jr. and the TV show.
Yeah,
they're excited about that. That's where their world is. They love TV.
It's a tough marriage of those two different shows.
Right.
Harry's audience will be different than ours.
But fuck, man, it wasn't supposed to end like that.
Yeah.
We had all sorts of plans still for the next couple of months. They were setting it up all nice for when they probably would have to leave or drastically drop their time. I didn't expect them to just walk out and that would be it. I never talked to him again.
Well, again, my grandmother used to say, time heals. My grandmother taught me, distance makes the heart grow fonder.
Ooh, I look forward to that day.
Yeah, that was really a worthless quote that Nana gave me. I was a boy, and Jill moved away when I was in 6th grade.
Who's Jill?
The girl I loved.
Oh, love, okay.
At that little puppy love age,
yeah.
and she moved away.
And
that was my grandmother was crying, and my grandmother told me, well, distance makes the heart grow fonder.
Really?
I've never seen Jill since. No, that was it. Yeah, no, I saw her once. Fond of her. Yes, exactly. Distance made my heart grow fonder. It made her memory fucking wipe out like Men in Black. No, I saw her once, actually. I did see her when I was like...
And she was like, who are you again?
No, it was in the late 90s. I was doing Bananas Poughkeepsie, and she lived up in New Paltz.
Yeah.
And she came to... And she looked so cute, too. I was
really?
probably 24, 20... No, I was older. I was like 30.
Yeah.
Because I was dating this girl at the time. Maybe 29. And I haven't seen her since.
I made my wife laugh pretty hard because... I was on Twitter and I saw a picture with the Stangels with Harry Connick Jr. And it was like, I told her, I go, this reminded me of like when I was a lot younger and like my girlfriend moved on and you had to see the picture with the new fucking guy.
You put a few pounds on, you let yourself go, and here comes the new stud. New cock-swinging studs swoops them off their feet with a bulldozer.
I swear to God, I had the same feeling though when you discover your girlfriend moved on and you see a picture where you see them together. I was like, holy fuck.
Yeah, it's the worst. You never want to see them. I usually don't see them occasionally, but very rarely do I see old girlfriends with the new guy. And I've never seen it where it hurt.
Yeah.
Or where it was bothersome. Like my one girl from years ago, I don't know who she's dating. I have no idea.
I don't
My one ex I do, but I like her boyfriend a lot. And
I don't give a fuck about any of my exes and who they're with. Not even in the least.
Once in a while you bump into someone.
Right.
And there was someone, you're like, oh, okay.
So that's that. I tweeted late last night with the Stangels. I wish them nothing but the best. And I hope someday we'll be able to talk.
You tweeted, you said last night?
Yeah, just to, wish them, wish them well. Because I truly do wish them well. I just don't see it their way that they had to fucking walk out and it was nuclear. I know we had a problem on our hands. I'm not stupid. But I thought we could fucking, work through it. Jesus. I see Dan Soder walking down the hall. We're going to take a break, Dan.
Okay.
We're going to take a break. Should we introduce you properly after the break?
Yeah, sure.
How are you, buddy?
Good.
It's been way too fucking long.
Yeah, way too long.
Way long.
Studio's a little light.
You find that funny, do you?
Yeah, I find it really funny. I'm sorry.
What's funny about it?
I don't know. It's just weird that a child can clear out two grown men.
Yeah, well, you don't know what I've been through.
I'm pretty amazed by how it all went down.
I was going to come in here and go, hey, it's me, Harry Connick Jr. Skibbity-dap-dip-dip-da. I want Pete Davidson on my show.
I don't know. I mean, when I was in it, I'm like, okay, you're getting a beating, but we certainly do that in the studio. I didn't hear anything in there that we couldn't work around.
Yeah.
Tough day for you personally, of course, but I can't imagine that would blow up your gig.
No fucking
And they're
way.
kind of mad that I still don't see it that way. I understand you're mad. I understand you're nervous. I understand, holy shit, could this fuck things up? But I don't think I mean, time will show that it didn't fuck it up.
But I still say there was moments where I got why they panicked. They're exec producers on the show.
Yeah.
And they hear, and again, Pete's being Pete, but if they hear someone saying, if the fucking guy he's doing like a daytime talk show, he's gonna fail, he's gonna fucking be, who listens to him? Old ladies? He's doing coke looking in the mirror. Name me one other TV executive producer that would be on a radio show going, nah, it's a good point. He probably will be doing coke off the mirror. They just didn't know how to marry those two worlds. The worlds they were meant to collide.
But wouldn't it have been a stronger sign had they been able to like take the joke and kind of steer it back to where they're not making those, and then it makes it look kind of like
we were spinning out of it. I was monitoring the situation, and I felt like there was nothing that we couldn't come back from. And I was trying to spin out of it and come up with all the little things. I even said, what is Harry's move going to be? Because Ellen DeGeneres has the dance thing. Yeah. So I was trying to spin like...
He just sits down and tickles the keys. Hey, let me just... Scoop-a-doo-dap-doop-doop, next guest.
Well, they've gotten some shit, I think, from NBC. Probably a little bit of flack. And then, somebody probably said, why are you guys on that show? And they're like, we're background players, we're just blah, blah, blah. And then, I'm not saying that Pete was wrong. I'm just saying I got why they were bummed out and freaked out. And I might have left, too, if I was a TV exec looking to have a brand new talk show come on the air. We're trying to establish. And then the guy's telling me my guy is going to be doing coke off a mirror. And who's going to watch the show? It's going to fail and he's boring or whatever. Well, I would probably, who's going to sit? If it was an established show, you go look at the ratings. Everyone loves this guy.
Yeah, you can't say that when it's not launched.
So, they felt they had to go. And they left peacefully. They left without an explosion. I mean, it was nuclear, but they didn't go, fuck you, you cocksuckers. They just left. Mm-hmm. They just removed themselves from the situation.
You'll never sit panel with Harry Connick Jr.
I mean, they backed out of the room. Yeah. That's why I respect them. They didn't go, fuck you. They didn't set the room on fire. Yeah. They backed out.
I got a big fuck you. Because Eric stared right at me and said, you could have stopped this.
Well, he's right.
And that was the last thing I've heard from those guys. You could have stopped this.
And that's just a statement of fact.
But if I went to break, they wanted me to go to break. I think the damage was already done by Pete, though, no?
Yeah. Yeah. It was just,
Pete's,
I really listened to it.
You enjoyed it that much, didn't you?
Well, I was like, there's no way.
I heard it once.
Yeah.
To do, and I had to hear it, and I was like, I don't see, okay. I was here, but I left.
Well, because I was like, there's no way Pete chased off a grown man. He sounds like he's constantly got a head cold. He's like an adorable giant child.
Yeah.
Who would quit their job because of Pete? And then I listened and I was like, oh.
He's coming in today, Pete.
Yeah.
We had to wake him up.
Oh, he is coming.
Roland went to go wake him up.
He's an adorable. He's in his race car bed. He's like, I had a bad dream that I was late. Oh, man. God. But I re-listened and it fucking really made me laugh.
But Pete, also took those heavy shots at Justin. And I mean heavy in a few different ways.
I don't think it was the fat jokes that bothered Justin.
I think it was the hair jokes.
No, I don't think none of those. I mean, I think the hair, the fat jokes, you're wearing awful jewelry,
the
fat Danny Zuko. Yeah, I think he gets that. Yeah. He knows he's an ass in that tight jacket.
Yeah.
How could he not think he's an ass in that tight jacket? But it's the other stuff.
I hear you to a point, Jimmy, but I didn't think it was nuclear where we had to blow up relationships and our time.
If you guys need me to, I'll go over it point by point with the audio playing and point out exactly where the issues came in. Okay. My opinion.
I want you to have a clicker in like a PowerPoint.
When we're going back and forth on text, I go, well, did you at least reach out to Pete Davidson? And they're like, why would we do that? I'm like,
he's an enemy of the state.
I'm like, because he was the one really that set us down this road in the end. Yes. I didn't make one fat joke during that whole thing. Not a one. The problem they had with me was that I didn't stop it and I didn't go to break.
Well, what's done is done.
And I thought, all right, we'll just spin out of this. We'll move on to other things, and then we'll see how much real damage is truly here.
There was one moment where it sounded like you guys had spun out of it, and then you made some other remark, and it spun right.
It was me that brought it back?
In that one moment.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
There was one moment that spun it right back into the accident. Like, it sounded like the wheel had begun to turn. I don't remember what the line was, to be honest, but you threw in some comment.
Was it what is Harry's move?
Don't remember. Yeah. Honestly, buddy, I don't remember.
Wait, Paul knows?
Yeah. He was talking about how his SNL bits fail, and you asked him in front of Lauren, how do they fail? Like, what does Lauren do?
Yeah.
And he goes, he just stares at his computer. Then you pointed over at Justin, staring just at his computer.
And then it all came back.
Oh, kid.
Yeah.
That would be great.
I didn't hear that because I wasn't here, so I didn't. But there was something you said.
I'm truly bummed. Because I've known those guys forever.
Yeah.
And they really helped me out a lot in the last 18 months. And I knew that their time was going to be very limited starting in May, but I didn't expect everything to just blow up the way it did. That's why I'm really bummed out.
Yeah, but there's still, to me, what's hilarious is there's an NBC connection. So there is a chance, Nick, that Pete could end up on that show. And if there is a God above, a sweet, sweet creator, please have something Pete has to do to go on that show.
Oh, Dad is enjoying this.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's like, a car crash where no one really died, but it was still a lot of wreckage.
Yeah, there was. But there's a couple of moments where I was like, okay. Cause we were teasing him a bit, and then me and Kenny went to a flight.
Yeah.
So then I landed. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, so you turned on your phone and you were like...
Yeah, like I had no idea what was going on. Oh. And I thought, Kenny told me. I'm like, it's a bit.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's immediately what I thought.
Yeah, I'm like, they had to go to a
Instagram...
meeting, so they just left.
Yeah, when he grabbed his bag, I was like, oh, that's hilarious. He did like the whole "fuck you, I'm leaving," and he left, and he's like, he's back tomorrow.
And then he looked at his brother. He's like, "Are you leaving too?" And I'm like, "What is going on here?"
I came in today,
and then that's when Eric got his stuff and looked at me. He goes, "You could have stopped this," and walked out.
He grabbed his stuff and he said, "I'm going to go look for him." So he thought he was going to come back.
Oh no, no one thought he was coming back.
He just comes back with his stuff. I found
Paul's so naive. He believed.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, you sweet boy.
He felt so uncomfortable.
No, I thought just was out in the lobby.
What a naive boy.
Paul, but he has to go find his brother.
Yeah, he's coming back.
And then, guys, they're all going to come back.
Yeah.
Yay.
Oh, Paul's
No, he was all...
You should have had your dad left you when you were a kid. He's just going to get smoked.
He'll be back.
He loves me.
He was uncomfortable, and it was very awkward, and he was trying to, leave. And he made the excuse, I'm going to go see how he's doing.
I got to go outside.
But then, I knew it was obviously a really big deal and a serious thing, and I tried to get on the phone with those guys immediately after the show.
They won't pick up. They won't call you back.
I called both of them, and then they texted me back. We're in a meeting with NBC. I doubt that was.
We're watching Harry play the piano. We can't leave right now.
I said all this in the first hour, but then and then the text messages went back and forth. Then they were worried I was going to read the text messages on the air. I'm like, why would I do that? I mean, we've been friends for a long time. And then I tried to talk to him again, and then that's when Justin gave me the old, we have nothing to talk about.
Ooh.
I'm like, I mean, really? It's got to this point where you can't even discuss it? And then I said, did you at least talk to Pete? Why would we do that?
I'd never.
And then they tried to reach out to me over the weekend. Just to tell me they were leaving, and at that point, I was like, I'm not.
Are you sure that's what it was?
Positive, because I knew the behind the scenes stuff that they were told people, and then all of a sudden, Justin's like, we need to talk. I'm like, I'm not taking a formality call that.
Well, that might have helped with the friend. That might have helped with the friendship, though. You like those guys as friends.
Well, down the road, hopefully down the road we could have that phone call. But that was after trying to really figure something out and reach out to those guys, and they had no intention of getting back to me, and then they finally want to talk to me to say they're leaving.
That's like when you
good or bad. I was like, I'm not talking to you at this moment. Hopefully we can down the road.
Yeah, it's like when you break up with a girl and there's a massive fight and you know it's over, and then she's like, can we talk about it? And you're like, hey, it's over. We know it's both over.
I said this earlier. You'd appreciate it. Then I went on Twitter. I had my wife laughing pretty hard, but she also felt bad for me because I saw a picture with Justin and Eric with Harry Connick Jr. and it made me sad. It made me sad, like when you see your girl with a new guy.
You're like, yoga instructor, huh? Good for him. Good for him. He's got so much flexibility.
But I also said earlier that
Does he play you songs, Justin? Does he sing you to sleep?
Boy, did Justin upgrade physically with Harry Connick Jr., who's a 9.5.
Yeah. And he's like, you know what I won't ever do? I won't ever bring Pete Davidson around you, Justin.
And the joy on Justin's face, his jacket. He actually looks thinner in that photo. He looks happy.
Dude, look at his posture.
He's never been happier.
I don't recognize that guy.
Yeah, who is that guy?
And he's wearing the same black leather jacket that started the whole thing.
He might as well be wearing Harry Connick Jr.'s Letterman jacket.
I bet you Harry likes that jacket. It looks good on you, baby.
Hey, is that real leather? Of course it is. You know taste.
Oh, you can zip it all the way up. We're not going to make fun of you here.
This show's going to go to the stars.
That's right.
Do you know when I was a boy and lived in Edison, New Jersey, my friend Bruce lived in Marina Gardens and I lived up on Fox Road in I think it was called River Heights at the time. And I invited Bruce up, and he was a good friend, and we were playing. And I remember we didn't have any shirts on. It was the middle of the summer. Some of the bigger kids took, those little awful red berries that were on bushes?
Sure.
They were taking them, and they were pelting Bruce with red berries.
Crab apples, right?
And they were bullies.
No, I know
they were
the
smaller.
Okay. I think they're poisonous.
And he was very upset. No, they're just like local things that they would smush on you.
Yeah.
But I remember the bigger kids. I remember also picking berries and throwing them at Bruce so the bigger kids would like me. I pelted Bruce with berries, and he was crying, and he went home, and I think that ended our friendship. So I just wanted you to know that you were throwing berries
I didn't
at
throw
Bruce.
berries.
Yes, you were. You were throwing berries at Bruce.
Bruce was shirtless.
He was wounded because he felt like I had betrayed him.
Yeah, and substitute instead of a shirtless boy, it was a overweight man in a leather coat. Pelted by word berries.
When you get older and a little wiser, you realize you got to take responsibility for things. And I say this today: I take the responsibility of not spinning out and going to break like they wanted me to. Okay? Yeah. Taking responsibility as far as how sensitive an issue it was, of course. Okay. But you will not find one fucking berry that I threw at that guy.
I don't know.
I think I know a berry.
Really?
Sure, that's probably why I raised an analogy.
Yeah. All right, find the berry. I don't find the berry for after the break.
Okay.
I didn't make any. I made fun of his costumes that he. But I did that.
Costumes.
But from time to time, I would make fun of it. He would come in like with an outfit. Almost every day, and it would be fun to kind of bust his balls about it. His brother would just dress regular, like a regular shirt. You would never pick on him because there was nothing really obvious to pick on. I said this: when you guys walk into the cellar with a shitty shirt,
you get shit
destroyed.
Busted. You have to. I dress for how I'm going to be abused that night.
Yeah.
I'm going to be like, I can walk in. No one will get me on this one.
On this show alone, I've retired shirts because of Bob Kelly. Yeah. Completely retired them.
That makes. Yeah.
I wore the shirt when
he's
Bob
retired
Kelly...
a lot of shirts too.
Sure has,
but for different reasons.
Yeah, they all leave. They're punch drunk. Shirts are just they never work again.
They're all Jake LaMotta, just shaking at them, just like.
You're not going to find a berry. I'm telling you.
I think there's berries.
You're not going to find a berry.
By the way,
you're going to find me not spinning out when they told me to.
I agree with
and
Jim.
Looking at me and saying, go to break. This is bad. This is really bad.
Tapping out.
And then I was sort of confused when they were saying that. And then you do get caught up in the moment when you're in the studio, because I swear to you, there are times I don't think this is real life. I'm like, this is just, if I did some of the shit I did on the radio in the real world, I'd feel like a shitty person.
Yeah.
But in here, you feel like this is truly not real life. This is just a joke in the end.
It's a show.
It's stupid. None of this means shit to anybody.
Tell that to the man that's currently laying cozily in Harry Connick Jr.'s arms. Gazing up.
And the pictures hurt.
Oh, dude, the pictures so hurt.
And I told my wife, she started laughing.
Yeah. Oh,
I think she was laughing at me, not with me. She's like, oh, you fucking...
But I get that pain.
You get it, though, right?
You get it. I get it.
I always knew I was the mistress. I said that earlier.
Yeah.
But boy,
I call it weekday dick.
And I got kicked to the curb, my friend.
Yeah,
my stuff was thrown at me after I'm laying on the ground.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out. We're done with you.
That's true. Your dirty panties were thrown right in your face.
Yes, they
with a
were.
load in them.
A new load, not your, different load.
Well, I'm sad.
Well,
and I'm happy you're enjoying this, Dan.
I'm going to find that berry. I'm telling you.
You're going to find a berry.
By the way, there is a berry. I re-listened to it. There's berries.
There's berries.
You got berries.
I'm here.
I just smoke a lot of pot, so I've forgotten the exact berry.
I'm here. Yeah. I'll take responsibility.
You will let me know if he stops throwing berries, won't you, Justin?
We have no guests today. We got 2 more hours of radio. You guys find the berries.
We'll find the berries. We can find a ton of berries.
Jimmy,
and I want to find berries to Harry Connick Jr. music playing in the background.
Find a berry.
There's tons of berries.
I didn't make any fat jokes.
Okay. That doesn't mean you didn't throw any berries.
I didn't make fun of the Harry Connick Jr. show itself.
Doesn't mean you didn't throw any berries.
I should have spun out of it. I should have went to break. I get that now.
I would even say pointing at him on his laptop was a berry.
Mm-hmm.
That's a berry.
That's a visual.
No. But you know what it is? That's a berry. That's a berry that missed, and then it got the other kids to throw more berries.
Yeah, that's a pointing that when poor Bruce was getting pelted with berries. I did first. I was like, aha, like that. I laughed at Bruce with them.
That was the laptop.
That was the berry. That was the laptop.
I was a little distracted, so I want to go back to Bruce. So you guys entered the situation as friends and left as not
he
friends anymore?
He went home crying. But he went home crying, and I let him so the big kids would like me.
Oh, that's so great.
That is such a thing. Friend, that's such a thing you would do as a kid, though.
I had a friend turncoat on me. I got into a fist fight in a park. And I was like friends with the kids that I was fighting.
Yeah.
It was like when you get into a fist fight with your friend, but then another kid jumped in and my friend just stood there and watched. I was like, you just did nothing? And he's like, I'm kind of friends with them too. But that's how he said it. He goes, I'm kind of friends with them.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, well, thanks for letting me fucking get my shit kicked.
Mm. No berries.
You threw berries.
No berries.
You're guilty.
Where did my berry hit?
I have to hear it again.
Yeah, we'd have to break it down.
We'll find the berries.
Yeah. Why are you laughing, Paul? You're not finding berries.
Paul knows.
Because Paul knows we're right.
I encourage the staff
What time
to
is
try to
Pete
find
coming?
berries.
I'm listening back to it right now.
What time is
okay.
Pete coming?
Have you found any berries yet, Travis?
Not yet. No berries yet.
Trying to wake him up at 7:30.
Oh, he hasn't woken him yet.
No.
I'm not sure.
Oh, I thought you woke him right.
Roland got the call very early this morning, last night. He's like, if I'm not here by 7:30, go to my apartment and wake me up.
I imagine Roland carrying Pete in footsie pajamas, and he's just wrapped around Roland, just sleepy.
Yeah. See, it's fun for everybody else, but see, I have to deal with all this horseshit behind the scenes. Like, Pete was probably skipping home, whistling a happy tune, not even thinking of what happened that
He's like, that was fun radio.
Yeah, that's all he's thinking. And you know what? And to be fair, that's what he should be thinking.
Yeah.
I get it.
That's why I was so amazed when
But
I
I'm
came.
like, you have no idea that this is going to be a problem for, it was a problem for a week straight.
When I came in.
Travis, no berries, right?
No berries yet.
All right. How many minutes into it are you?
4.
Okay.
Travis may not be identifying all of the berries. There are things.
What am I, a rookie?
No, you're not. No. But
I have confidence that Travis would find the berries.
All right, we'll see.
I don't know if, we might need to get another ear on those. Not that I'm saying I don't trust you. I'm just saying there's berries that.
Travis
I'll find a goddamn berry.
I'll tell you right now, Travis definitely wants to find a berry.
God, I'm trying to think of all the shit you used to throw.
Travis wants to find a berry. I'm not stupid.
There was so much fun stuff to throw at kids when you were little. Crab apples, when irrigation. Remember when they used to take the dirt out of the grass in the sub, and they'd have like those
the dirt bombs?
Yeah, dirt clogs. Those were great to throw at kids.
Me and Anthony used to talk about those days. You would start with a dirt bomb fight, then you couldn't find dirt bombs anymore, so you would go, fuck it. Can a rock hurt that much? And then you would always have the excuse, no, man, it was a dirt bomb.
Yeah.
Acorns?
No, I never threw acorns. It was only crab apples and dirt bombs.
Where you lived?
Yeah,
we had we had an apple tree, so we had rotting apples. We would have rotting apple fights. Those would fucking hurt a lot, though.
Just like when you threw berries at them.
Poor Bruce, little red.
Was his body all welted?
Yes. You still wake up at night, don't you? That awful squishing of the berries.
Do you run to it, Bruce? Were the berries crying, Bruce?
And they were squishing.
What did Pete say to you when you walked by?
He hissed at you.
He hissed it. He said, I can smell.
I can smell your berries. That's unspeakably rude. I never would have had that happen to you.
I made Pete come in late by sleeping in. By swallowing his own tongue.
You wake him up?
He's coming.
He's coming?
All right, why don't we break and piss and make love, and then we'll come back.
Yeah,
deal.
We got Dan Soder here from Billions, the star of Billions.
Not really. I'm on it, though.
No, who told us that the love? Was it Henry Winkler? Yeah. Henry Winkler, the Fonz himself, loves Billions.
Yeah, but don't tell him which character he thinks stinks.
Because
no, I'm kidding. He didn't say that. He loves the show.
Man, that almost was heartbreaking. I was like, oh man, I'm about to put on a leather jacket.
He loves the show.
I can't front. I got to tell you this. Saw the first 3 episodes. I absolutely love the show.
Haven't watched it.
Haven't watched it since.
Oh, well, now you got.
But it's all DVR'd. I'm going to get back into it.
Yes, Jim. Young elephant out to the butthole. Also,
but for no reason. All of a sudden, so I got to get back into it.
You can binge watch it,
and people are really, really digging the show.
Yeah, and then we just released. Michelle Wolf and I just released our Comedy Central web series, Used People, on ComedyCentral.com with Nick DiPaolo, Chris DiStefano, Bridget Everett, Nick Vatterott.
I was at a hockey game with Chris last night, and he said he was in it, and he said it's really fucking funny.
Yeah, he's great in it. He's great.
But he says the whole thing is really fucking funny.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Where do they go to see that?
ComedyCentral.com.
ComedyCentral.com. Use people.
I have it pinned on my Twitter and on Instagram.
Ooh, you pinned it,
I pinned it. I just learned that word.
I love pinning things.
I just learned it. It's pretty important.
What the fuck? Why are you pinning that tweet?
Yeah, because you have to.
Fuck, dude.
Because I don't want berries. I don't want berries thrown at me.
Oh, they say that to you?
Yeah, of course.
If you pin a tweet?
They have nothing else. They have to just find something all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Travis, any berries?
No berries.
There's got to be berries.
How many
Travis?
minutes in?
I had to take a quick break because you guys are going to break and I use the same stuff.
Okay. Yeah, we'll hit the berries.
I have confidence that Travis will find a berry if there's a berry to be had.
There's berries.
How many minutes in, you said?
Right now, I'm, let's see, 5.5 minutes in.
All right.
How long total is it?
It was a very long segment.
No, it wasn't. He said it was an hour.
There's got to be berries.
He made it clear to me that he had the shit kicked out of him for an hour.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm like, all right, but we've all had our shit kicked in for an hour or two at a time on the show.
That's an exaggeration.
Huh?
I mean, he was exaggerating.
What's your take on it, Travis?
I had the same take that I had a week ago. I don't understand why they left the building.
You don't, right?
No.
There's people that I really, look for.
I understand why they weren't here.
Look toward for feedback on this radio show. Someone that I highly respect, and this person was like, I could see why they were mad and all that, but to actually leave and then blow up everything, no fucking way. I don't see it.
Yeah, I see Jim's point.
Yeah, they might have felt that it was literally threatening their gig to be there while that was being said.
Yeah. We would have spun out, and then they would have reminded me of how important that gig is, and they're a little nervous, and then we would have avoided the topic as we move forward. That's just how it's worked.
I think it could have been laughed off.
I think so.
I think it absolutely could have been laughed off.
I think if anything,
I think if
should have
Bruce
just gone to the back of the office.
If Bruce would have giggled when some berries hit him,
wait, Trav, you see Jim's point, but
I see Jim's point.
There's a but in there, I think.
Yeah, but if you're working for the show and you want to remove yourself from the situation, then finish out the show in the office. You don't have to leave the building. You literally abandon the show.
And then the reason they may have had to leave the building, and this is just, again, because after some of that stuff that was said, their only recourse when NBC came to them, if they came to them, might have been, oh, we left, we quit.
Yeah.
Like that to me might have been the only thing that they could have done that would have appeased the people there, because they said it had been an issue already, and it's very possible it had been. I mean, people.
They said it was the 5th time because they reminded me of that. I'm like 5 times we went after the Harry Connick Jr. show. There's no fucking way we did.
But I just imagine. Like Justin's nuzzled into Harry Connick Jr.'s shoulder as they're watching TV, and he's like, "Hey, did you leave when they brought it up?" And he looks up, he's like, "Right as they said it, I quit."
Right as they said it.
I was
right as they said it.
He's just looking up at Harry Connick Jr. as they're watching TV. I left right when they brought it up. And he's
right as they said it, my lord. What are you doing? Right as they said it.
I just love the thought.
Right as they said it.
Of them just cuddling up on the couch watching TV, and him
that's some old English shit. Yeah. Right as they said it.
Oh, I left immediately, my new lover.
Yeah, he might have gotten shit, so that might have been the only recourse he could have had, like, is to say, hey, because he said he had gotten shit from NBC.
Yeah.
Which, it's possible they might have said, what are you guys doing on this?
Yeah.
Don't forget that fucking cake stomp video. They may have looked at that and went, what is, they don't know.
Yeah.
They see 1 or 2 things that goes out there, and that's their impression of the entire show. So they go, what are you guys doing with this show, with these people? Oh, no, it's just this, it's just that. Like, that's the type of stuff. So that's what puts us on the boss's radar, or accidentally, not even anything to do with them, but then the bosses are questioning why they're here.
Right.
Yeah, just because that brings it up. That puts
I think
it on
there was
the
a
radar.
lot of juggling going on.
Yeah, there might have been. And it's one of those things where, because I can't see why would they walk away from the money. Like, why do you walk away from money? It's just
they got a healthy number too,
and I'm sure they did.
They got a nice healthy number. Any berries?
Nope, no berries yet.
No berries. The kid is clean.
Hold on.
What?
Hold on.
I will be listening during the break.
Yes.
All right.
There's berries.
I'm going to find a berry.
You're not going to find a berry.
We've already called out a berry, the laptop one.
I encourage you to find a berry, though.
I didn't even know about the laptop one. I only knew the ones I heard.
I'm not telling you not to find a berry. I'm encouraging you to try to find a berry.
Nice hard crab apple.
You're going to find
there's
a
a
hard
few
berry?
squishy ones.
Poor, what's his name again? Bruce?
Yeah.
Poor Bruce. So you went up to River Heights to have some fun. You saw the shrub. Continue. You're going to tell me things, not about the case, but about yourself and your chest.
You were shirtless. It was a warm day.
So
was it raining? Sometimes warm summer days bring rain.
No, it was sunny. It was sunny.
Did Jim have his shirt off as well?
They were full of juice.
So
I just imagine Harry Connick Jr. behind a glass stained thing, telling Justin about it.
Oh, poor Justin.
So
Godspeed.
And they get confused by what's real and not real in the show. The fact is, I truly really like those guys a lot, and I'm very, very bummed that it ended that way.
As a comedian, I just find it very funny.
Yeah, as a comic, it's different,
And I'm happy that you're enjoying it,
as a mercenary.
I'm so glad.
As a man without an army or a country, I find it hilarious.
The brutality, it's funny in this. There's that oral history about the cellar that's in the Vanity Fair online, and I was just reading some of it, and Marina Franklin's quotes about how brutal it used to be around the Tough Crowd era.
Yeah.
And it's like that's what a guy like Pete grew up listening to. Everybody being mean to each other, fucking just vicious.
I mean, I grew up listening to this show and watching Tough Crowd and being like, oh yeah, this is hilarious. This is all I want to do with my friends.
Yeah.
And then you don't realize it's like you're conditioned differently. Like it's like a Spartan mentality where you're conditioned, then you get around regular people and you're like, that is fucking cruel. And you're like, oh no, it's hilarious though. I remember I made I made a joke around my mom that like really upset her because I have a giant head, and I made a fetal alcohol syndrome joke to her, and she's like, "Why would you make that joke?" I'm like, "Because it's hilarious." And she's like, "No, but I did. I feel." Because I said she drank when she was pregnant. She's like, "I did," and I was like, "Yeah, that's why I have a giant head." And she was like, "Don't blame that on me." Like, that's hilarious.
Yeah, my generation, they were drinking, smoking, doing everything while they were pregnant. Pete was wrong and mean to the Stangels. I'll say this too. I don't regret, Pete doing what he is trained to do.
All right, Justin, you're on the phone.
You guys, that's what you guys do as comics. Let's go to Jay in Ontario. Go ahead, Jay. Jay, you there? Hey, buddy.
Yeah, hello.
Hey.
I understand that that's what you do as comedians, but I just think the Stangels have been in the business for a while, and there's some respect that you get, that you garner after that amount of time, and it just felt like a 50-year-old man got pantsed.
That's great. That's a great analogy. A 50-year-old man got depantsed.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was reminded of a few things through text messages. They were yelling at me like they were my father.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like I'm a Emmy Award winner came into play. I'm like,
oh man, Pete's got to get here because I want to hear more about this shit.
They threw the.
I am an Emmy Award winning man.
They threw the fucking kitchen sink at me.
Yeah, they did.
While Pete whistled a happy tune on the way home.
Yeah.
To go play basketball or go do whatever the fuck he does when he's not destroying fucking friendships.
To be fair, Justin will never throw the kitchen sink at you.
Yeah.
Can you replay the worst delivered line in the history?
Yeah.
He would never throw the kitchen sink. Roland. He said the wrong letter. Can we hear that again? I just want to make sure I got that one.
Jay says Pete was wrong and mean to the Stangels. Okay, sure, but to the point where they're going to, leave? I get when someone is being mean to somebody. I get that.
I think the explanation is exactly what Jim said. I think it's NBC being like, "What happened?" And you're like, "We left immediately."
They've probably talked about it before. They've probably had and again, these networks, man, they're not. Whenever there's like harsh humor, they may have said something, but no, it's not like that. We're just behind the scenes guys doing a little producing. Okay, because they want to balance both worlds. But then when the guy's on the mic and this is happening, he's probably like. Ugh.
Yeah.
I feel like I still don't have the full story. I feel like they never expressed the severity of having the two jobs and maybe some of the discussions they might have had with NBC.
Yeah.
I feel like there was something that wasn't told to me that maybe would have made me understand a little more in that moment.
So you think they should have came to you and been like, "Hey, listen, we're going to talk to you about this"?
Yes. I feel like that. Now I feel like that was a big possibility. But they never had those conversations with me. They did say, "Look, we're going to try to keep the two jobs separate." I understood that, but I didn't know that they might have been, they might have been talked to about, some of the sensitive issues as far as NBC is concerned in this radio show. I think. I don't know, because...
You got a berry?
Jim in Philly might have a berry.
Hello.
Gentlemen, how are you today?
Hey.
Be nice about your berry. Sensitive issue, these berries.
So I think the big thing the Stangels didn't address it and didn't hit on it is Pete Davidson was brutal to them for an hour. And if 1% of that brutality was turned and aimed at you, Ope, you would have imploded. And
it's this guy. Thank you, sir. I understand. You hate my fucking guts. You made it very clear over the years. Thank you very much for your phone call.
Well, he's just calling to say that
he calls from time to time.
That's great. That's like his morning...
taken my beatings on this show, sir. Trust me.
Is that his morning routine? He's like, I had my shake. I believe to call in, and
I believe he tries every day. Yes, and he gets in every once in a while, and then he runs to a hate site and gets all excited and posts his audio.
Is there masturbation involved?
Probably.
Okay.
So enjoy. The weird thing is you still listen every fucking day.
That's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work.
It's a lot of effort for someone you don't like.
It's a lot of hate in your heart.
Yeah. So that's a man that's pulling a girl's hair and saying he hates her. Really, I think he loves her. I think you have an admirer.
Open mouth kiss.
I want berries though, because there's berries out there.
I was excited that he might have a berry.
Here's what I want. I want Travis to replay that Roland.
You can't think of anything else.
I'm going to piss my pants. We have to, if we get break, it's already 8:40, and when Pete comes in, I want to be able just to get rolling, because he's on his way, Roland said.
Yeah.
He is coming.
All right. Let's hear the Roland line.
To be fair, Justin will never throw the kitchen sink at you.
The kitchen sink.
That's the balls Roland has, because he's bigger than Justin and he's making fucking fat jokes. How does that work?
He's just pointing out that Justin wouldn't throw a sink. And he probably wouldn't throw a sink.
He picked up a smushed berry and tried throwing it.
Yeah, that's exactly what Roland did. He picked up a smushed berry and it squished between his fingers and got stuck to his hand. Shut the sink. For Pete's sake.
Maybe Justin thought he wasn't giving the respect he deserved from a 20-year-old kid. I don't know. I mean, Justin did take fucking, hits over the time he was here.
Yeah.
But that was extremely sensitive to him last Monday, so I don't believe that to be true. And Pete was the one that was always attacking Justin every time he came in. And we calmed that down for a while, but Pete was a little tired. He was sleeping in the office. There's a tweet that makes a lot of sense. We woke Pete.
Yeah.
That's how the day started. One of our first tweets that day was, we have awoken Pete, or we woke up Pete.
He just came in.
And boy, did we wake him up.
Coming and gunning.
This election has been going on too long. They're not focused on their actual jobs. I do think the primary process is extremely long with the election.
Yeah.
Pete checked in. All right, we're going to take a break. Good thing this fight didn't happen on the road with Justin's road rage. True.
There's got to be berries. I want to hear
Pete
berries.
is an asshole and everyone on the staff sucks up to him. Pete has been shitting on the Stangels for months. This isn't new. Yeah, but the Stangels loved Pete Davidson to the point they were trying to get him more involved with the channel. So that they didn't dislike Pete Davidson. They know he's hilarious. Executives are worried about being blasted with black cocks and dirty images. Whatever. All right. I was reading some of these cold. All right. Dan Soder in studio. Pete Davidson on the way. Jim Norton is
here for the week, and then Portland the 25th and Denver the 26th.
Right.
Then the week after is Philadelphia and Wilmington, Delaware.
All right. I think we're coming back to see if Travis has found a berry. I'm confident you're not going to find a berry.
I'll be looking.
So we'll be back. The man of the hour, Pete Davidson, the destroyer, back for the first time since blowing up everything.
You should have played some Harry Connick to come back into the break.
It's a quiet studio today, guys.
Yeah, there's a lot less leather jackets floating around.
Yeah. I would like to just say, I know you guys already talked about it, but I definitely didn't think it was that serious, and I thought we were all just kidding around. And growing up listening to the show, that's kind of like what everybody did, and I thought, like,
you thought you were within range of...
Yeah, I understand him getting mad. Sometimes you just don't want to hear it. Sometimes you're not in the mood for it, but what was crazy to me was he was acting like this is something that we never ever do, and
out of line.
It just got a little weird, and now he's gone.
Were you mad?
Well, I was mad that he made it like that. Yes,
couldn't be helped. They fucking whacked him.
I just imagine one of them.
He's gone, and nothing could be done.
There's a payphone in Queens right now, just getting slammed. The receiver. Justin was supposed to get made today.
I definitely didn't think it was as serious as it got.
Oh my God!
And I thought he was kidding about his show. I thought he was like in on it, like, you better watch out. I can get in trouble from people. And I'm like, oh, he's playing. But apparently he knows people.
And then the show ended and you skipped home, whistling a happy tune.
No, I think Pete sensed it, because I heard it. You could sense it as a guy.
When did you realize
everybody.
It was...
When they didn't
text me.
When Eric left and didn't come back, I was like, oh, wow, maybe I'm an asshole.
No, that was his out. We all knew that was his out.
Yeah.
He wasn't checking on Justin. He was
Paul didn't believe. No, Paul believed him. Naive Paul. He's going to find someone.
But
guys, they got to find each other.
He said that I'm going to go, I'll explain to you after the break, during break. So I thought he was leaving to check on
that was a guy.
Just a sweet boy.
That was a guy trying to get the fuck out.
Paul's a sweet boy. Mm-hmm. He's very believable. He's just a boy who likes to paint from Pennsylvania. Right. I'm just a boy from Scranton, guys.
You think he was there going, everything's going to be worked out within the next few minutes, and they're going to be back in here.
Yeah.
I do wish we used more music to narrate.
What do you mean?
Like, I don't know, wish we played like Don't Stop Believing or something when they left, or something really bad. I feel bad. I genuinely do feel bad.
Yeah. I got a text from Pete that night. Am I a monster?
And he wrote back, nah, just your cock is. And then I smiled and forgot about it immediately. I was like, Stangel who? I have a big cock and Jim Norton likes me.
Am I a monster?
No, I was just, I was a little stoned that I was looking at myself in the mirror, and I was like, what have I become?
I imagine you wipe away like the humidity from like a hot shower.
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck am I?
Well, we all, like I was just starting to say in the break, we tease each other harshly, and sometimes toes get... I remember coming home from a dice gig. I was overtired. I had landed. It was a Sunday night. I landed. It was Sunday night. I'm at the cellar late playing chess with Keith, and I'm probably losing. And fucking Patrice, they were giving me shit I wasn't in the mood for, and he pulled my chair out to get me away from the table after I lost the chess game. Like, beat it, stupid. And I remember just standing there going, don't touch my chair! And they just laughed at me.
Of course.
Nothing worse.
Yeah, because that's irritation to where you can't control it anymore.
No one could annoy you more than those two when you were upset. But you just eventually they would bother you so much that it went into the other end, and you're like, I'm getting my ass kicked.
Yeah.
Pete wrote me too. Sorry. I think he goes, I love you, bro. And I did write back. I do want to read this. I just said, it's all good. Don't think twice about it. Because in the end, I can't say that. I can't be mad at you. That's what you guys do. That's what we all do.
Man,
but you always feel like if you really like the person, and I really, truly like those guys a lot.
Make fun of them.
And I hope someday we'll be friends again. I really thought it was within the range that we'll all be okay about it.
I guess because they're not comics.
Right. And they did try to call you the other day.
Huh?
They tried to call you the other day. You should have took the call and said, all right.
No.
Why?
Yeah, you better answer them while you can. They're about to be big shots.
Oh, I know.
But you felt bad, so that might have been a way
I reached out 2 or 3 times. They would not talk to me whatsoever. Then they finally wanted to talk to me just to say they're leaving. And at that point, I'm like, well, no, I don't feel like having that conversation. We could talk about this eventually now.
I
wanted to talk to them when it actually mattered, where maybe we could work this shit out. Not a formality call from somebody you've known for a long fucking time.
I would have had my daughter call Pete if I were him and be like, why did you make my daddy leave his job? And Pete would be like, oh, fuck. Why would you do that?
Yeah, Travis, you find a berry?
No, not yet.
See, because I really didn't do anything.
Well,
I'm taking responsibility because they looked at me like, you could have stopped this.
You really didn't do it. Well, because none of us thought that he was being serious.
I promised I wouldn't read their text, but they went after me really hard. And Eric, when he left, he looked right at me and said, "You could have stopped this." So they're mad that I didn't go to break.
It's so lame.
But when you were going after him, I wasn't piling on. I really wasn't piling on.
You could have stopped.
There's something really lame about like a 50-year-old dude going, "You could have stopped this."
Yeah, if it's not a war situation.
Yeah, so they're trying to find a berry because they feel like I might have...
a berry is the example we gave. Like I said, I understood why they left. Now, you should have done what you did. You're being Pete. But I got why they panicked, because in that world, exec producing a show, you're saying he's doing coke. It's funny, but it's like, I get why he's like, oh, and panicky and just wants to not lose his gig. So what I said was, when I was a kid, Bruce would come over, my good friend Bruce, and one time the big kid started throwing berries at Bruce's bare chest, and he was crying. And I remember I wanted the big kids to like me, so I took some berries, and I began throwing them at Bruce as well, and I never saw him again.
He turned on his friend.
I said Opie was throwing some berries like I did at Bruce, but he's saying there's no berries.
So far, Travis can't find one.
So far, Opie is basically the kid who was handing Pete the berries.
Come on!
In what way? Travis and I may be identifying berries differently.
In what way?
Because I'm only.
How are you identifying berries?
I would have to hear it. I could go, this is one, and this is why I think so. So you might have heard things I considered berries, and you don't consider them berries. I just like saying the word berry.
You're just all about a berry.
I like the way. Yeah, hopefully there's a Sherry's Berries read coming up.
I certainly wish there was.
Also, I would like to say, Opie, you could have stopped this.
You certainly could.
What the fuck?
I mean, yeah, let's place blame where. And by the way, I've been on. Jim and I are on the side of you threw a lot of berries.
Yeah.
And handing the berries is necessary.
He was picking up his own berries.
No, Opie came back with his shirt folded like this, and he's like, "God, there's so many berries." Oh my God, get him on his fat back.
I was trying to hand him berries, but he had a fistfuls of berries.
And Pete's just fucking winging
a bitch.
Pete was doing a crow hop and just fucking making him sting.
There's lots of laughing, and when Pete sees you laughing, he wants to keep throwing berries.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I understand when it's good radio.
I'm not done yet, though.
So are you saying that he was egging it on?
very much.
Oh, not just a little?
Come on.
There's a lot of
Stop this.
Like he's fucking about to drown. He's holding his hand up. You could have helped me.
Like they went ice skating, and they were like, "You shouldn't. You can fall through."
That's thin ice right there.
Yeah.
Don't talk about Harry Connick Jr.
Look, I'm not going to lie to you. I love when the ice gets thin. Yeah. I am a big fan when the ice gets thin.
You're like Macaulay,
I have to admit that.
You're like Macaulay Culkin in The Good Son.
With the bees?
He was good in that.
He's great in it.
This is that MASH episode? Yeah, he helped me into the water. Well, you said he helped you into the water.
Yeah. No, he helped me out of the water. I think this is turning on you. I think that you really are.
No berries.
What's
no
MASH?
berries?
Oh, there goes Pete being young again.
It was a 90s baby.
You want to deal with a theory about you, Pete?
What?
We're going to deal with a theory about Pete Davidson.
Oh, what's that?
Let's say hi to...
Pete being younger kid.
Let's say hi to the boxer and Harlem boxer.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
All right. So Pete always moved around for his whole life. Pete always wanted to get in and be in with the football players, but instead he was a big cock baby guy or whatever, you know. But the thing about it is that he is the quintessential kid that sees a target and glommed onto it and tried to make fun of it so that everybody else would find it funny. And Justin's stupid for not punching back. I mean, he should have stuck up for himself.
He punched back a little bit.
He punched back.
He punched a little bit.
No, barely.
But for your information, the football players did like me because I made their highlight tapes for free in high school. So just
that's
let you know.
That's a bit needy.
Yeah, I wanted them to like me so much.
You learned editing software?
Yeah, I was like, I'll learn Pinnacle Studios in order to make some friends.
And who wins on that one? They all got arthritis by the time they're 31 and he's on TV.
Yeah, they got 22-year-olds with CTE just walking around.
Yeah.
About to murder their family with
Eating
exercise
buttons
equipment.
off their jackets. Fucking dopes.
For a 4A fucking semifinal loss.
I do kind of agree with this dude a little bit. I think I was a little more on the dickish side than usual.
I could tell because we had to wake you up. You were in your leather pants. You were. What happened was Pete was out all night.
I had a rough night.
Drinking and staking.
You were wearing leather pants?
Brown.
Yeah. While you did this?
Yes.
Then all the blame falls
and
on the
he
Stangels.
didn't bring it up once.
First and foremost, this is not your fault. You're clear of all wrongdoing.
Thank you very much.
Because if you were wearing leather pants and you even tried to make fun of me.
Exactly. Your dick would be so hard you
I would just be jerking off.
We got a picture of him in leather pants.
He was dressed like Rob Halford in 1986.
When you're like, hey, Rob, we know. Don't worry. You don't have to announce in the 90s.
Dare I say, Pete was a bit grumpy that day.
Oh, my God. You were wearing cowhide.
Well, that was because he was out. He never went home.
Oh.
He
I
came
went
here
to
and
dinner
slept.
with my mother, and she bought me those for Christmas.
Can we hear a minute of this tape so we can hear the tone of it for...
All right, thank you,
Trumpies.
Boxer in Harlem. All right, buddy.
But those were the pants you were wearing while you did the deed.
Yes,
It makes it much harder to say that him punching back, he should have punched back way more.
Yeah,
it should have
because-
been an even battle.
Like I said, if you come in here with a weird shirt or leather pants or something, that you're making yourself a target.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that
don't feel guilty.
No.
Justin definitely had an opportunity to maybe take a few shots at the leather pants.
By the way, I'm so glad you weren't here. Because I was not.
No, I would have had to take it
I
to his
was
side.
not on my game, and I would have been destroyed. I'm so happy you were
it
here.
would have been a better game of tug of war if you were here. We might have got off the.
Now that I know he left, and he left a man wearing leather pants created him to leave his job is insane. It's insane.
All right, look, you're enjoying this a little too much,
because
Mr.
it's crazy to me. It's just crazy to me that you would like let ball. And I get Jim's made the great point. He's the executive producer, but I mean.
All right, let me say hi to Dom in Staten Island. Dom.
Ooh, who are you spanking? I'm kidding.
What's up, Dom?
Fucking boo.
Hello, Opie?
Hi, Dom.
Yes.
Hey, what's up? I just want to say, man, you're nuts for thinking that you are remotely in any way responsible for that guy walking out.
Oh.
He has no fucking backbone at all. How could you let fucking a 22-year-old kid walk all over you like that and fucking walk out like a little baby? I don't understand it.
10308 Staten Island, baby!
Shaolin sticks together.
Shaolin!
He's not the average 23-year-old kid.
Yeah.
This kid's vicious.
Yeah.
And a drug addict.
He's been bred.
He's a mean boy.
He's been bred for these kind of fights.
He's not nice. Everyone has their sensitivity. You know, you do this fucking radio show long enough, you kind of see everyone's sensitivities.
I wonder if...
Including your own, you know.
I wonder if at night when Justin's sleeping with Harry Connick as the big spoon, and he's like, Pete, and he's like, shh, it's over now. It's over now. But Pete, there's so much leather pants. There's so much leather on his pants.
Do you think
he's like, Scooby-Doo, go to sleep, Justin.
He's nude, but he just has that tight leather jacket on. He's like, I like you in this.
Harry goes, just come to sleep in just the jacket. Will you, Justin?
Thank you, Tom. One on my side. I like the Staten Island guys.
And then Pete
guys are great.
As you took the call from the guy from Staten Island, Pete went the most Staten Island and just took off his shirt until then I was just wearing a white beard.
Yeah.
It's hot in here. Can we all agree that everybody took their sweaters off?
It is warm in here.
But I feel like the next time we come back, you're going to be stirring a pasta sauce.
He's dressed like Perry from The Wanderers.
We come back from break, I have another sleeve.
Yeah. You just keep getting more tatted up. There's another Italian horn necklace on you. And my mom makes the best pasta fagioli.
Yeah, but you really thought we were just fucking around.
Honestly, honest to God,
those guys really liked you. In the end.
We're still friends. I still talk to them.
Wait, so you guys are still friends?
Yes.
Oh, that's great.
Justin, thank you, Dad.
Getting better.
I talked to Justin last night.
Oh, he called you before.
He's like, I'm in L.A. Just wanted to let you know, hey, everything's great.
Sunny here.
Yeah.
This is the call.
Yeah.
He tried to call you, though.
Stop.
But you gotta call him.
And I heard Eric in the background going,
you could have stopped this.
It might have been the official.
You wouldn't have taken that call at that time.
Yeah, because it might have been the we're leaving call. But you would have.
We needed to talk way before the we're leaving call. I mean, I've known those guys for 12 fucking years. They should have taken my call way before the we're leaving call. I'll talk to them eventually, but it didn't feel right.
Feels kind of right in here now.
Huh?
What?
Yeah.
I'm just.
You find it buried, Travis?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Well, you got some more berry.
So you're stretching trying to find a berry.
Hang on. Well, you know what? I'm collecting.
Yeah.
And then
It's just Opie in the bathroom before the show going, kill.
Oh, look how
kill. Tell you what, I'll play you something.
I said that was the picture that made me sad over the weekend.
So pleased.
He's definitely trying to be like a whore on Instagram, being like, I have more friends.
He's just putting quotes. Aristotle said, the world goes out.
And that's the leather jacket that started all, but see, Harry's enjoying the
Harry embraces leather jacket.
Today I choose to smile. You know those dumb things that whores write on Instagram?
It's hard to love me, but when you do, it's worth it.
Yeah, don't smile because it's over. Smile because it happened. I'm like, oh, somebody came on your face.
There's a time, a season, and a reason.
And I make it perfectly clear that Pete's making jokes now about the situation, and I think it's okay that he does so.
Oh, there you go, you fucking berry-handing motherfucker.
That's the guy you're losing out to, dude. Look at that.
Yeah,
who's that guy?
That's his new boo.
I never had a chance.
Is that Harry?
That's Harry Connick Jr.
That's Harry Connick Jr.?
Handsome.
He's never even wanted me on his show, and I'm going to try to get on just from that photo.
That's what he looks like now?
Yeah, dude.
With the beard?
Oh, yeah.
Is he trying to be like
amazingly gorgeous?
Cool?
I was always the mistress, Pete.
You were. You're always the side piece.
Mistress.
You're just the side piece.
Oh, Stangel?
Not as good looking, but I did. I did more.
Look at young Harry Connick Jr. You don't even think you ever had a shot at stealing the Stangel's heart.
I was the mistress, but I allowed all three inputs. God damn it!
Well,
three.
Well, yeah, 3 holes. No, 2. You're 2-holer.
Yeah.
Is the other Stangel married, Eric?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to ruin his life too?
No, I actually.
You going after the whole clan?
Here's the thing: I like both of them, but I genuinely think Eric is talented.
There it is. I get it though.
And I really like. No, I'm not saying Justin's not. I just genuinely think Eric is really funny. And like, I was kind of upset when he left. I was not trying to say that to start.
You wanted the love and affection of the other brother, so you picked on his brother.
No, when he left, I was like, oh, something's wrong. Like when Justin left, I was like, oh, stupid fucking dumb Justin. And then when Eric left, I was like, wow, I must have really been a monster.
Those guys stick together. They're tight.
Yeah, totally tight.
They're tight. They're
he's coming
They're
back.
a package deal. Always.
He's got to come back.
Nick in Boston, go ahead.
Yeah, so
the whole conversation's going fine. It turned away from the Stangels, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Opie starts bringing it back around about 5 to 10 minutes before they walk out.
What did I say?
That's the Barry.
What did I say? It depends. I might have said, "Oh my God, this is going to be a wonderful show," which I have said many
I would like
times
to
on this
say,
program.
I actually saw Opie wink at me and go, "Get him." It's yours.
I don't remember what it was, but I heard it. I remember going, "Oh, okay," because I heard the whole thing. At first, I was like, "What the fuck? Where are
It's
those
like
guys
Rocky
going?"
Four. Throw the damn towel. It's supposed to be an exhibition, damn it. It's supposed to be a damn exhibition. Throw the damn towel.
And then all of a sudden, it was, "Hey, man, those berries are drying on his chest."
Oh my God, Bruce, get another one. Oh, dude, that is great.
Thanks a lot, Nick.
Go for the
No problem. Don't apologize.
From Boston, of all places, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I didn't think the Berry was going to come from Boston.
Go after the show. Go after the show in the jacket.
He loves that jacket. You know who loves this jacket? Harry.
Harry loves this jacket.
Harry probably gave him that jacket.
Hey, and then he probably said stuff when he walked in. He goes, "Hey, buddy, you're looking good in that jacket. Scoot it up, dude."
Yeah. If you're going to be a member of my crew, you got to dress like I do. Oh, all right.
I would imagine it's a little different over there.
Have my tailor take a look at you. I'll get you in a nice leather jacket. Skip it up, dude.
Right, that's all it is.
That's all he does.
It's all cotton candy over there.
Yeah. You're looking good, baby. You're Harry Connick Jr.'s boy now.
Like that jacket. Where'd you get it?
Hey, cool jacket, Justin.
Very slimming.
You look great. Did you lose some weight? All right, I'm going to be over here.
I have to say we're making light of a very tough situation.
No way, man. This is hilarious.
Of course it is. Of course.
I call him now Pete the Destroyer. God, I hope you get a Snapchat from Justin in a leather jacket.
Oh, yeah. Just him on set, just being like, things are fine.
Harry and I are doing great. Tell Opie I don't miss him.
Yeah. He misses you so much.
Huh?
He misses you so much.
Really? What did he say?
And you don't call him back. Dude, you definitely threw berries. You're guilty.
You berry throwing motherfucker.
I swear to you, I mean, I'm very fucking...
You might not have...
I'm distraught about this.
You might not have thrown a berry, but you definitely did the Emperor thing where you gave the thumbs down.
Oh, did I?
Where you're like, Pete, do it.
Finish her.
Yeah.
Well, are you texting them now?
No. It's been a long day. Oh, I have a radio show. We could send songs out to them.
My friend.
Yeah.
We could send music out to them.
The Delilah. You can just do requests with Delilah.
Hey there, the Stangels.
This goes out to Eric, Eric and Justin, who just got hurt by a guy they know a long time.
We should do that.
But don't worry, they found themselves in the arms of a new man, a well-dressed crooner.
It's like let's dedicate
like West
music to
Side
them for an
Story.
hour.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Dude, you should just do all the heartbroken songs.
Yes.
You should have stopped this. Him coming back in.
I will say this, I'm going to watch the Harry Connick show now.
I am going to watch it.
I hope it's successful, you know. What? I do.
Me too. But we all really do.
I was saying, since it's both NBC, is it NBC or Fox?
I think it's NBC.
God, it'd be great if they had to book you. That's what I was saying.
Oh, they have to.
If they brought
I'm
you
trying
on.
to be the first guest.
Oh, God.
Just come out on a hoverboard, piss everybody off.
Imagine if Harry had you humiliate them in front of the whole staff.
Hey, this kid does a great thing. Bring him out. Bring out Justin.
Hey, make fun of that stupid leather jacket I got him.
Wear the jacket. Just turns out Harry Connick's meaner than Opie. Put on the jacket. Waddle backwards.
He's throwing berries at him.
Yeah, you're my little berry bitch, aren't you? I brought in fresh blueberries from Fresno to throw.
Fucking from Fresno.
Throw them at him.
Brian of Long Island might have a berry. Travis hasn't found a berry. He's only found me handing berries to Pete.
I told you, I'm collecting. I've got a
Do you got a couple little things?
I've got a few things.
All right, let's say hi to Brian of Long Island. Brian.
Yeah, what's going on, Hope?
Hey, buddy.
I think I might have found it. It's when everything was kind of slowing down a little bit, and you had to go around and ask, what Harry's shtick was going to be. He was going to.
Yeah, I kind of wish I had that one back. I cringed a little bit over that, but it was more. I was like trying to spin out of it and make it a little positive about the show for maybe a couple minutes, and then we could move on.
That's a berry.
I hear you. That's close to a berry.
That's a berry.
I said earlier. I said Ellen DeGeneres has the dance move. What would Harry's move be? And I thought that could be some funny. Farce.
That was a softball for Pete.
Yeah.
That was a softball.
Yeah.
Did you answer that question? What his move would be?
I imagine it wasn't a helpful answer
or something. I don't know.
All right. Thank you, Brian.
Thanks, Hope.
All right, buddy.
That's a berry, dude. You're trying to deny that's a berry, but that's a complete berry.
Might be a berry.
What's Harry's move gonna be?
What's Harry?
Pete? What do you think?
Hey, Pete, what do you think Harry's going to do after shows?
Oh, man.
Want to move on?
Sure.
If you find the berries, though, we'll go back to it.
Well, he's got some stuff.
You want to hear some stuff?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, 1 second.
All right.
You're fucking guilty, dude.
Paul got the juice.
Yay.
You got the juice now.
You got the juice now, Hope. You know what that means?
You ever see that movie?
You know what's a juice?
With Tupac?
With Tupac?
No.
A young Tupac Shakur?
Oh, that's great.
Explain.
It's actually a really good movie.
Yeah.
No, explain the juice part.
Oh, when he shoots him at the end, he says, now you got the juice.
Yeah, you got the juice.
Gotcha.
So you have the juice.
The whole movie's about getting juice.
Mm-hmm.
Travis?
All right, let me play this for you. We'll see if Jim and I are on the same page about what a berry is.
Okay.
He's knee deep.
He's so fucking checked out.
He's knee deep. Yeah, he's not listening to anything. He's not paying attention. He's not paying anything at all.
It was a silly little joke. He's knee deep in making believe he has something to do.
Oh yeah, he's hunkering down, man. He's changing the world.
That's a berry.
No, it's not bad. That's not bad. He's knee deep in something, pretending he has something to do. He's just kind of joking with it.
I felt like he was just looking at his laptop like he was making believe something that he had something to do.
Yeah.
I think that's
All right,
berry.
1 second.
For me, I'm voting berry on that.
No.
I'm voting berry on that.
I say no berry.
There's blood in the water already.
There is blood in the water. Another one, Travis?
Definitely. Justin has his period and he just went swimming.
Here come the shark.
Here come the sharks.
All right, you're smirking now, Travis. Travis?
Now, this is a little bit of you redirecting.
Okay.
All right? Everything was fine.
Hopefully we keep you guys around a little bit over here, too.
Yeah, we will.
So what's being about that, you son of a bitch?
A little dabbling.
Can I see your T-shirt? What is it?
Indian motorcycle.
I'm surprised it's not a Deadpool T-shirt.
Oh, nice.
Now, can I see your T-shirt? You're looking for things.
Right, this is starting to turn making a murderer a little bit. I don't know if there's actual concrete evidence.
I don't think there's any berries here.
You don't think so?
No, there are. I remember hearing.
I even said, you heard, I was being positive about the show and then saying, man, I hope you guys could stick around.
Now, see, that's why, yeah. I haven't heard any real hard.
You're trying too hard. You're not finding any berries.
I'm doing my job. I'm
Travis, keep
presenting
working.
you with the evidence.
Travis is on forensics right now, and he's still working.
We're getting there. Justin's about to leave.
How many minutes in are you?
I'm at 38 right now.
And you haven't found a true berry.
That's what I found so far.
But
compared to what Pete did?
Listen,
yeah.
But I think you're a master manipulator.
Oh,
and
thank you.
Yeah, you've been doing this for 30 years. I guarantee.
I think you aimed Pete at Justin.
Yeah.
And that way now
He felt like you unleashed Pete, and then at times when Pete was getting off unfocused, refocusing him.
Yeah, you walked by Pete's cage and ran a stick along the bars.
Yeah, you were refocusing Pete.
And then Pete was like,
And I think that's all you're
No,
finding
it was,
because
yeah,
he's
definitely.
I would be proud if you were my kid.
I'll say that much.
I'll say that much.
Dad, do you want me to make fun of him again?
Yeah.
You want me to, the jacket? Is it the jacket? Your jacket's dumb, haha. Did you like that?
yeah, you hit the dead dad.
Pete could easily be my kid, and I would be proud if you were my kid.
You're like one of those dads in
I
Tribune.
was.
You can
I
stop
would be
comedy
proud.
now, Pete.
Yes,
you finally got the love of a man.
I found the answer.
It just solved your. That just put out the fire inside of you.
I turned into a real boy now.
Yeah, you go back to being 14.
My,
like, what happened?
my tattoos dissolved.
Thank you for freeing me.
My responsibility, not fully understanding the sensitivity of the thing, and not spinning out of it faster and going to break. But I still think that might not have completely helped the situation.
You sound like when they used to try all those like when they were cleaning up the mob in New York, and they'd try them, and you'd watch the trial, and they'd be like, I didn't know the activities that they were doing.
Right.
And you're like, yes, you did. Like, I did not know the activities that they were doing.
Just keep repeating the same thing.
Yeah, did you put a hit out on the Carluzos? I did not know what they were doing. You knew what the fuck they were doing.
Oh.
But the walking out thing.
38 minutes, no berries.
It's all berries.
No berries. One more call, and then we could move on.
There's always berries.
Just one last thing, Opie. Just Columbo. You said you didn't throw any berries.
George?
Yeah, Opie, you usually smash things or hang up on people. or laugh at their cancer. There's no berries here.
No berries.
Oh, you're saying
no berries.
Wait, but you're saying he's usually so vicious that the berries would be much more obvious.
It would be very obvious.
So you're saying they're more like oranges.
Travis is digging all over the yard. He can't find a fucking berry.
I tend to agree with
the old days. The berries would have been everywhere.
To find it.
Yeah, I agree with Dan's assessment.
Okay.
Yeah.
What? What's Dan's assessment again?
I just figured out what Eric did. He would find the berries.
Yeah.
Stangel?
Right? Isn't that what he did?
He would try.
He would try to find the berries?
Yeah. All right.
Oh, poor Eric. I really like him.
He's okay. They're taking meetings in L.A.
Yeah.
Oh, there'll be more than
you guys are friends.
Yeah.
Opie and them.
Oh,
right.
We had nice texting back and forth.
Yeah. I'm going to L.A. next week. I'm going to have dinner with them.
Oh, please do.
Please do. I'm going to wear my leather pants, too.
Oh, God.
I did.
I'll do it.
Try to get dinner with Harry Connick Jr. there, too.
Oh, what if I just meet with him?
Oh, he's like, hey, you're a cool kid. Skip it up, dip, dip. I don't know why those Stangel brothers don't like you, but I sure do. You want to be on my shows?
I did deflect when we were going back and forth with text messages. I'm like, did you at least reach out to Pete about this whole thing? And it was pretty much, why would I? I'm like, holy fuck,
yeah, he's
really?
playing the... Yeah.
Like,
I hit
maybe
him
you
up
should have
and
a
I was
conversation
like,
with him, too.
I was like, hey, sorry, I made you leave today.
And he's like, it's cool. I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at Opie.
Yeah. Yeah, Opie should have known. It's not your fault. Like
that's really what he said?
Yeah. He's like, I believe, actually, the exact text was, Opie, you mean that berry-throwing son of a
motherfucker?
The master manipulator?
Yeah, the berry boy?
Oh, dude, that is fucking hilarious.
All I'm saying is...
funny that Pete and them were having a decent conversation as before they went to bed that night.
And I was pretty much begging them to, let's talk about this.
Yeah, and they're like, no.
Yeah, I think it's all your fault, for sure.
I definitely think so. Jim will agree.
If I didn't get the "we have nothing to talk about" phone call, then I probably would have taken the phone call over the weekend when they were saying, we're leaving.
So happy.
But we had a lot to talk about, I thought.
I've never seen Roland happier.
Really weird, right?
Yeah, he's skipping.
Yeah. I think he started working out.
Yeah.
He has.
He's so happy today.
He has been.
He was like, "Hey Pete, how are you?
Can I get you anything?
Oh, so good to see you.
Go in the studio. There's a lot of leg room."
Yeah. Get it?
Get it?
All right. Listen, we got to take a quick break, and then we're going to move on to some other shit. Unless you find a berry, Travis. No problem. We'll go back to it. Got a couple Blu-ray DVDs of The Big Short, 2 of them laying around if you want it. Just call up the show, and we'll pick 2 random callers for the Big Short. I still haven't seen that fucking movie.
Great movie.
That's what everyone says.
Very good.
And who's got plugs?
My new web series, Used
Justin?
People.
Oh, man, I wish he was here. Get it? Because of his hair. Anyway.
He had very impressive
Where
hair.
are you, Dad?
Oh, I'm at the Brokerage on Friday in Belmore, Long Island. I'm at McGuire's in Bohemia on Saturday.
Okay.
Long Island weekend.
I'm going to be in Portland, Oregon, Denver, Colorado in 2 weeks, and then Philadelphia and Wilmington, Delaware, the 31st and April 1st.
Nice.
When are you and Matt? Oh.
I will be at the Hollywood Improv March 20th, and then Flappers in Burbank the 22nd.
Ooh.
And there's maybe like 15 tickets left for the special. So if you want to get
when are you taping that?
April 30th at the Skirball in NYU. And there's also like a few tickets left for the Wilbur on April 23rd.
I got to be there with a handful of berries, you son of a bitch. They're going to fuck everything up.
I'm in San Diego that weekend, or else I'd be there with berries, too.
We're all going to come with
and
berries.
a leather jacket and a wig.
Oh, my God. I invited him to the special. I hope he comes.
It's a big night for you. I'm definitely going to check that out. And SNL, are you guys off?
We're off for 2 weeks, and then we come back
weren't you
with
just
Peter Dinklage.
Ooh. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wait,
Is that a half week?
You guys only did one show?
We did 2.
2 and then...
Jonah Hill and...
All right, I should have heard that. I heard it, actually. Should have acknowledged it.
I just fired out a bomb.
Did you?
Oh
no.
We can replay it. I heard it. I should have acknowledged it.
I didn't hear it.
I didn't hear it.
At all.
All right.
I wish I didn't.
You got it, Travis? You got it. You got it.
I just want to hear it.
Don't want to fuck up your SNL gig.
No.
Can we replay this, you think?
Yeah, what bomb? Yeah.
All right, I'm not sure. I'm being sarcastic.
Oh, yeah.
You can play whatever.
He's making fun of a big star that's going to be doing SNL, so I hope you're okay with this, Pete.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't say that, so I don't care.
All right. You got it, Travis?
Yeah, I got it.
We're off for 2 weeks, and then we come back
weren't you
with
just
Peter Dinklage.
Ooh. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wait, is that a half week? You guys only did one?
Yeah, that one. That was like a fucking first. That was like the first pitch you throw, and it hits the front of the mound and rolls.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
It slipped out of my hand.
And what's cool is you totally could have got away with that. And nobody would have noticed.
No, I couldn't. Because I saw Travis mouth the words "wow."
That was a knuckleball that hit the backstop.
Oh, it was terrible.
That just went flying.